Howdy everyone. Welcome to the stream, dudes. So, we're gonna watch some videos from the guy. Apparently had some sort of stupid-ass meltdown over his going viral on Zelda, which was inevitable, because he can never really keep himself away from react to these kinds of things. He just doesn't have that capacity. Don't know what to tell you. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna goof around on Guilty Gear a little bit, because I have a project I'm working on with Guilty Gear, and that is mods. As you can hear my current mod right now. This music, this is from, let's see, it's called I Am the King Hate, and it's a DSP theme, and he hates it, of course. So the mod I'm making is I'm making DSP voice lines for Guilty Gear Strive. And it's going to be for Gold Lewis, and so I went ahead and included DSP's theme, and I managed to mod it into the game, so that's what I've been working on. Funny thing, a normie spiraled down the vortex of autism because of his playthrough. Which normie are we talking about, dude? Oh yeah, because Lot Me DJ is an amazing song. So let's listen to DSP flip out for a little bit while I play Guilty Gear.
Street Fighter 6, and that's how it is with big fighting games. You have to be like constantly playing them, practicing them, learning. That's just how it is with these competitive games. But then we've got Zelda, which I hadn't played for a week, and I finally jumped back into it last night. Thankfully, I did make good progress last night. But there's people who are voicing their opinions, feeling like the Zelda playthrough now has kind of been left by the wayside and not really enjoying it. Like I actually got a few people who criticized last night's gameplay, saying that, you know, it sucks because
I put a bunch of new mods on here.
And now it feels like I'm just basically getting into the groove of making progress. I'm only going to be playing it like 2 times a week. Well, it might be 3. I guess it depends on the week.
I need to see the Potemkin Buster.
And that's a valid criticism.
What are y'all? Yes.
That's absolutely positively a valid criticism.
Come on, do the super.
Which I knew was going to happen, and I was afraid it was going to happen with all these games coming out at once. And then you got Diablo 4, excuse me, which I'm very much enjoying, by the way.
Damn it, do the super. Everyone's going to love it.
As a chill stream. But it seems like there's a group of people who are criticizing that playthrough, saying, well, Diablo, you should have played
not that one
at a higher world tier level.
Is this dude complaining about the difficulty again? Holy shit.
It's too relaxed. And
it's too chill, man.
It's like, well, that was the point. I told you guys all along, as we were talking about Diablo, I said that Diablo would be a chill playthrough. I knew it. I knew the kind of game it was. That it was meant to be. So
you didn't discourage people.
Yes, the story.
But people didn't want that. They've clearly articulated they didn't want that.
The gameplay loop being addictive and fun, looking for loot, leveling up, getting new abilities, changing.
Come on, use your super, dude.
Better over time. That's actually where the highlight of a Diablo playthrough is.
Guess I'll just play them until it happens.
For Ultra Challenge, you know that. There are games I do, like if I'm going to play a FromSoft.
Riley's Odyssey? Oh, I see. I'll have to check some of the work out then.
For me has to be a hard or heightened difficulty, ridiculous challenge run. In fact, if it was, I feel like my content would not be nearly as good because I don't have.
I'm trying to get him to use his damn super. I want you all to see the background.
The audience. You know, playing Street Fighter 6 for the last week, I've had almost no opportunity to speak with my audience because I got to focus on the game. So a game like Diablo has become the game to do that, but now there's enough people, oh, that's not good. Now the Diablo playthrough's no good, you know? So it's like you can't please everyone.
So he goes for pleasing no one.
You can't please everyone all the time. And for me, it's hard to juggle all this stuff. It is. Like right now, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm having a good time because the games I'm playing are good. I think because
I want to see my character get, well, I guess I could try.
But it's tough when you're juggling 3 games and everyone wants one and you can't give them what they want all the time. On top of that, in 10 days, or is it 11? It's 11 days, isn't it? In 11 days, we got Final Fantasy 16 coming out. And yes, absolutely, I am playing that one. And here we go again, trying to juggle stuff, and what's going to end up happening is we're going to have even less.
Okay, so maybe what I should do is.
I'm going to basically get another
I got a better idea.
Of Street Fighter 6, maybe even a little more, before I have to cut down a little bit on Street Fighter 6 to play Final Fantasy.
Let's do the record settings. That'll be better.
We're going to talk about all this. All right? We're going to talk about the schedule and everything. But, yeah, it's tough right now. It is. It's tough to please everyone. Especially when, you know, I'm doing my best to juggle a million games, correct? And they all came out in short term. You know, last month it was a rush to beat Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster, and Oblivion before we hit this month. But as I was playing those, I was also playing Zelda, right? And I really felt like, you know, Zelda was just one game I was focusing on rather than everyone else on the planet was hyper-focused on Zelda.
No. That's the worst thing it could be right there.
Well, and here I am flubbing around in the game, trying to figure out the mechanics of the puzzles, getting shocked by lightning, and having a bunch of people basically taking gameplay out of context of the...
Okay, hold on.
To try to make me look like a jackass, you know, on the internet.
What's the proper context that make that acceptable? Okay, hold on, let me turn down the music. Perfect. So wait, what's the context here where this is acceptable? Because DSP was riding on his horse and got hit by electricity and started screaming. What happened before or after those events that completely validated it? Did people need to watch all 83 hours of DSP's playthrough and see that actually he just wasn't really having fun? So actually he's not salty and stupid at all. What happened was that the game fucked him and he was going through some depression. So really, you should think about that. Okay. Okay. Oh, because he doesn't have super. There we go. Sorry, just give me a second. I can't use all of my brain. Very good. Anyway. Yeah, so what's the context there is that DSP was apparently going through some sort of depression, and all these people just made fun of him because, well, it's not really his fault, of course, thankfully. You were thinking that it was, but it wasn't. Anyway, continue, DSP.
And
he throws that out, doesn't he? He just throws out the you took it out of context, kind of like how any person who's bad at debate takes things like that. It's like, oh well, you took that mass murderer out of context, or you took this deranged psychopath out of context, and then it's on you to explain how the context is okay. And by then, I've already banned you, so you know I won. I was totally unpredictable today, but damn, my setup now looks awesome. Hey, that's cool, man. Nice. Is that okay? I only watched these sweet and lewd. I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm trying to get this background to happen. You'll see a lewd background when this happens. All right, let's get back to Philo. It's creepy quiet now.
Memes about it, and it's like you can't win no matter what you do.
Diablo 4.
If I had skipped Zelda entirely, all I would have gotten were complaints that why did I skip one of the best highest profile releases of the year? But then I play it, but I can't focus on it.
There you go.
I have to balance a million things, and then I get yelled at. Oh, why aren't you learning this mechanic? Why are you playing so shitty in this regard? Why are you complaining about this? It's like
beautiful.
You can't have it both ways.
We'll do it again.
Like it really can't, and that's the problem. It seems like everyone wants me to be playing these games at some kind of a high level and doing well, and if not, trying to make fun of it. Well, I can't do everything for everyone. I can't please every person. I can't play every game.
There's something so beautiful about seeing explosions behind DSP.
I'm happy that we have so many good games to play. I just wish we didn't have them all at once. What happened to the first 4 or 5 months of the year? I mean, just think about it. In the first 4 or 5 months of 2023, we had...
I really would like to see DSP try and explain what context makes that work.
Final Fantasy, excuse me. Resident Evil 4 remake, right? That's all we had for like 5 months. We had 3 major games, and that was it. And they weren't even lengthy games. If you really think about it, it wasn't like they were.
It does work. I think technically he does. In the WarioWare, anyway. I've never really played it that much.
That was it. Where were the good games then? That would have been a great time to have more games.
Yeah, game companies should just see the future. There really is no excuse.
Would have been perfect during that time period. But instead, we got to now have everything all at once, which pulls me in a million directions as a variety content creator.
So it only hurts you. So it's only your problem.
essentially makes it so that I forget stuff. I mean, last night, I'm in the Goron Village in Zelda.
Oh, that's
Right?
why.
I'm
He
trying to
forgets
find
stuff
a pot
because he's busy
to
gaming.
food. I can't find it. Now, everyone
Me,
like,
who
oh,
can
you
remember
buy it
stuff
10
from
times.
games that I played
Yes,
when I was, what,
you
8?
can see the pot. You want to know why you can see the pot? Because you're not playing Street Fighter 6,
Oh,
Diablo, and Zelda.
DSP has
all
gamer
the same time. You
burnout.
have one mindset of just
I wonder
playing
if
Zelda.
his workers'
You know
comp
what you're
covers
looking
that.
for. Like, in your mind, you know what the pot looks like, and you know exactly what it is on recognition. For me, I'm playing so much shit at once, I don't even know what the pot looks like anymore.
A pot doesn't change its shape based on what game
so
you
I'm
play,
running around town trying
DSP.
to
Unless
find
it's
this shit.
Elden
I don't know
Ring.
where it is.
And then it's
You
just
know?
bigger.
It is. I feel like I'm scattered right now. I'm scatterbrained with the amount of stuff that I'm doing all at once. And that's what happens, is it makes the playthrough quality dip. Back in the day, when I used to play a bunch of new releases at once, how did I do
Yeah, I'm a
that?
gamer.
Well, I played one
Bill
game
doesn't
for
cook,
2-3
of course. He
days
wouldn't
and
know
beat
what
it
pot
within
looked.
3
Yeah,
days.
that's true.
Now, it was an insane rushed
Is that green
was
leaf
skip
thing?
all the side
I don't do
content,
drugs,
skip all
dude.
the meaningful stuff on the side. Just do the main story. Beat the game within 2-3 days. On to the next. And that allowed me to be hyper focused. That allowed me to
This Wario voice kills me.
basically get through a game at a rapid pace, not forget shit and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that was in some.
I wanna show off
cases,
my
a lot
other
of people
mods.
loved it and others hated it. I got a lot of people who love that stuff.
Yeah, I could be able to see DSP for a minute.
I'm known for beating games so fast, right? But then there are people who are like, dude, your playthrough sucked because you're rushing through. You miss half the content of the game. So
And you banned him,
I
right?
evolved. I became an interactive
Oh.
streamer. I became someone.
You banned him
who
at
takes
first,
a lengthy
and now it's
game and
okay.
Tries to take in all of the content of a game to give it a better representation in a playthrough. And then what happened? Games became these giant bloated experiences. 100-hour
So
RPGs.
that's not your fault, obviously.
There were no 100-hour RPGs
Yeah.
10, 15
Yeah,
years
he should
ago
do
when
that,
I started
Dustin.
on YouTube.
Maybe he
It
could work on
exists.
edited content.
Now it's like
That'd
every
be a nice
game
change
is
of pace for him.
aspiring to be that.
So check out the
right?
little statues in the
So now
back.
I'm supposed to be remembering every little critical thing about every game I play.
Get my face,
you know, And
LTG.
then God forbid that something annoys me in a game because, you know, I don't remember a game mechanic from the previous iteration 6-7 years ago.
Look at
And
that
I
shit.
say
That's
something about
great.
it, and now everyone wants to make fun of me on the internet for it. It's like, you just can't win, right? Really. It used to be, you could just play a game, fuck around, say whatever you wanted. It didn't have to be of quality. It could just be fun. Put it out on the internet, people would watch it.
I got my drip Goku
Now
in the
it's like,
background. That's
you
awesome,
wanna make
eh?
content for the internet, man. You better be doing it in a certain time frame. You better be doing it at a certain difficulty level. You better be doing it in a certain methodology. You better not make a mistake. You better make the game look good at every moment. Don't joke around. Don't make any criticisms. Don't
That's-
do nothing.
okay,
You
hold on.
have to be in this one fucking line.
That's objectively wrong. That's objectively untrue. What he's saying right there. So he said that you have to be no joking, no criticisms. That doesn't happen at all. A lot of streamers make jokes and make criticism throughout. For example, this game fucking sucks because I won every single game I played, but for some reason it tells me I lost sometimes. So there you see that this game's trash. And that's what makes a good streamer, is when you joke around. DSP, though, he can't make jokes. He doesn't know what's funny. He makes poop jokes, and that's pretty much all you're going to get. So that's... He's... Oh my god, he's being very childish. Let me put it that way. And he is assuming that because he is told that he's not funny, you're not allowed to make jokes. And there's my other mod. I've got Kaiba. Yeah, it cringy references or belabors jokes. He tells a joke and then he has to explain it for 4.5 hours why actually it was really funny. And you didn't laugh because you're stupid. So there's my Dark Souls map. Kaiba just throwing blasts at me and shit. Look at this crap. I hate that. Kaiba, you piece of shit. And he was saying that, you know, you have to be completely expert at all times, play highest difficulties. That's not what people are saying. In fact, when they are saying that, whenever they do, it's very clear that it's done to get a reaction out of him. And look at what we got right now. A reaction. So it's almost like it works. It's almost like making fun of your bad gameplay works. Bait taken.
Of content. If you don't make that, your content
No one
shit,
said that.
You're not worth
No
it.
one said
You
that.
shouldn't be making content.
No
on
one
the
said that.
internet. Fuck
You're
that.
right, fuck that. That never happened.
All right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, fuck that bullshit, try hard, you know, get good mentality nonsense. The world is not about that. Video games are not supposed to be about that. Do you understand? Video games are supposed to be about fun. You
Yes, that's
understand?
true.
Fun.
However,
if you're having fun playing a game, it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. It doesn't.
Okay, that's a good point. I will break down why that's incorrect. It is about fun, and if you're streaming, you kind of have to make sure your viewers are having fun, because if they're not having fun, why would they stick around? Tell me why anyone would stick around and watch someone be boring at a game when they could just theoretically play it themselves or find someone who is entertaining. Like this, it's just nonsense. And furthermore, DSP's version of fun is very different from everyone else's. He wants games to be as easy as possible, so no wonder he doesn't feel like
this amount
that.
of time or this amount of time.
This is pure code. Yeah, this is really embarrassing. Like, I would be embarrassed to say this kind of shit.
That's all that matters when it comes to video games.
I was thinking about this the other day.
A way
I was
for you
feeling
to get
embarrassed about
amusement
some of
out
the stupid
life,
shit I did as a kid.
escape
But then I remember this
reality
dude still
to
does it
your
even
real
as an
life,
adult.
stresses and all the things that
He
you
does
deal
more
with
embarrassing shit as an
that
adult
you're
than I
dealing
did as a
with in your
kid.
life, and unplug from that stressful nonsense for a few minutes and jump into a virtual world.
The coolest thing about
You
this
shouldn't
Kaiba
think about
mod is that his jacket
by the
says
way, it's
Kaiba Core.
100
You
hours
can see it in the
long, so I
windscreen.
meter my progress, so every night I'm doing exactly this, and I make no mistakes, and I don't do that. What the fuck?
No one
is
said that.
What kind of a mentality is it to go into video games, right? I feel like
DSP is a cult leader.
it's the mark.
Cult leaders do this shit all the time. They create
God
false
forbid,
criticisms
make
and then
mistakes
debate
that
and
are
then
really
debunk
How
them,
about you kiss my ass?
and then make
right? That's
it look like
ridiculous.
everyone's an
I
idiot
should-
for claiming
now I should
that,
walk on
but no one claimed
eggshells
it.
when I play Zelda.
How he said fun
Because
is
God
sound.
forbid I say
But yeah,
my
anger,
of the
anger
crowd
fun.
TikTok
Whoa, what
can
is that?
literally lick my shit out of my ass. I don't care
Oh.
about TikTok. I don't care about any of these morons who do this viral shit. It's so fucking
There it is.
nonsense.
I thought you said you weren't going to address this, DSP.
You know what I mean? It's just complete nonsense. It doesn't have any bearing on anything of reality.
You're right, because that's not what they were saying.
Here, are you ready? In one moment, I'm going to destroy the viral
Okay,
bullshit.
yeah, awesome. Look at this shit.
Ready
He's going
for
to do a
this?
super.
Here, clip
He's going to do
this one,
super.
motherfuckers. The lightning mechanic in the Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is a complete nonsensical mechanic that's only there to annoy the player. Why? Because it doesn't help the game. What does it do? Does it add any challenge? Well, how do you stop yourself by getting hit by lightning? Take metal equipment off. Okay? And then when the lightning storm passes, you put your metal equipment back on. So what did that add to the game? Did that add significant challenge? Did that add any story progression? Did that add any element of fun, amusement, or even any real challenge? No, nothing.
It did add something, and I'll explain it. Someone on Twitter called it before I did, but I was thinking it when I heard this. It was a Dark Sea DePhil, he says it. It's also a learning experiment, or a learning, educational moment. That's what I was trying to say. You can use the lightning to your advantage. There's another good, okay, third reason. I thought of two. That's probably better than my two that I thought of. Nintendo is a games publisher mostly directed towards children. And they've always done this, where they always try to include some sort of lesson or education inside the game itself. It's usually pretty under the radar. It's hard to see it a lot of times. This is in there probably in a roundabout way to try and teach kids, hey man, electricity, that shit's pretty awful. Watch out, dude. And maybe it's not so overt like that, but it at least functions like that. The other thing is that it adds immersion. And this dickhead cries all the time about immersion, usually about things breaking it. And he doesn't like that for whatever reason. But whenever the game tries to immerse you in something, he hates it because it doesn't add anything to the gameplay. So which is it, DSP? Do you want immersion or you don't? And he'll say, well, life's not black and white. And it reminds me of there's a historical thing. It was called I think it was called like the Male Censorship Act or something like that. It was geared towards censoring the proliferation of erotic materials through the mail. And when it started off and it started getting moving, people eventually started asking questions like, well, how do you really determine what's pornography or what's not? And the Grand Poobah, whoever was in charge of the bill at the time, said, I'll know it when I see it. And that's how DSP operates. He operates on that same logic. DSP, what is immersion breaking? I'll let you know when I see it. That's not really fair, because what if I need to know how it looks? What if I need to have the ability to judge it? What if you're not here, DSP? What if you're busy taking a shit and I need to know if this is immersive or not? I will have no way of knowing because you are the arbiter. You are the god. And it's very frustrating that this grown-ass man doesn't realize how much of a fool he sounds like when he talks like this, when he sets these standards that are impossible to meet. Ugh. Benjamin Franklin is a detractor, dude. He was over there whoring it up in France while the American Revolution was going on. He should have focused, dude. Dude, this Mother Nature character is a detractor. Like, how stupid can you be to strike me? Come on! And that's where I was going with this. Even my dumbest moments as a kid, you can at least say, well, at least you were a kid back then. At least you were a dumbass child back then. You made some stupid-ass mistake and thought something was funny when it was really cringy. This dude is 41 and is still doing that. He can't help himself. And I don't know. I could go on forever.
It literally is there to be tedious.
Okay.
It's a tedious thing to say, oh, there's a storm, take my equipment off for a couple seconds and put it back on. There's no point to it. It's just there to say, hey, more content in the game. In a game that's already bloated, in a game that already has more than enough content, they tossed in gameplay elements that are nonsensical and add absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's annoying and it's easy to get around, but at the same time, you have a perfectly valid reason to criticize it. It doesn't do anything for the game. It doesn't make my experience better. It doesn't make it harder. It just makes it more annoying. That shouldn't be in the game. It immerses you. Anything that's in a game just to add annoyance factor, to say, oh, there's more content in the game, shouldn't be in a video game.
Let's go with that. This is an exercise for everyone in chat and everyone all together. What is something annoying that's in a game that you're willing to overlook? And according to DSP's definition here is tedious. Loading screens. There's no reason for loading screens to exist. Look, God of War managed to defeat that. So if there's ever a loading screen in a game, take that out. Let's see what else is something tedious. Charging moves, that shouldn't happen. It should just connect to my arm, and I can, every time I twitch one of my muscles, it just gives me one of moves. Okay, I'm being a little ridiculous with that one. But like Neo's one of my favorite games of all time, and it has tons of redundant shit, tons of stuff like that. And I love the shit out of it, or I'm willing to overlook it. What about games where you've got some sort of level up system? It shouldn't operate like that. You should just level up. You shouldn't have to choose what you want to level up. It should just know what to level up. That's stupid. Dark Souls is dumb. Defeating bosses? No. Bosses should just get out of your way.
Game. Because the video game's about enjoyment. It's not about adding levels of tedium to make your game longer. I don't care about the fucking sentient lightning, like Thor's hammer is being raised and it's coming down to strike me out of the sky. It adds nothing to Tears of the Kingdom. It adds nothing to Breath of the Wild. It's a waste of everyone's time. It should be criticized.
Exactly.
And
no
if
wonder
you
he rips out
criticize shit like
smoke
that,
detectors.
they won't put dumb shit like that in video games anymore. But no one does. Oh, it's Nintendo, so kiss the butt. Oh, Miyamoto.
Oh.
Oh, thank you for striking me with your sentient lightning.
Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? Look at that. He let a little bit of racism slip in. I like this.
They won't put
it's microdosing racism. That makes it safe.
But no one does. Oh, it's Nintendo, so kiss the butt. Oh, Miyamoto.
Oh, Miyamoto-san, we love kissing your ass. Go ahead and say it, DSP. I can say it because I got a Japanese friend. But you can't say it, DSP. Like, I'm rubbing my face right now. This dude is so freaking narcissistic. Because I did not enjoy a mechanic. It didn't deserve to be in the game. And furthermore, it's indicative of Nintendo's failings that they did not entertain me. And furthermore, even going further than that, it's you fuckers who try and defend Nintendo. You guys are the crazy ones. Because if you were sane, you would be agreeing with me. And would, I don't know, burn Nintendo down. Whatever. Who are you that's so special, DSP? I don't get it. Go play Life is Strange with his nerd. He hates those games too. He hates every single game that gets made, pretty much. Because for DSP, to be honest means to be negative.
Oh, thank you for striking me with your sentient lightning. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Start calling dumb shit out and actually focus on the things that matter. This game, Tears of the Kingdom, has tons of great content in it. Really, tons of great content in it. It's a great game.
I agree. DSP is the main character.
Very much strongly praising this game, saying I really like the game. I do feel the game is bloated. I do feel the pacing is off, and it does have a lot of superfluous.
Then write a letter to Nintendo.
That you have to remember. which is stupid. Why do I have to remember a bunch of tedious little things that just make my playthrough more annoying? Why can't I just enjoy the game at a streamlined pace of what it is? That's really the
You know what?
problem.
You shouldn't wear clothes if you really think about it. What's the point? Because they just get dirty. That's tedium.
But hey, overall, I'm having a great time. I'm like 32, 33 hours into the game. I really like it. So why on earth do I become the scapegoat as someone who sucks at the game and basically doesn't like it? It's not true. You've taken one moment out of context. Of
They didn't say you hated this game. That's not what they said.
Not for viral popularity. Well, good for you. Didn't affect me in any fucking
Doesn't care
way.
if they affect you.
And I'm not going to walk on eggshells playing Zelda moving forward. I'm going to play.
I don't know who it is that he's angry at, but none of this happened.
I don't care about you. And the best thing that I can say to my audience here, all right, it's this simple, all right?
If I see it, you're banned.
Take all that nonsense, that white noise, and take it out of your life. And I mean that. This is
Anything that's critical of me, take it out of your life.
To your own personal life.
Even though the clip didn't say anything about DSP, it just had him talking.
White noise shit, you hear everyone criticizing.
But you're the white noise, DSP.
It's never going to go away. In life, there's always going to be people who try to bring you down.
Oh, this is a life lesson for you. Me being made fun of, that's a life lesson for all of you. Those are dumb, dude. They wear it and you have to get new ones. Yeah, that's fucking stupid, dude. They should just not wear out.
Fuck you.
And they also just shouldn't need washing.
And focus on yourself.
Bitches are dumb. Come on, in order to go outside? That's stupid, man. What the fuck? What's the point of grass? Just have AstroTurf, idiot. Mr. Super Big Brain always knows what the point of everything is.
Like it for what it is. I do like it.
Oh shit.
I really do enjoy it.
Deck Devastation Virus. I hate that shit. Kaiba, you dickhead.
You can't tell me that lightning is a good mechanic in the game and it adds anything. It adds literally nothing. It's just an annoying thing.
It adds literally nothing. Can't think of anything it adds.
Right?
Furthermore,
it's dumb in that regard. But in life, you're always going to have this element of people who are making this white noise around you. My best recommendation in this case is to ignore it. If you haven't noticed, in the last several weeks, I've ignored all this bullshit.
But you didn't right now.
Idiots on the periphery always talking about dark side film and DSP and this negative.
But you didn't ignore it permanently. You're talking about it right now. So you failed.
I'm just sitting here. I'm so
so you failed.
The stuff I'm doing, right? Trying to finish up.
You guys noticed I didn't take the bait? Well, I took the bait now.
I don't give a shit.
You do give a shit because you have to do this discussion.
Well, what irks me is when I go to play the game again last night for the first time in a week, and I get people coming in saying, "Oh, your playthrough sucks now because now everyone's making fun of you."
You banned him, right? Who said this?
You're joking about it, and now you're not making any progress anymore. Now you don't even remember the game anymore. It's like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks because I like the game.
I assume he banned these people,
and
right?
I know that last month, if I hadn't,
you know what else is done, Phil? Spending your life savings to be yourself. Shut up, Epion. If you really had the zero system, you'd know how important it was.
Home court press.
Phil knows
all that.
Yes.
Before Street Fighter 6 came out, I probably would have been.
Yeah, he knows what everyone should do to succeed, Louis, but he doesn't know how he can succeed.
Like most people, or already have beat.
Can't see the forest for the trees, I guess.
Like
DSP's too wise.
Different. There's two different schools of thought on Zelda.
My way and you're wrong.
An amazing game that everyone played for 2-3 weeks straight beat, or man, that game's so long and tedious, and I never got past.
Who said that? We should shame them too.
I'm not in either boat. Like I like the game, but
there's there's two categories. I'm in neither, therefore I'm better. Okay. That's why I'm glad he doesn't have a political show. That'd be so obnoxious.
You know, I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. I want to play Zelda, but if the game really is going to take a minimum of, let's say, 60 hours to beat, even if I just adhere to the main story, I'm only 32 hours in.
Damn.
That's another 15, 16 sessions. And we're going to be playing it 2 to 3 times a week tops. You tell me I have to play for 3 months? You know what I mean? Like, I really do feel like these games in the modern day have this weird feeling of, like, self-importance. When you make a game that's 100 hours long, you know what you're saying?
What's that?
You're saying, I am what you will play now until you beat me. That's what you're saying. Because if you have 100...
Dude, I'm really struggling not to get mad here. He's so divorced from reality. He's so gone from everyone else's experience. I'll tell you how I buy games. And if it says 100 hours of gameplay, what I see is... this is going to keep me entertained for a while. This is going to keep me occupied for a while. I don't play as much games as DSP. I really don't. I wish I could have the time to play games like DSP, but I'm not, I don't know, I'm not still in high school. Bummer. So this look on his face, that's perfect. This snotty look on his face. The game developer is saying that it owns you. It owns you as property. for having a game that's over 100 hours. The same dude who gripes and cries and pisses his pants about games being too short is now bitching about games being too long. And if anything, it shows that they don't respect you or your time. I don't know, man. I'm still playing Elden Ring. I had a lot of fun playing that game. And I'm still going to keep playing it. I'm playing this game for how many hours? How many hours have I dumped in games like Stellaris or the game I had on the other day, Gundam SD Generation Genesis? I am thrilled when a game can be played over the course of years. Because you know what that does for me? It saves me money. I don't have to go look for another game to play after I just beat the last one. DSP doesn't understand that because he just buys every game anyway. And he's a variety streamer, so he needs to beat his games. He's doing the most in-your-face version of that cult leader tactic of, this is the problem. I am solving the problem this way. Therefore, the problem's resolved and I'm the hero. And the other versions of it, like, this is the complaint. I've debunked the complaint. See how logical I am. But the stage one of each one of those things is fake. He doesn't express what the problem actually is. The video wasn't even given a shit about anything other than, look at how stupid this guy is. Just look at how dumb he is. And look at his salty reaction. No one said anything that he's saying. No one has expressed any of this stuff. But because he's in his emotions 24/7, that's how he interprets it. And because he knows he has no way to actually deal with any actual arguments, he has to create these straw mans. It's so hair-pulling whenever this happens, because it makes me just want to shake him and yell at him. I never want to hit this guy because, you know, I don't know what kind of bio-slime he has coming out of his skin. But I just want to shake him and be like, why are you like this? There's no excuse.
100-hour daunting game, and you play it for 20, 30 hours, and you put it down for a week. In another week, are you really going to want to pick it back up again?
Yes.
No, you're going to want to have that
yes.
momentum. And if you lose that momentum,
I'm wrong.
then you kind of lose your
Congrats,
desire to
I'm wrong.
play,
My bad.
right? And that's what really, I think, what's going on here with Zelda is it's a game that's so.
One more thing, then I'll keep going because I actually need a second to cool down. I don't know why this is making me so mad. I guess because I'm taking it to the position of, you know, people who work all day, they buy a game that can have hours and hours of entertainment, so they could just goof off and play games after work and not have to worry about going out and buying a new one. I don't know. I see it like that. But God damn it, where was I going with that? Shit. Continue.
Content that it has, it's like you must play me.
So he has to do this thing where he has to have these debunk segments or these cope segments where he has to explain everything. And he said that I've been ignoring this for so long and now I'm finally addressing it. But you could just not ever address it. Because he doesn't get it. He still, after 41 years old, he does not understand how trolling works. He does not get it. DSP, you're fat. An actual person would just say, all right, whatever, man. You know, it's cool. Maybe I'm a little fat. Maybe I could lose some weight. Or another reaction is to just not react. DSP, 100% of the time, will say, I'm not fat. Look at me. I've got no fat on my body. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not fat. He has to react because he has no mastery of self. He doesn't know how to control himself. He has a real problem with damage control. And this, a person got viral on TikTok for making fun of you. It happens. It happens all. That's what TikTok is kind of for. That's what the internet is kind of for. It's for making fun of people so people can feel better about their own lives for a moment. Is that so bad? He would think it's a negative thing. Oh, because your lives are so worthless. Maybe my life is just grueling. I want to laugh at someone who's being a little stupid, you know? But he has to always have these press conferences to explain why everyone is stupid, but I'm not, and I'm actually really smart because I didn't react to this. Now, behold, I'm reacting to this. Just don't respond. Just don't. He's no different than when people were saying in the comments, John seems like the funniest guy. He hasn't changed one iota.
And if you don't, you might as well not play me.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Like,
shut
you
up,
play it all and you enjoy it right away, or you basically don't play
Okay, I just gotta laugh at this point. Dude's too goddamn crazy.
Really, I think you're...
Just admit you feel sensitive. God damn, man.
Every RPG should not be 100
Why
hours
not?
long. Zelda, in case in point, Zelda was never the RPG that was designed to be 100 hours. Take a look at where Zelda's roots.
NES games, games that were
Zelda was
designed to be hard on
whatever,
purpose.
But Zelda was always a game that you could streamline, you could play and enjoy. And yes, there was always other content, but I mean, to me, I look at it, I'm like, it's a Nintendo game. And Nintendo games, I can't even in my mind think of a Nintendo game that's like, this is the game that you must play for 2 months. You know what I mean?
Pokemon?
Nintendo was always like
Pokemon?
incredibly high polished
Pokemon.
quality.
I played Pokemon, the red and blue, over the course of like 2 or 3 years.
Nintendo game, you were playing a game of the utmost polished quality, and you knew that. And it might not be an incredibly lengthy experience.
Advanced Wars? I play Advanced Wars like crazy.
Incredible, memorable experience. You know what I'm saying?
Animal Crossing.
Zelda
Animal
Tears of the
Crossing.
Kingdom is like, hey, clear your fucking schedule. You ain't playing nothing for a month, man.
Dude.
You know, it's funny because I see people now who are not
Fucking
hardcore gamers,
hardcore
who are
gamers.
non-stop, or people with lives or whatever, and they posted up, oh, I'm just finally getting around to the end of
Yeah,
it.
because they probably
They've
work
been
for a
playing it
living.
since launch, and it's the only game they played for a month.
Probably because they work
and
for a
they're
living.
finally just getting to the end of it.
I don't know. That's what I would think would mean.
So,
You know that thing you don't do,
listen,
DSP? No, you don't get
at the same
nothing.
time, I really do feel like we're getting to a problem where...
Alright, I gotta
this
chill
game-
out, man.
I don't want every RPG that I
Dude
play
has
be
to create
100 hours.
reality around
Why
him.
is it Zelda, Diablo, Final Fantasy are all coming out within a month, and they're all going to be 100-hour games? How does anyone play them all?
They don't play them
Like,
all,
what is
DSP.
what is that mentality? If you're someone who's designing a game like that, should you not look around you at the gaming landscape and say,
They did.
Okay,
They
well, I know
did.
my
They
game's
surveyed
100
people that
hours,
worked,
I'll release my game
DSP.
in February because I know Final Fantasy's coming out in June, and by the way, Diablo should come out in like October and spread them out. Now,
He's right, though. I feel like game companies are, in fact, being a little shitty. They should ask the more sizable, more investing demographic, that is, reality streamers in their 40s who have maybe 200 people watch them at any given time. That's who they need to be consulting. Not these people, you know, not these working class people, not these, you know, children or whatever. No. Don't research anybody but Phil. That's what the gaming companies need to do. They need to pay attention to the gaming landscape. You know, this thing that DSP probably has zero comprehension of. He doesn't. He's not aware that other people exist. So of course the landscape is just him, his experience. Because to DSP, everyone is buying every game that comes out and trying to blast through it at a maximum speed. Everyone. How's it going, Drunk Scotsman? Das Boden, do not be embarrassed about that, because that means that it was a good ass game, dude. You loved it. I assume so.
in a month and now cut into each other.
I spent hundreds of hours on
Right?
games. Yeah, I have friends who replay all the Zelda series over and over once they finish it. It's weird. I guess they enjoy that.
I don't know. It drives me bonkers. Oh, is that true? Dabian says
There are
Final
people who
Fantasy
don't
16
play-
is 35 hours
Yeah,
long. Now, is that
exactly.
just the main story?
Not
Or is
everybody
that
has the luxury of
the
begging
entirety
others
of
to
the
buy.
game, including
Exactly.
side content
Some people
as
have
well?
to spend their money to get stuff.
I'm curious. I should actually look into that. But yeah, like, you know, this is
He did
that's my
play those,
situation right
Falcon.
now, you
He
know?
hated every one
Like,
of them.
I understand people are frustrated with the Zelda playthrough. So am I. I really wish I could have played it more last month. I could have put more focus on it.
Oh,
I
shit.
could have been less scatterbrained.
Damn,
Maybe I
Mirror
would have
Force.
remembered the
Hate
lighting
that.
mechanic, and maybe I would remember what a cooking pot looks like, and maybe I would actually care more to learn the building and puzzle mechanics of the game. But to me, it's like I'm enjoying it when I play it, but not being able to focus on it, I don't think I'm ever going to enjoy it as much as someone who could just sit there and play it.
No, that's
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? No, it's a no-brainer. This game will be in my game of the
So
year
what the?
countdown. It's that good of a
continue.
game, right? Which is hilarious because if you listen to the fucking TikTok idiots, they think that I'm like. I
No
hate
one
the
said
game.
that.
They're just morons.
They said that you were stupid and shitty at it.
Game, they make everything look bad. But to me, like personally,
DSP has declared
I'm
war on
loving the
TikTok.
game. Every time I play, I'm like, oh, I get to play Zelda tonight. Last night I had a lot of fun exploring Goron Town. We're riding mine carts around. We actually went to an optional cave by accident and stumbled upon a shrine. Cool. Let's go in the shrine. Let's do that. That element of exploration and surprise and wonder of a big open world is a huge positive for the game. But at the same time, I'm dreading that the rate that I'm playing it, people aren't going to care that much. You know?
Damn it, timed that wrong.
And I can't just drop everything to play Zelda. There's other games out there people want to see more. You know, I want to play Street Fighter 6. I'm craving Street Fighter 6 right now as I talk.
Play it then.
I'm craving Street Fighter 6. I want to play
That's
it.
tedious. They should just not make new games like Street Fighter 6. They should just stay with Street Fighter 1. What do all those other characters even really add to the game? They're all just Ryu.
Sorry, but I'm sorry. In the month
If you think about it, every character is just Ryu with extra
the
steps.
benefit in dropping Jedi Survivor and Final Fantasy V and Oblivion so we could just play Zelda. And then never go back to those playthroughs because of the game. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, the other thing is that I can't win.
How's it going, Rich?
If I only, let's say, for example, someone just suggested in the chat.
Zelda
why don't
requires
you
him to use more than
games
just a bare minimum game mechanics to win. Therefore, yeah, exactly. And you have to learn like a million mechanics.
Well, as of now,
actually, 4. But it's basically a million if you round up.
And I'm already getting tons of complaints.
Try hard mentality, man.
Why didn't you play that one? Right now, I'm getting complaints. Why didn't I play the Lies of P demo that came out the other day?
I don't know.
When would I play it?
Don't then.
Right? I mean,
just
6
don't.
days a week, full time.
Just don't play it then.
Not, when am I going to
Just
play the
don't.
Lies of P demo?
It's that easy.
Right? What about Amnesia the Bunker that just came out on Game Pass?
Don't play it.
That? You see? There's just no way you can play
Exactly. So why are you complaining
These
about
days,
it?
There's so many games coming out at a rapid pace. And unexpected things that pop up out of nowhere. I can't do it all. You know, again, back in the day when I started as a YouTuber, things were very different. There actually weren't that many game releases.
That's not true.
In a given
That's not
week,
even true.
You could, on one hand, count how many game releases were coming out.
You just
That's
weren't
how it
focused
was.
on everything,
Now
DSP.
it's like there's always a million indies, Game Pass games.
Also, there was more advertising now, so it
price
seems like
retail
there's more,
games.
but
But
it was
there's
more or
like
less the
27
same.
games a week. And you have to sift through,
If not more
a
in
pile
some
of games
cases.
to figure out which ones are the ones even worth playing, but then which ones would fit
Damn
the
it.
streaming schedule and which ones
You
would
could
you
get more
wanna see.
views for the demo.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
that could be cool.
It's so very, very, very,
Tryhards
very
and scientists
different
run the world. Exactly.
from everything.
What's the
that
point
used
of
to be.
walking the bases?
And
I clearly like hit the ball really far away. You should just count it as a field goal.
Can't play this game, this game, this game, this game, this game, and this game within a 1 month period.
So when did he
Good at all
debunk
of
the
them.
TikTok
Master
stuff? Did I
all
miss
of
that?
those
Do I have to
systems.
replay the video?
Not make fun of the game
'Cause I didn't hear any
game.
quality
It's like,
debunking.
what are you talking about? What planet do we live on? It's just not possible.
Boy, this should go on TikTok too. But it would be what, 4 million
So anyway,
TikTok videos?
I want you guys to understand, I'm doing my best. I am. And you know,
Hey,
it's
how's it
been a
going,
stressful
Inkels?
month and a half
You
here.
can jump.
Trying to play all these hot games. And so the thing is, I would much rather be in a situation where
And
I
he
have so
already
much
rage
going
quits
on,
everything, so you might as well
and
just play whatever
everyone
you
is
want.
enjoying the stuff I'm putting out, in a situation where there's nothing.
Look at all those
inside
blue
of me.
eyes.
I'd
Hell
much
yeah,
rather
that's
have the
awesome.
games now, but it does make it a lot more stressful for me. Okay, and I hope you understand that. And what I will say is, listen, you can't stop idiots on the internet from doing and saying what they did. You can't. All right, what you can do
Is make these stupid ass videos.
I'm not letting
You
get
just
to. I'm not
did
even paying
make.
attention. I wouldn't have even
You are
known
so gotten to right now, DSP.
about people
It's
making
it's
fun of
insane
my
how
fighting
gotten to you are.
Comments in Zelda. If you guys didn't come to the stream and tell me about it, and try to derail the stream, quite frankly, which a lot of people got banned because they were.
So are you going to unban them now that
I
you were
wouldn't even know
successfully
about it.
derailed?
I don't pay attention to any of their shit. I don't. There's so many idiots out there. This is what they thrive on drama. They thrive on negativity and toxicity, right? Where's the funny moments, Bond?
I couldn't tell you,
We had a
DSP.
good time. Or we had a fun boss fight. Or,
When
you know,
I agree, DSP.
figure
Where
out
are
right
they?
away.
Ask
Which
your
happened in the
friends or
playthrough.
your fans,
Notice that
not your
doesn't
friends.
get highlighted. It's only the one moment that someone feels looks bad or out of context. You know.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
look
gets-
for things
gets
out of
highlighted.
context.
And
You're a
that's what
fool.
becomes the white noise of the internet.
I don't
that
know.
tries to
Get
bring you down.
get Derek
Why
to do
you
it.
can't
Derek's
let
got
that
plenty
shit
of
bring you
time on his
down. You
hands
can't.
from the looks
If
of
that
it.
was the case 15 years ago, when I first started getting criticism for my videos, I would have quit. When the first "This Is How You Don't Play" came out, I would have quit. I'm not going to quit based on a bunch of idiots causing drama on the internet. But I'll say this: I'm not going to sit here and talk about it when it's.
Is this a
happening.
positive moment that we should record and make a montage of?
Happening.
And in fact, it is.
I
Because look at him
purposely ignored
debunking
it
everyone,
because
and with
I was like,
respect too.
there's no
He's very
way
nice.
That I want to deal with that shit when I'm trying to juggle all this other stuff. I'm already stressed out, and I know that there's all this good stuff coming. What's the point, right? What you do is you give them more bait for what they want, right? So, but I just wanted to let you know because now I came back to Zelda last night, and I did see a lot of attitude. I got some comments overnight and everything. People were frustrated with the playthrough. You know, I made a comment during the Zelda playthrough last night about the lightning bullshit.
He told him that he is done with the
You know?
tryhard BS, and then
I have the right to do that.
Him saying this is
I
an
do.
assault
I'm
puzzle
sorry.
and
I have the right to
stupid
criticize
stuff.
the game. You don't have to.
That
agree
really
with
didn't
me.
prove anything by
That's
saying,
fine.
I'm going to be the
I'm
biggest
that's
idiot I can
perfectly
be.
fine.
That'll
You
show
know?
all of
But
you.
I should have the right to say what I want during my own fucking playthrough and not feel like I'm walking on eggshells, like someone's going to be offended.
No one's offended.
Or someone out there's going to make a video about it. I don't give a
Okay,
shit.
then don't.
I never have.
Then
I never
you
will.
are.
Let them do their own bullshit outside of my streams. If you haven't noticed, it literally didn't affect my
We
stream.
just got this
Situation
huge
before,
ass segment that
we were having
affected
a
the
great
stream, am I?
time. for the
Am I
last
going crazy?
2 weeks.
You told me
Gameplay,
he needed to be locked away for 8
progress,
years.
and
Yeah.
fun. It doesn't affect
Yeah,
shit.
and that
So
he
let
was
them do
afraid
what
that they were going
want.
to kill him.
They can kiss my fucking ass, for all I care. I mean, I'm 41 years old. I've been doing this for 15 years.
And you haven't learned anything.
It's not going to affect me in the least. I'm going to keep doing.
You haven't
what I'm
learned a
doing.
damn thing. This is wild to me, man.
Anyway,
Drake Society.
Let's now get back on topic.
Exactly, that's true.
okay.
Most detractors want to make fun of you and have a good time with their. Yeah. That's really all it is. Hold on, I gotta go back to this real quick. DSP blames the beast all day. Holy shit.
Nigga, hurry the fuck up, you dumbass clown.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
This is
Alright. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta pause this real quick. There you go. Yeah, there's so much to break down with that video. It's... How can you say, this is not affecting me, this is not affecting my streams, this is not getting to me, when this dude did a dedicated 20-minute long segment screaming about how he was right, everyone else was wrong and stupid, that the internet pisses him off, and people are bad people, and he did nothing wrong, and no one highlights the good moments. But, you know, they didn't get to him at all. They didn't inspire him to react in any sort of capacity. 41 years and hasn't worked a job in 15 years, hasn't improved an inch. You only have to. Yeah. It's. You could never get through to this dude, though. You really can't. Adam and Craig legitimately tried harder than I think anyone's ever really tried to get through to this dude. And he shut them down. They were shitheads. They were awful people. How dare you? How dare you tell me there's a way that I could live my life better? Or not be a humongous shithead all the time? He really does have a real problem with damage control. I know it gets said a lot, but I think that defines him more than anything. He always feels like he has to excuse himself in some sort of way or defend himself in some sort of way. And then he says, but you see that I don't really care. Yes, you do. Because all these other people that he makes fun of, people like Dr. Disrespect or, what was his name? PewDiePie or Keemstar. Sorry, I was blanking there for a second. Do you think when they get made fun of, and they get made fun of, they get shit on a lot, all three of them. Do you think they make huge-ass videos saying why they did nothing wrong, and this doesn't get to me, and you're all pieces of shit, and I'm ignoring you, and Nintendo's a bunch of assholes? Do you think they make videos like that? No. Oh, well, they've got a bunch of money. No, they probably got all that money because they were decent people who didn't get fucking tilted every 3 seconds. And what's this video? Yeah, to show that you don't care. Bellerin, you get it. This is a example of apathy. Because if I cared...
Billy! Now it's the
What's going on, everyone? Dark
You know,
Side
if
Philly
I really
here.
cared, you would have been able to tell.
Kids Next Door. This is Cartoon Network.
Drew, what you said is silly, but I will address it. Drew just said in the stream chat, you have 800 members, but only 300 people are here for today's podcast. I hope they show up for the reaction. You have to understand
What's that?
something. All right, I'm a variety.
There you go. Understand that,
I do not
dickhead.
just make one kind of content. I want you to think about it. Currently, I'm playing a Nintendo game with its own unique classification, I would say. A competitive fighting game and an ARPG from Blizzard. 3 completely different styles of video game, right? I'm about to do a react show where I react to clips from all over the internet. Correct? That's completely different. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a podcast right now where I'm interacting and talking with various topics. You see?
That's true about
In
Keem.
1
He
week,
does
I'm making 5
tend to
kinds of
take
content.
things into that direction.
Now,
He's a
you really
professional.
may say, well, you only have 300 people on the podcast. Correct. This podcast has a certain audience. Some days we have upwards of 400, 500 viewers. Sometimes we have only 200 viewers. It really depends on what's going on. Particularly today, there's nothing too crazy going on. No themes or anything. So the tendency is lower. It It's all right. But we have a regular audience that come and watch the show every day. I can't even fucking do anything. Podcast. I don't particularly like to play, but I'm doing a podcast, right?
That's
And that's
interesting.
good,
Day 2 is by
right?
ranting. He
If you
seriously
actually
doesn't have
add
enough
up
Switch
all
no
the viewers that I
originals.
get-
Yeah, no kidding. He has to. He has to take the edge off, man.
On a daily basis, a couple thousand people, different people, who are watching my content for various different reasons, right? And then when there's something happening going on, something exciting, that'll increase. So I understand what you're saying. There's 300 people on the podcast, 800 members. Yeah, but in reality, I probably have like 2,000 or more people who watch the content. So when you say 800 members, that's not even half of the active viewers.
Then where are they?
don't watch
If it's not even
content,
half, where's the rest of
but
them?
they're split up watching different things, you understand? Game Checker. With a $30 tip this morning, we're doing all these overnight tips for Street Fighter 6, and now this is actually his usual tip for my React content. Thank you so much, Game Checker, for all of your support of my stuff. I really appreciate it. That being said, we're now up to $31 in tip.
Get the fuck out of my room, you fucking scrub!
He says, why'd you let Bison do river dance on your face? If you don't remember from last week, that's what you said in 2009 jokingly when you
I forgot to have that on the whole time.
when you predicted a YouTube commenter would say in response to Shady J losing to Bison in the same exact way for 2 rounds. Now, I began watching your content in 2010 when I went back and watched all your tournament footage after you playing Street Fighter 4. It started making me interested in the series. This particular quote lodged in my head for years. After hearing you commentate that match, and then a ridiculous thing happened in 2012. Street Fighter X Tekken was released, and M. Bison was removed from his roster. He has a new super animation, which is literally river dancing on an opponent's face.
Damn it!
Yeah, pretty much that. Can you say DSP predicts it? Anyway, you can judge for yourself. My submission this week is simply a full video of that super. That's what we will watch. River dance effect and Bison on the face of the opponent. Here's the thing. I'm definitely not saying that that particular situation is something that influences. But I will tell you something. Being that I was around back in the day, I was one of the more influential players on YouTube.
Talk chat in his comment live stream chat are slow and dead, like he's 20 people watching at a time. Yeah, no kidding. And all the viewers are trolls that are banned.
Into the algorithm of YouTube when you search for new games.
He
I was
really
top of the list.
will never accept how many people are,
If some of my
how many of his
managers and
viewers
things
are
that I
just
said I
socks,
did
or how much of his
wrong
numbers are
on
socks.
the community at large.
I can confirm that at least 12 of those of his is just my alts.
I was using the term playthrough before anyone else of prominence.
Oh, I thought it was everyone else, period.
No, see, Silent Weapons, you're right. People would say let's play. It would be let's play or walkthrough. No one used playthrough. I am.
That's not true, though.
I never heard the word.
Just because you didn't hear it doesn't mean someone didn't invent it.
Because purposefully, I did not
It's like someone nowadays inventing a car. Well, I never saw a car, so, you know.
That when I was doing a series
I hear
of
Mish
videos on
mashing.
games,
Hey,
I
man,
was
that's
doing a
coordinated
guide.
button
Like,
pressing,
walkthrough is
dickhead.
your hand and walking you through the game as a guide. No, you took advice, Phil. How dare you? It's not a legit playthrough. And I mean that if you're just here to
Oh, I
see
don't see the
no
DSP's
way.
change at all.
Who cares about you? If you're not fun with this game, we're not going to sit people whining and saying they get good mentality. That's not what the content was that I put out. So I would call it playthrough. All right?
Damn.
At the time, I'm not kidding you. People gave me
No,
shit.
they did not.
If you take a look at videos back in the day, there's actually comments on them, and it's like, why are you calling it a playthrough? It's a walkthrough. The playthrough isn't even a word.
Who said that,
Make
DSP?
up. And I would
Identify
explain
them.
in my videos, no, I want to call it that because I
And
don't
he's
wanna be
counting
a
on you not going back and
creator.
seeing
I
this
think they're
stuff.
not walkthroughs. These are supposed to be playthroughs. You can find that line as early as back as 2009 in my channel descriptions. These are playthroughs, not walkthroughs. Okay? And the funny part is, now almost everyone says playthrough.
Because you didn't originate it, man. It originated on message boards, man.
10 to 15 years. But back then, people actually.
That's why it became so prevalent, is because it was on message boards.
Wrong, right? What a weird person, what an oddball. No, you're doing walkthroughs. I'm like, nah, they're playthroughs. Another reason.
Burp, nice. I'm gonna do a couple reacts this week, shenanigans.
Because everyone back then.
He's racing. Hey,
Let's play,
awesome, do it.
Right?
He's ridiculous.
And I didn't like the whole idea of calling my videos Let's Play, because that kind of felt to me like we're playing together as a community. Now back then, I wasn't doing interactive live streaming. Okay? Maybe
Damn
today
it.
you can argue if I'm playing a game like Zelda or Diablo, there's a lot of community input. Should I start from the Adjudicator, Hearthstone, or the
Hearthstone, which is closer?
Even if this was true, all he's saying is he first to change the name. Is that a big accomplishment? Yeah, it is a big accomplishment, Ramen, because they owe him residuals.
And that
Huge residuals.
Makes more sense because it really is a group of people contributing to the overall gameplay of the game, right? So
It's big brain when anyone else but Phil matches. Yeah, exactly. It's all part of my technique. Because if you're playing against me, you'll think that I'm just like mashing. I am.
How can you call that a let's play? It's not us playing together at all. I hated that terminology. That was another thing. Everyone said, you're making a let's play. Like, no, I'm making a play.
Okay, Let's Play came out... No, that's not true. I was going to say Let's Play came out after.
Weird and calling it something no one uses. And now everyone says playthrough.
They owe him an apology. The internet.
Let's play anymore? Is anyone even familiar with a let's play? Right? Almost no one even uses that terminology anymore. Right? It's like it's an outdated.
See, that DSP was so far advanced, he created current terms hundreds of years ago.
There's idiotic people out there who will say
I think so, Lil Shit. I think it left him with a mental scar. Like how people see their friends get killed and it hurts them that bad. Mentally. You don't really blame them. But for DSP, he got that from a bad interview.
Really, my mind is just like, I can't believe that there's human beings on the planet that actually are that unintelligent.
Who doesn't want to look back at history because you believe in negative memes and can't possibly believe that I was ever in
You weren't.
Right? There was a time when I would put out a video about something going on in the U.S. government, SOPA or HIPAA. The video would go viral and get...
He acts like that was a several-time thing. It was maybe once or twice.
Heard about the subject matter before we'd be informed and actually go call their Congress.
Yeah.
Yes,
Holy shit, DSP was on top of the world, man. He was having people call congressmen because of him. Who said this?
Doesn't mean it didn't happen. It means you're a jackass. So, fuck you. If someone who's out there, I want to change history because I don't like Phil. He was never...
I don't like Phil. I'm going to change history. I like Phil, so I'm going to change history.
He never was good.
By people that are sub the channel allow me to administration.
What these idiotic people have done.
Oh yeah, that's what he was saying all along, Falcon. About the memberships.
Interviewing me, do no research, and then say dumb shit in the interview like delusions of grandeur, proving how professional and idiotic they are. Yeah,
ooh, side scrollers.
Stupid fucking takes from people on the internet who don't know shit. Sorry, I'm the person who is.
I don't have delusions of grandeur. I am the greatest.
Basically changing the face of how commentary is done. Where were you? Probably taking a shit. Okay? So, I don't want to hear this nonsense from idiots on the internet trying to say dumb shit. Delusions of grandeur. You kiss my fucking ass. I was there. You can't change history just because you want to believe a negative meaning and be toxic about me. Go fuck yourself.
Well, there you go.
Definitely, there's obviously thousands of idiots on the internet who literally the only reason that they do
Jesus
this,
Christ.
that they say this shit about me, get attention for themselves. They're not actually caring about me or my content or the fact that I'm a
Ryu and Guilty Gear?
They don't
Yeah.
actually have a person
Ryu Hayabusa.
grudge. They're just trying to get a rise out of people.
Was this today's pre-stream? I think it may have been.
You did not invent the word playthrough. Actually, I did.
No, you did not.
0 people on
0 people. He measured every single person.
Literally just made the word because people were doing walkthrough or guide or commentary, gameplay. And I said, no, it's a playthrough. You're playing through the game. It's not a walkthrough. You're not trying to walk someone through it and give them tips. It's a playthrough. That I actually created that fucking term. And then a lot of people afterward copied me.
Bunch of dickheads. He should sue them, really. So let's break that one down a little bit. It's considered historical revisionism to not believe that I invented it first. Now notice that he did move the goalpost a little bit. He said no one of prominence used it, which is a really great wiggle word because DSP is the judge of who's prominent. For example, he has been on record saying that PewDiePie is not prominent. Multiple times. Throughout history, he said that PewDiePie isn't prevalent. This guy is the judge of who's prevalent or not. So even with that definition, it gives him some wiggle room. And he takes us back to the side-scrollers thing. It really did create some sort of emotional dark hole in his head. It probably keeps him up at night. I strongly believe that Guilty Gear Strive concept would nip. They should. They should. Senator and Kagura was in. No, I was thinking of Ruby. Never mind.
Just sat down and coffee in hand, waiting for it to cool. on this lovely Monday night. How is everyone tonight?
I'm great. I
Welcome
watched
to
some of
the
your stupid
Chill
shit. Playthroughs happen
Midnight
early.
Stream. I hope you're all in a
Exactly.
good mood tonight,
Message
ready
boards.
to relax and enjoy the Demon Slayer.
Enjoy this. What did I just do? Oh, my bad.
Last stream we actually spent time exclusively doing like side dungeon content and getting some pretty good upgrades.
Snort.
If you remember, I ended up getting some better loot. I ended up getting one or two, what are they called, the aspects or
Dude,
something? They're
for real.
specific abilities for your class once you complete an optional dungeon, and we had 2 of those equipped by the end of the stream. So I think now we're ready to dive back into the story and see where it takes us. All right, I hope you guys are ready for that. And as you know, when we play Diablo, it's definitely a more interactive stream where we have opportunity to talk and relax and interact and have a good time, as opposed to a Street Fighter stream where I'm like super hyper focused on Street Fighter and must.
So there's a little project I'm going to be working on while I do the stream.
Right?
And that is, I'm working on the DSP sound mod for Guilty
So
Gear.
how's everyone doing? By the way,
And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to be doing moves in the background, trying to remember, or trying to count how many lines each character has for different moves.
Sleeping weird, or me playing on a fighting game joystick, you know, as I've been for the last week and a half. Man, my neck, I guess I had pinched a nerve or something. I had strong.
Why don't they make montage videos of
of
DSP bragging about his shoulder blades?
And then from the right
That's what
shoulder
they
blade
should
was
do.
going
Show the
all way
positive
through the
moments, you
back
know?
of my arm into my pinky, and it was bad. Like I was trying to play World Tour in Street Fighter 6, and it was really
Bullshit,
starting to
dude.
ache. And I was like, dude, this sucks. I can tell you right now, it's actually feeling a lot better.
The mod is
I
does
don't know if
not
it's
look
just
like
the
it's going to be
fact that I
hard.
wasn't
It's
playing games
time
during break or
intensive.
whatever it was. A lot of the pain has gone
It's
away.
just gonna take
That's a
forever.
good thing. Again, I don't know what caused it. I hope it doesn't continue, because tomorrow we're using a new character. We're using Marisa in Street Fighter 6, and when I'm using a new character, my goodness, do I need to be here and have 100%? You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, oh, my hand's killing me. How the hell am I going to, you know, be doing this kind of stuff? So, my wife theorizes probably because I'm playing Street Fighter so much, and you know, she may be right.
That's
She said,
stupid.
you
Your
don't
wife's
usually
dumb,
play fighting
DSP.
games. If you do, it used to be like once a week. You know, you haven't been actively playing fighting games every day for how many years? I was like, actually, geez, the last time I played fighting games every day was probably Street Fighter 4. So you're talking over 10 years ago, right? Like, that's a long time. A lot
Okay, so
changes,
he's 3 of those.
especially to your body when you're getting older and everything. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's, I'm just getting older. My body can't even really take it anymore.
Your body
I don't
can't
know.
take
But
Street
we'll see
Fighter.
what happens.
Your
We'll see what
body's
happens,
rejecting the new Street Fighter,
overnight
DSP. You should talk to a
tomorrow
doctor about
and,
that.
and go from there.
I'm going to go
So-
talk to my physician about how I'm a detractor troll, DSP. You come with me. You come and see my
Seriously,
doctor.
I'm
He's
enjoying your
pretty
Diablo
cheap.
streams the most. Much more chill and
I got a
positive than
coupon
Street
for you.
Fighter and Tears of the Kingdom. No, I think Tears of the Kingdom is chill and
See,
positive
dust,
too. We had a really
launcher.
good time the other night in the Goron village and exploring on the mine carts and everything. That was pretty
Times
good fun
3.
too,
Okay.
I would say.
So he's got 3
I
lines
think
for Dust Launcher.
This and Zelda are equally chill and fun. Street Fighter just is not. I don't think it's going to be when I'm doing competitive play in any game. You're not going to get that chill, interactive vibe. You're just going to be me focused on a
Okay, so
game,
3 of those.
trying to get wins and or not get bodied constantly, right?
I have a lot of
Jay, good
DSP
to have you
lines. I
here.
don't know which ones are going to make the cut, though.
The Blim says 100% you got to bring back Friday night fights.
Or you
already.
never
For
go
now,
and
Street
stretch
Fighter
your
is
AC.
staying
Yeah,
daytime
that
streams.
too.
So
And
as long
also
as
you
Street Fighter
pass
is
out on the
daytime
kitchen
streams,
floor
no,
each
it's not
night
gonna be
after
Friday
drinking
night
a
fights,
shit
but
ton. That might be
eventually,
part of it as well.
I get the feeling once I've played through the game with all the characters or all the characters I'm interested in, and I kind of understand them and I've kind of honed it in on, okay, these are the ones that I want to continue to use in the future. Yeah, then we'll have probably like
Okay.
Friday night fights, every Friday night fighting games, usually Street Fighter 6, and maybe even another day a week where I do it. We'll see. Dark Goldbox says, how's it going? New Ubisoft Star Wars game that got shown
UMA
off.
times 3.
I, tonight, am going to watch both the Ubisoft Forward and the Capcom presentation, whatever it was called, from today, so that I know what was presented. I'll talk about some of it on the podcast tomorrow, and then either tomorrow night or Wednesday night, I'm going to be filming a recap reactions for Xbox, Starfield, Ubisoft, Capcom, like a 4-in-1 video. Probably it's going to be lengthy, I would think, maybe like half an hour to an hour. But it's going to summarize all my
that's
thoughts
weird.
on all of those things. But yeah, I still
We're
have to watch
closer to this.
Ubisoft and Capcom
Holy
tonight.
shit.
I'm not gonna have
DSP
anything
stroke
done
counter,
until I see it.
DSP Airburst.
Of course, yes. Mortal Kombat 1 for Friday nights is good too. Keep in mind.
Yeah,
Street Fighter right
DSP
now is the
said that
hottest
he was
thing
gonna
in
go to a
But
gym. I
this
don't
year we've got
understand.
Mortal Kombat 1 coming out in September, and then we've got at some point supposedly Tekken 8 coming out. So whenever those come out, yeah, those obviously I'm going to be playing those games too and giving them some time
Okay, so what's
rotation.
that called? It's forward circle, right?
Yeah, my
Skyfish.
roots, and I fell asleep during the Capcom presentation. That seems to be the consensus. I see so many people online saying, I wish they didn't do one. It was so bad, I actually wish they did nothing, because I'd rather have them not present anything than present badly like they did. I'm like, wow.
Who said this?
That's a pretty
Who
bad
said
consensus
this?
to hear from your customer base. So I wonder what they did.
Yeah, how many people was that, DSP? DSP sure does look for confirmation bias,
Yes,
doesn't
Frank,
he?
maybe eventually we'll play with members. Here's the thing. I know, I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, right? Because the way Street Fighter
I'm gonna
6
have
is
him
set up
say,
is cross-platform,
hello,
right?
Jasper, when he
Whether
deploys
you're
the bomb.
PlayStation or PC or Xbox, it's all crossover. But can you make a lobby that you can do that? Or is it like you can play ranked, you can play casual against anyone, but if you want to make
Okay.
a lobby,
It's pretty much all
specific,
numbers
or I should say
of 3.
platform specific, right? I don't know, because I haven't dabbled
Keep
in that
eating,
yet.
Phil. You ain't
In
doing
addition,
it with the
some people are
surfs.
like, well, it should be cross-platform because there's Capcom ID.
That sounds
You're
like a
right,
song
but
lyric.
if I turn on my Capcom ID, all that's going to happen is trolls are going to spam it nonstop like they did launch day. You remember that whole first 3 hours?
So you've been to the
Literally
trolls. Very
fight
nice,
request,
DSP. I
fight
like
request,
that.
fight request, fight request. There's no way to block it. It's completely screwed up. They're so dumb they didn't make it so that, you know, you can stop pop-ups. Instead, you either turn it on or you turn it off. And if I turn on Capcom ID interactions and requests, I don't know how I'm even going to make it work to get people in a lobby when it's just request, request, request constantly. You see?
Man, I'm so bad with stick.
So I don't know how to do it. We'll have to look into that. I mean, I'm interested
What am I
in
doing?
doing it.
That's
for
the
sure,
wrong input. No
but I
wonder
don't
I'm
know if
doing
it's
it all
viable
wrong.
yet. We'll have to see moving forward. You know, it might be this simple. All right.
Am I?
Instead of doing Capcom ID shit, it could be if the words. Let's say
Oh,
the
yeah, no
rooms
kidding, I'm
can
way
be
off.
private, and they're password protected. If that's the case, I can set a private room, make a password, and just post it up on a members-only post, and say, "Here's the password, everyone. Use it now if you want to get in. You know, whoever gets in, congrats." And then we do it that way. You know, we could do it maybe that way. I don't know.
So
Again,
two.
I don't know until I dabble in it. I don't feel comfortable enough with the game to do it yet.
I'm gonna
I
do
say
the
give us more
okay,
time
okay,
to
okay,
learn
okay.
more
Put that one.
characters, to get better at the game, and then once I feel like I've got my bearings, then I will consider doing that stuff. But that's the thing. I don't want to get
One
ahead of
times two.
myself. I know people are excited.
The victory phase should be
I mean, look,
any
it could be a
yes.
week and a half just
That's
to
what I'm
try
planning to do.
Rogue Door mode, right?
I can show
A
you
week and
guys
a
which
half,
one I
so
have so far.
slow
Let me
but
see
steady
if I can
progress.
find these
Okay.
and tell me what you guys think of it.
Sarah says, why do you think game developers are struggling to make good-looking
Oh,
60
bait.
second games
Bait.
on current gen of consoles? Seems like even
Bait.
AAA publishers have given up. You'd have to ask them, but it's funny because they all have different answers. Like, someone made a good point on Twitter. They're like, how is it the Horizon Forbidden West? The entire game runs
Here we
a
go.
smooth 60. But look at that world. It's vibrant. It's interactive. It
Vibrant
doesn't even have
and
loading times
interactive.
except for the instances, for example, the cauldrons. But the open
So here's
world
what we got.
is
Let me turn
gorgeous.
these
It
off.
runs at full 60. You've got giant, complex, vibrant robots moving through the environment. You've got entire tribes doing things and interacting. How is
So,
it that game can do it?
Lose
but a
quote, I
game
never
where you're
failed the
driving a
mission.
spaceship around
Roll
the
back
ocean
net
planet
code.
game?
But my
have
favorite
an
one
answer.
is the line
I
against
really don't know. You know
Giovanna
what I
is
mean?
just a
Like-
sexual harassment from Metal Gear Solid 3.
I wish that I could answer that, but I
And
just
I've got
don't
all these. I'm pressing
understand
buttons.
what's
and,
going on with game development these days. I'm not a game developer myself.
The intro
you know,
is
I'm sure
against
everyone
Chip
will
and
give a different
Nagoriyuki is,
answer, you know?
I'm Japanese. Loo. It's Tevin's fault when he loses. This is going to be so much fun. But this is the labor part, is getting all the quotes, getting them all sound trimmed, and get them all that. Once you have all that done,
boy. All right,
it's
anyway,
maybe
guys, so
an
tonight,
hour
Chill
to
stream
plug it all
Diablo,
in.
All right. Any contributions
I'm-
tonight?
I'm really
to support
excited.
My chill streaming efforts would be greatly appreciated. Whether it be as simple as simply liking this stream and giving it some
Vibrant?
engagement on YouTube.
Where's
that
the I
would
did
be
nothing
stellar.
wrong? That's going to be one of his
Interacting with me
general
during
lines
the
when he's
stream
getting
would be
hit.
Great. If you'd like to go above and beyond
People on his Xbox
and possibly
friend list,
contribute to
Jaden
the stream,
Panda
you
or
can do
one.
a super
But,
chat,
oh wow,
with a
Panda?
sticker, perhaps a membership or a gifted membership.
See what she's
we
playing.
were at 807 members before
don't
the break,
expect
and
people
it looks
to
like
like
10
this.
expired during the break. It would be great to maybe get those back tonight.
Exactly.
Back up to 807.
Man up, dude.
Uh,
I don't know how to man
a
up.
tip
No
would
one
be
told
great.
me.
Earlier today, we got around 70 bucks in tips on the first stream. Not bad, but I always aim to try to hit around, 100 between the streams, and it'd be great if tonight we could maybe see a hat, since we didn't get one earlier today. That's the $100 tips goal, right? It's all about what you guys want to do. So let's see. Well, you guys are in a generous mood tonight. Thanks in advance. Really, I appreciate that. Arkham, I got your email, but I can't access that stuff from my phone. I have to do it exactly from
Wait a
my
minute.
desktop.
Isn't there another version
and
of this?
I didn't get a chance to sit down at my desktop and do it yet. I'll look at it tonight. Okay, Arkham,
Yeah, thanks.
thank you.
You're also inputting a full circle plus B.
Speaking of the
Okay.
devil, G Dizzy is here and gifted 5 memberships. Congrats to Soundless Blade, Escanorson of Pride, Gaming Guru, Nate Drake, and Aaron is Buddha. A 5-member bomb dropped by G Dizzy. Thank you so much, G Dizzy, for supporting the community here on DSP Gaming.
Am I doing it wrong?
And if you just got a gifted membership, please be sure to thank G Dizzy for the you know,
I don't understand
the
here.
freebie,
Hold on a minute.
right? Very, very nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, if you do multiple, okay.
Gaming Guru says, "Oh, I got my crown back." There you go.
Let's try it too.
Arkham, I just answered you. Arkham, I just said, I got your email, but it doesn't work on my phone because it doesn't work that way. I have to do it for my desktop, and I haven't been on my desktop yet to check it out. I'll check it out tonight, okay? Thank you. I will. I literally just said that. It's all good, man.
Wow, that's
Dex,
angry.
Dex, yes and no. Dex says, you have to understand hardware in current gen consoles is actually 5 years
from-
older now. You're right,
Yeah.
but again,
There you go.
Horizon Forbidden West, like this
1 minute
CD
man,
from
so it's not
last
even
year,
really any money,
running
huh?
on that 5-year
I wonder
old
if you
tech,
did an AI
and it was
DSP videos until I have
absolutely
enough to make a
graphically
good
gorgeous,
wait.
right?
I tried to do a
God of War
DSP
Ragnarok,
voice
right? These are games
on
that
an
pull
AI,
off some
and the
amazing
AI
things,
can't handle it.
in most
And I
cases,
put
they don't
over
have
4
loading.
hours into it.
So how did they do
Because
it?
DSP has so many
All these other
weird ass
things can't.
mannerisms.
It just, you know, it does blow my mind. That's I'll just accept that it's 30 frames per second. No, we shouldn't. We actually shouldn't have to settle for that. Sorry that I'm not a game dev. All I know is as a consumer, I'm not getting equivalent experiences across the games that I'm paying the same amount of money for. So you can make all the excuses in the world because you're a game dev, but that doesn't mean jack diddly squat to the customer who paid $70 to get an insanely good graphical experience last year, and now
I'm
they're
gonna
pay
do.
$70
All right, time to
for
start getting
experience
banned for that
far
one.
inferior this year. That doesn't make sense to them. You understand? Like, we don't care about the technical aspects of what held you back. Either you do it or you don't. You got to be in line with your competition. It's that simple.
Search and destroy.
But if everyone else is doing the same thing, that's what my
Shout out to
competition is doing, right?
Radical Jaws with a super chat tonight. It's actually a dancing Shiba Inu.
Okay, so 3 of
there.
those.
Thank you so much, Radical Jaws, for the first YouTube site contribution there
Burn it down has 3.
in the chat. Thank you, thank you.
This is good. That gives me a lot of different voice lines to work with. Because I was really worried I was going to have to trim some of these down. I want to have a different line for each action, with the exception of maybe Punch, because I just don't want him to keep making the same noise every time he punches. That's going to get really old.
So, guys, got anything else to chat about before we begin with Diablo? We're going to jump into Diablo in just a minute here. So, anything else you guys want to talk or chat about or get off your chest? Chia says, I sent a tip earlier. Did you get it? Let's take a look. You mean on this very stream here? Or do you mean earlier, like the first stream? I got nothing right now. Let me take a look. I think PayPal screwed up again. PayPal was working for 2-3 days there, and now it looks like the notifications are all messed up again. Let me check.
So that's a lot of...
Don't waste too much of my time. Hey, bring out.
So let's see here. So here's the $8 tip we got from Radical
Damn it.
Geef
Stop that.
earlier.
Oh, that's going to be free
Then there is
territory. That's a free card,
there's
huh?
other tips here. Here we go. From Shia. I believe Shia, was this a $7 tip? See, I have to try to figure it out because it gives me the after deductions amount, which is always weird. The app is weird. If I was on my desktop, it would show me exactly what you sent. The app shows you like after deductions shit. So I always gotta try to guess what you did. It was 666. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I will play with the proper animation. It's weird that this stupid app doesn't.
Bring out.
Why doesn't the app just show me what you sent? No, I'm gonna show you a different amount. So stupid.
Oops.
Right? Anyway, so Shia with a 666 tip says, I had your stream on in the background.
Character
at work
seems
today, the
taken
one
on
time I took
in
a
Metal Gear
break to
Solid
watch
game.
my
Yeah, he
boss
does
walk
seem like
in.
a really
I swear
Metal
he
Gear
said
Solid-esque
he
character.
got some kind of
My name is
Anyway, let's
Gatling
get to Diablo.
Cowboy.
Tell your boss.
You've come to the end of the
Here's what
line,
to tell your
Snake.
boss. Okay, don't tell him this, but here's what you should say. That dork is someone who sits at home and gets to enjoy video games with an audience of hundreds to thousands
Who?
every day.
Who's
makes a
that?
living doing it while you're at some office job punching in a clock and typing on your computer all day, you schmuck.
Wow, that really pisses me off.
So who's the dork?
Okay. I have to really
Yeah.
control myself because I was just getting really
Take that,
angry.
you son of a bitch. By the way, do you know what dork means? Giant whale
Well,
penis.
the whale part
so you
is
called me a
applicable.
giant penis.
Oh, man. What a fucking ass, man. He-
But don't tell your boss I said that. Anyway. I don't want you to lose your job over me. Thank you, Shia, for the first tip of the day.
I'm sitting here stewing in my emotions right now. Just give me a second.
What is that? Some kind of dork?
he laughs at people who actually have to do actual jobs.
Meanwhile, he probably goes home to watch the fucking Masked Singer.
Yeah, then okay,
right?
you use your time how you want to. What a
thank
fucking
you, Cheetah,
loser!
for the first tip of the night.
How dare
Then
you
we
do
got
things
a,
that you want to do? You should sit
let's
here and
see
watch
here.
me all day.
I got a $1 tip. I think it's an anonymous tipper. He said,
Thousands of
"Why don't you
people, by
put
the way,
Zelda
watch
as a
him.
day stream this week?
99.9% of them are critical of him, but you
That
know,
being said, how long is
thousands,
it gonna be
entire
Street Fighter every
countries.
day? Your fans want to see more than one game during the day. I hope next week isn't Street Fighter every day. Right
Okay, let's do
now,
grabs.
I have to do Street Fighter during the day. Here's why. I can explain why. I don't have enough time in a 2-hour night stream to try a new character. It's not enough time because it takes about a half an hour to select the character, go into the guide mode, and do combo trials and just learn basics. And then getting around
Okay, so
roughly
3 grabs.
2 to 2.5 hours of multiplayer is kind of just enough to get that first session of a new character. I
That's
tried it as a
really
night stream. It didn't work. There wasn't enough time. I need to have the daytime streams for this. Okay?
Also, doesn't it say something negative about him if
What I
a
would
you
say
know
is
a
once we
cubicle
get to
jockey's
Street
calling
Fighter
him
and
into
I've
work?
basically
I
tried
think
as
it's
many
still
of the
pretty
characters that I want
insulting,
to
DSP.
try, then I won't need daytime streams for it. It can be night streams because then I could do 2-hour multiplayer streams of whatever character I'm selecting for that night, and that's fine, you see? Or I could do like 1-hour segments and do 2 characters a night or something like that. But trying a new character, you need at least a 3-hour block, at least. So tomorrow, as of tomorrow,
Yeah, name
I
should be
believe
for
I will
the
have selected
Oh,
9 of the characters, if I
the
remember. If
grab
I'm
should be
counting
something about
correctly.
a
I think
scout
it's
or
9.
something.
Hold
That'd
on.
be a good one.
I'll answer that right now. You ready? Hold on. Yeah, I've picked 8
How's
already.
it? Drunk,
See?
I'm actually really
So
mad.
tomorrow
He's
I'm using
been
Marisa.
kind of pressing my
That's
buttons a lot
9.
today.
The game has 18 characters.
Because
So
he
as of
keeps
tomorrow,
talking
about a
about
week and a
things,
half into the
and he
game,
forgets how privileged his
I've selected
position
half
is.
the cast. Now, I don't know if I'm going to pick every single character in the cast or not. Maybe I will, because, you know, probably just having that character knowledge, even if I end up not using some of those characters, just having the knowledge might help my overall game anyway. So doing 1 stream per character might make sense. But, yeah, I would say it's got to be. It's got to be a
Can I do
little bit
aircrafts with
longer,
him?
where we have that as the focus. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to be just Street Fighter, because in about a week, a little over a week, yeah, like a week and 3 days, Final Fantasy 16 comes out. And then it's going to be Final Fantasy 16 and Street Fighter balance, so you will have balance during the days. Okay? Now, I'll be very honest with you. This is an anonymous tipper, by the way, dollar tipper. I don't think that either Zelda nor Diablo
Three of
would
those.
hold interest as a daytime stream right now. Like, Zelda was already dwindling massively
This is going to
in
be great.
interest
I'm
when
so
it went
excited,
to the
man.
night stream.
I hope I get to do some of it
And
this weekend.
Quite frankly, I don't think
The
Diablo
audio's
ever
way out
would
of
have.
sync. Lin. Is it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Diablo is not that kind of game, I don't think.
Oh, well,
So,
is it out of
I'm
sync
just
on my
saying,
game or
I
on
think
him?
these are late night chill stream style games, you know what I mean? I think, you know, Final Fantasy balanced with Street Fighter will be good variety, and that's going to work, I think. Okay.
Okay, it
So
does
guys, here's the deal.
appear
I
to
gotta
be off
pee
a
real
couple
quick, and then
seconds.
we're gonna start.
They're free with
Let
the
me just
same
go
name
use the
on
restroom.
the-
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna run, use it, come right back.
Shia is... Oh, I didn't know all that. So, let's go back to his cubicle thing. I get watched by thousands of people and make lots of money. And make good money. Make good money. I didn't say lots of money. I make good money. Meanwhile, you have to work at an office and punch in. And, you know, don't tell your boss about me because he might fire you. And then you go home and you watch TV shows you want to watch. What part of that was exactly an insult? Furthermore, fuck you, because those are the people who support your bum ass, is the people who work. And the people who work to give the disability checks to people who pay you. So every which way, these people are supporting you, dickhead. I know my taxes go to give people disability checks. Normally, I don't have a problem with it. However, the only time I ever have an issue with it is when it goes to DSP's dickheaded ass. Thousands of viewers. Thousands. And I make good money. DSP, you said yesterday you made good money. I didn't say that. You took what I said out of context. Yeah, I know the context. You were trying to shit on a working class person. Very nice. You know what? You're right. With the context, it actually makes you worse.
Booma did a super chat. So what's the verdict on Flight Simulator 2024? I don't know. From what I saw, it looked good. Did it not look good? It looks like not only is it standard Flight Simulator stuff, but they threw in a whole new bunch of content. There's skydiving. There's delivery missions.
I gotta test out
all kinds of like different things you can do. I'm not saying that I'm
how many
interested
noises
so
I
much
make
in the
when I'm
flight
getting
aspect
hit.
of it. As you know, for me, I used it as like a late night chill stream. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
But I'm actually curious about, for example, like skydiving and stuff over different locations. How cool could that be? Want to skydive into the middle of a city? Could be pretty neat. I got a notification on the Xbox. Oh, I hope it's not the battery. Let's see.
Trying to get the ultimate version.
We're in a situation where it could be the battery. How would I tell if it's the controller? How do I see that?
This is hard to do with the circle.
Shit. Hold for power options. How do I see the controller stats?
Cool. I think that's about all the audio I really need,
The
honestly.
controller stats on this thing.
I got all this done while DSP was still doing his pre-stream.
Anyone know
That's
how to
pretty
look at
wild.
that? How do you see? 'Cause I'm going to change the battery out if that's the case. But how do you see that? Bottom right or top right? Oh, there it is. Up. Okay, upper right looks low. Oh, my camera's blocking it. You guys can't see it. No wonder. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna swap the battery out. Thanks for telling me, guys. Let's do that right now before I start. You guys couldn't see it's under the camera.
So it sounds like I only have about 3 damage lines. So I'm gonna do a bunch of what? When I'm getting hit.
Of course, it said it when I went to the bathroom. It's being sneaky. It's trying to fool me. It's trying to make me look dumb.
Does it still give me noise? Does it give me different noises when I'm
right
blocking?
now.
Hold on.
All right, let's boot her up and let's get Vama on the leaderboard for his super chat.
Yeah, it is very different. Okay.
Tonight, guys, appreciate that.
Inducing emission. Diffusion.
So when he goes flying, I'm gonna do you want to play the fucking game? That seems like a perfectly applicable place for that line. Do you want to play the fucking game? Oh, there's something I forgot to do.
I think I need to lower it a little bit now because I maxed out the volume for World Tour Mode.
I'm
in
a
Street
face
Fighter.
Kaiba.
For some reason, World Tour Mode is really low in Street Fighter 6. Like the volume is super duper low. Very odd. Okay, I lowered it.
Okay,
Is
so
that
3
better?
bursts. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do for the bursts are. Wait a minute! I think I just got a tip.
That
No.
dollar tip was from you. Thank you for the tip, Dex. That was you. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I got my new gear that looks weird as shit.
Okay, let's see if there's an
Legendary
offensive
gear I
burst.
crafted.
Different noises.
Has those aspects supplied to them.
No, it's the same. Okay. Let's see. Roma cancels.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 Roman cancels.
All right, here we go. Oh, I got my camera completely on the wrong side.
It's just all
I
3s. Okay.
totally forgot.
That makes it way easier.
Let's get this to where it's supposed to be. By the way, look at that choppiness. I'm waiting for that to settle in. I don't know why.
Let's see.
visuals are
Is
so
there a
choppy
difference
right
between
now.
the type of Roman
That's not
cancels?
the game. That's my capture device for some reason.
Oh, okay. So red has different ones. Very good. Okay.
It's very weird how it does that sometimes. Like, why are you choppy? Stop being choppy. I'm just gonna run in a circle till it stops being choppy. Cause it's gonna stop in a second. It's weird how certain games it boots up like this and then it gets much better.
Okay, so 3. Okay.
So
We'll
let's
do
just run in a
blue.
circle for like 2 minutes and it'll fix
Roman
itself,
cancel
right?
red.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited
think
for
I should have
time.
Roman
Shooting
cancel
fish in
reds
clothes,
be
like shooting fish in
bragging.
apparel.
Because they usually are used for combo extenders. So maybe you say something like that was
Captain
super.
Device, stop doing
Dragon
this.
Punch.
I don't know
Got
why it's looking
him.
like this.
Oh yeah, I gotta put a got him in
Like
there.
this
Let me
for
write
Street
that
Fighter earlier
aside.
today.
Got him.
Please stop looking like shit. Maybe if I open a menu.
How you tried recharging your battery when you stream into the day and right? Exactly. Now Xbox bag coming in, swing over.
No, it's still looking
Yeah,
like
DSP
shit.
doesn't
I don't know
prepare
why
for
it
his
looks
job
like
at all.
this.
You know what's
Maybe
really
if I
cool about
fast
that
travel
is if
somewhere
I'm not
else.
properly prepared for my job, I get
I just don't
reprimanded.
get it.
If
it's not doing it on my
DSP doesn't
TV. My
prepare
TV is
properly
smooth.
for his
For
job
some reason, the
and
game is looking
you
like
try
shit
and reprimand
capture.
him, he bans you.
I'm telling you, Street Fighter had no
Nice.
issue earlier. What if I load a different instance? Look, even the map is choppy. Like, what the fuck? Why is the map choppy? Right?
Okay, so let's see if he has defensive ones or different.
Well, hopefully it looks better for you guys in a second here. My bad. I don't know what's going on with this capture device. It's so weird. How is it Street Fighter doesn't have the issue? Of all the games I'm playing, Street Fighter doesn't have the issue, but fucking Diablo's
Weird,
gonna have
huh?
it? Like, what?
Come on, Kaiba.
Here, I'm gonna try to fast travel around. See what happens. It's not server issues. Boy, people are not listening. Not server issues. It's not on my TV. This is only through the capture device that we're seeing this. It doesn't do with servers or anything. It's my device doing it. Oh my god, look how bad
Okay,
that
so
was.
let me understand this correctly.
Dude, I
People
don't
are trying to
know.
help him, and he's yelling at them. Hey, maybe
Dude, I
it's
need to
this thing. Have
unplug
you
it
tried
and put the
this?
whole goddamn thing in or
Shut the
something.
hell
I
up. You don't know anything about what I'm going
Problem
through.
is if I
You're
unplug
right.
and replug, I don't
Anyone
even
who's
work.
offering advice, get banned.
Screen.
Why is it choppy? Why is it lagging?
What the fuck? I don't want it to look like this all night. This looks like shit.
You know, it'd be kind of cool if you did all this beforehand, DSP. You could load up the game and muted the game. No,
I
no,
usually
that's stupid.
clear up, and now it's doing this.
Can't be
I don't know
prepared
what's
for my
going on.
job.
My CPU is at a whopping
It's much better to just
5%
do it and start
It's
complaining.
100% that capture device causing the problem and the bottleneck or whatever it is.
Gathering of deeper
It's gotta be.
Vinci and antivirus effect.
Yeah, I'm going to here's
What's
what
that,
I'm gonna
DSP?
do. So I'm going to turn the stream off briefly. I'm gonna unplug that whole thing. Let it
See,
like,
DSP, you could have
for a
tested
second,
all this.
replug it in,
You know,
see what
DSP, when I get
happens,
home, I
alright?
test my streaming setup.
'Cause
Whatever.
that's bad. That's choppy as shit. I don't want you guys watching.
Oh, by the way, when he does his Gatling, I'm going to do this sound effect right here. I'm going to actually modify
Hopefully that'll
the
fix it.
the sound
Again,
effects
I don't know
files
what
as well.
the-
It's going to be
the
this.
actual cause is the only thing I can think of. Hold
That'll be great.
on. All right.
DSP has a DSP Gatling gun.
Nice.
I guess he'd be the only person who could be allowed to own that thing, of course.
Aha! And now,
How do I do purple
if
Roman
I
cancels
go
again? I
back, does
forgot.
it fix it? Here we go. Ha 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 ha! Oh, I figured it all out, dude. Is it good? Oh yes, this is great.
Toxic!
Oh, I just found something.
What am I
going to
do with the why am I
We're never
toxic
going to have a
one?
problem again. Because I have the ability in my
I guess I could do
software
that for,
to basically
defensive.
set it back to the default setting and then go back to the refined setting with better color and everything. And it looks like it forced a reset. And the reset fixed the problem. So I will never have to fuck with the stream ever again if this is the case. That is really good. I think I just figured this whole thing out now, man. And I can do that on the fly whenever I want. So if we're ever playing any game and a frame rate
I
issue's
wanted to
happening,
see
you
if
tell
there
me
was,
and I can fix it on the fly. Oh, that's excellent. All right, that's
Hold
good
up,
stuff. You guys
stop
ready
it,
to
Kyla.
start? Here we
Damn.
go. Alrighty, everyone. Good evening and welcome back to Diablo 4. Last stream we did quite a bit. In fact, if you remember, we did a lot of side content. I got new awesome gear for my character. As you can see, he has a pretty badass helmet now, as well as I think it's legendary a ring.
So he actually does
Legendary
have some different
ring,
ones
rare
for Upper
ring.
Behemoth.
So
Okay.
we have some pretty cool stuff equipped, and now we're gonna head towards the story. We're gonna attempt to continue on with the story. As you can see, the story will be up
So let's
here
do
to
some
the
quick
right.
math here.
Let's head that
1, 2,
direction
3,
and see
4,
what we can,
5, 6, 7,
we
8,
can
9,
do.
10,
Enough of the
11,
side
12,
stuff. Let's
13.
get some story
Holy
advantage,
shit,
right?
39 different voice lines just for attacks
Very
and
Zoro,
whatnot.
yeah. So
Plus
we're
2
having
for the
some
down
frame
with the
rate
system.
issues,
So we
alright?
got
And
that's 41
someone- we
clips.
figured out how to
Holy
fix
crap.
them all. Like I was having
This
some
dude is
great
gonna be
issues for
robust.
playing Oblivion, and now
Oh,
I
that'd be a
figured out
good
how to
one for
solve
when he
all
does
the
his
problems
Roman
on the
cancel.
fly here.
Robust.
Which kind of sucks. I wish I knew how to do it when I was playing Oblivion, but I didn't, and now I do. And I'm like, man, that whole Oblivion playthrough kind of suffered because of it. That kind of stinks. But now I figured it out, so it should be good. Whoa! Do you see how good Ice Shards is now? Dude, that's like a cannon. It's
Is
like
this the
rapid-fire
good
machine
thing
gun of
that
ice.
DSP's doing?
Yeah, that's
No,
the
no,
new-
no. When he
the
was
new
making
powered
fun of
up
that
like
person
Ice
who was
Shard,
working,
yeah.
they should clip that and say, look at this
Good
funny,
stuff.
chill video of DSP
Alright,
being
so
funny and
let's
cool.
do this. Ready?
Yeah. Because that's the context, is that he's having fun. And he's playing with his viewers. I think that's appropriate. So apparently they've posted the clip of me making fun of someone who worked in a cubicle. Why don't they ever post positive things about me? You got me there, DSP. Why don't they?
Turbo through. What the? Oh, is that a wall? I leveled up. I didn't even realize this was a wall. Oh, we leveled up, level 20. Yeah, this is a wall. Huh. I should have been looking at the map, huh? Okay. So, let's see here. Let's level up, shall we?
So there's a bunch of taunts. I'll do those later. Because what was it, like 6 or 7 different taunts you could have? It doesn't really matter what he's saying. I don't really care.
Static discharge.
I don't care if it
Critical
matches
strike
up with
with
what
shock
his
skills
character is
have a 10%
doing.
chance to form crackling energy. This will go up to
Like
15.
this, it doesn't matter to me.
If I do this one, every time you stun an enemy, you'll deal extra lightning damage to them. If I do this, upon absorbing crackling energy, you'll gain extra mana. Let's make it the biggest
A
chance to make
chicken?
crackling energy.
What?
Let's try to make
Fuck
crackling energy
this.
all over the place in front of us as we fight.
Need me to go easy on you?
Is there an up quote? No.
Okay, we have arrived. Hello, Pine Hill is the new town. Gallovine.
You ain't bad. That can't be
So he's got about like 9 different taunts? Holy shit.
Open it, silent. Oh, I have a whispering key.
Alright, taunt 9.
Alright. We got a bunch of gold.
Wow, there's gonna be so many
pieces
sound
of
clips I
shit.
gotta
You're
harvest.
serious.
Holy shit.
They're junk. Oh my god, 2 pieces of junk.
Maybe I should make a stream of that. Just going through a bunch of DSP
Well,
videos
what's the
and
point of
clipping
buying
stuff.
the whispering key to open a rare chest if the chest has junk in it? Wow. That was very disappointing to me. Ugh.
Okay, so there's 3 purple Roman castles over it. Okay.
Okay, who's this? Oh shit, who's this? Vigo? Vigo of Carpathia. Scourge of
3.
Moldavia.
Okay,
Vigo,
cool.
I was sent.
Let's make LTG rage quit right here. It doesn't work in training mode, but if you do this against LTG, you sometimes have a chance of winning.
Beast. Strode right past
I
where
wonder if
you
there's a
stand.
specific pattern you gotta do like
Voice
that.
actor sounds familiar.
Mother's trapped in there with her.
Can you move back
She'll
when you
bend
do
my
it?
mother through, sir. Shouldn't you be responsible for her safety?
It's complicated.
We have soldiers stationed inside.
You should be worried about them too.
That was on my end. No one worry. Everyone in chat needs to calm down.
Me? No, I'm just a sorcerer. I'm not bothering with your bullshit. What are you talking about? Anyway, your food arrived, El Grazor?
Enjoy.
He has a quarter pound.
I hope you're not eating it while watching The Masked Singer or something.
What brings you to Yolesna?
Stupid
Mother
idiot.
and I studied as children.
Only real Chads watch DSP when they get home from work. In fact, they don't go to work. They just spend all day stealing shit.
It's not like
Hell
her to
yeah.
abandon the
You stop
house.
by Walmart, grab a TV, shove it into your minivan, pull
Why
off,
are the mines
and then
still
you
off?
stole the minivan too, so it's not like you're gonna get
Mines
caught
are
for that.
closed on church orders. They're not safe, especially not for children.
I agree.
How old is she? 12. Oh. Anyway, well, Vigo. Reverend
DS
Mother
parody. I
Prophecy.
think what it was is people on the internet aren't super negative and toxic to you,
Is the demon?
so you
We know.
didn't have the context where you'd look like an idiot for getting hit with the lightning.
That can't be.
You see, DSP's
My mother.
a victim of the
That
universe,
name.
and you're not a victim
the
of the universe,
daughter
DS
of
parody.
each.
So get it under control.
Did Trava mention me? She wasn't angry, was she?
Is that the explanation? Is DSP legitimately cursed? Did he eat a mummy or something?
Let's get this over.
The mummy was willing to let it go, but then he started
Beer
eating
Book
him.
Gorilla Hut asked, "What's my go-to pizza topping?" I'm gonna go.
This mummy meat
with
is so
cheese, 'cause we don't
robust.
have
It's
cheese.
so
It ain't
tangy.
pizza.
It's got like
You know,
a
different kinds of sauce, but without the cheese, man.
like a
that's just
spice to
piece
it.
of dough.
Nah.
So there you go. That's my answer.
Now, this mummy jerky was authentically dehydrated in the deserts of
Another,
Egypt.
A greed shrine. Doesn't this one increase like the amount you grab?
I don't know. Would I eat mummy jerky? Probably not.
Let's just follow the story for tonight. I know there's other optional ways to go, but I just want to get story advancement.
There you go.
The damn hoist is stuck. We've got to go on.
That's all me.
Great. You rube. You can't even get the hoist to work. What do you mean look out? Oh.
The mummy was going to be.
That's my mother's journal.
Grave dust.
Oh no! It's a May 1st curse. A May curse, if you will.
When I let her and her friend pass through.
Poor mummy.
Arkham,
He did nothing wrong.
if dumb trolls are in your comments. Best thing you can do is completely ignore them, because if you give them the time of day, that's
Which
exactly
you
what they're
did.
looking for. Even the tiniest
Is
bit
that a new
of
clone
attention
already?
to them is too much. Butter says, when I
Well,
work
it's
at a
actually
pizza
been like
joint,
2 or
a
3
regular
clones
order
so
pizza with
far.
no cheese, just toppings and sauce. That's not pizza. That's literally not pizza. You absolutely need to have cheese for it to be
You have
pizza.
to? You developed cheese pizza? That's it. When he was done inventing playthroughs, he invented pizza.
Open the
Idiots.
door, my shrine's running out.
Still acting like you invented pizza.
Open the door, my shrine's running out.
Mummy steak was so robust. It was very tangy and zesty. Kat did a good job cooking it for a change instead of blowing it up.
Maybe you should shut up. Let me do the work.
Leave my mother in Lilith's care for as long as that will take.
Kat's such an idiot.
Oh, I'll take the gem. Pad,
Bet you
that's
will.
worth taking, I think. Anything like white or purple, I'm not gonna touch. But anything orange, yellow, or
That's
like
stupid,
gems,
DSP. Why do they have it like that? That's superfluous. It adds nothing to the game. Oh, I have to go hunt for rare objects? That just pads the game out, idiot.
Damn, those ice shards are crazy good. Now look, machine gun ice shards.
Buckle in. I'm gonna do some monitor
dead
moving.
end.
I already got all the
She
audio
just
I need,
gasped,
or
a
all
dead
the
end.
written information.
Bookworm says cheese is a base ingredient. Extra cheese, on the other hand, is a topping. Incorrect.
That's technically true. Okay, never mind. You're wrong and dumb.
Absolutely incorrect. Ooh, what's this? Look at a wall or something. I don't know what that is. A fiery skeleton captain. Hey!
Really
Drop
loud.
that on my head. What do you think you're doing?
Let's see. How many did I count so far? He's a new clone because of that comment
hell's an
about
auger?
the don't give people the time of day.
This is
There's that one
actually
at least.
supposedly
I'm
better
sure
than
there's
what
at
I
least
have,
two more that I
which is
missed,
stupid
but I'll
because
leave it
mine
at 2 to be
is
nice.
Insane buff. See this?
CDSP,
Yeah,
I'm
this
being
I
nice.
absolutely need
Your
to
your
buy. I'd be an
constant
idiot to
positivity
get rid
during
of
your
this
streams
legendary
has
pack anytime
inspired
soon.
me to be a
I'm gonna
better
use that for
person.
like hours and hours for sure. It's like really good. Ability buffs and everything.
Someone asked PSP's criminal acquisition. I don't really know anyone who works there, dude.
Oh, precious men.
But they're fucking idiots. Bloop. That's an LTG line. Come on.
Bloop.
You owe him some money, DSP. He invented Bloop, just like you invented playthroughs.
Are you chugging the potion?
So apparently it's a new meme to like pretend that I've made up things that I clearly didn't make up. And they're saying it's like how I made up that I invented playthrough. See what I mean? These fuckers got nothing to do with their day. They just make shit
Or
up.
is it like some new hats me for
You
the
got me.
streams? I mean, it could be nice.
You see, I
if you
get back
haven't
from my
noticed.
office job where
I
I'm
knew this
working
would
in a
happen. You know, we had a
cubicle, and then I
crazy
want to
good
fuck
week
with
with
Phil
Street
all
Fighter
day.
debuting last week, and now things are kind of back to normal where I don't think we're going to be hitting the
Oh
hackles as
no!
often anymore.
Back to normal? You mean your
The jam must be deeper
your
down.
benefactor is broke? That sucks.
Locked.
Over here.
Oh, I see. He has to go work in the cubicle, dude.
Okay. If you really want to do that,
And I have to go
crazy,
punch
ahead.
in.
Yeah, she did. Nuts.
God damn, he hates people who work.
Nowhere to go. The fight's coming to us this time.
Brave dust.
Also, I thought we lived with our mom and our... Okay, never mind. I guess we could. I guess we could still live with our mom and work at an office building. In cubicles. But when DSP was working at a cubicle, he was the greatest.
Huh, look, my
Weird how
hyper-
that works, huh?
in his ass. A sand-worn vestment.
God, he looks like an absolute fool in this game, too. He's got the vest on.
Well, let's take a
Nice.
look. Total armor. So let's see. This
I
has
hope
fire
someone paid
damage.
for
I'm
that
not using
vest.
fire. Plus 5 to all stats. That's pretty good. Control impaired duration, but I would lose lightning resistance, total armor, shadow resistance, and my 2 gems that are in there. Nah.
Yep, trash.
Nah.
DSP
Not a
invented
big
everything
deal.
except taxes. Yeah, that... what was it that video said? Tevin
Gunner
invented
says, "Any
taxes?
glasses variety. It's the easiest goal to achieve, but there's no variety." That would be neat. You know, Gunner glasses. There are quite a few different models.
Hint, hint. Save the models.
A few times online, I've seen sales, but every time I go for the sale has expired, and then the glasses are back to like normal price, $80. So I'm not spending like $80 on Gunner glasses. If I could find one for a good price, like a cheap price, I'll get some more pairs, like different designs of Gunner glasses. That'd be nice, but
So let me understand this correctly. It takes 2 glasses goals to pay off one of the Gunner glasses that you could buy. But that's not
these are
enough.
any good.
Most businesses, when they make decisions, it will pay off. It will pay for itself maybe months or years
Dudes
down the
with no
line.
gear at all?
DSP
Absolutely
could
not.
pay off the glasses in one stream or even 2. No.
Like that.
No. It needs to pay itself instantly. It needs to just be free. No, it needs to give me money for buying it. Yeah, now it's hard. I don't have money to send on it. Put it on a business expense, dude. You want to explain these $5,000
I actually like the
expense
ice
reports?
sharks.
Yeah, I
They
bought a
suck
shit ton of
but
Gunner
they're
glasses.
quite good.
Hold on. I'm gonna do some quick math.
What I will do, guys, I guess I'll periodically check for tips.
Hold on.
Tips are not coming through. I
No,
don't
calculator's not working.
Dexter.
Fucking
Oh, I got a
calculator,
achievement.
dude.
Undead, undone. Kill 666 ghost skeletons or zombies. Okay.
Is this the good content right here where we're supposed to clip it and post it? I wish someone in chat would have asked him that when he made that crack about someone working at an office job. Do you want us to clip this and add it to the montage of DSP funny moments? That, oh man, he would have screamed at you, banned you, get you right out of here. The Lucky Gremlin here is kind of right.
This game,
mom jokes are always funny.
like good luck.
My mom loves mom jokes. She thinks they're hilarious. When the kids tell me some, when there's make some sort of dumb mom joke to me, I tell them I'm a mom and she finds them hilarious. I'm like, don't encourage them.
I'm not ready yet.
Sorry, Grave Skeleton.
I lack the needed
Don't
man.
encourage the kids. They'll end up like DSP if you're not careful.
Very nice. Dex says, yeah, I did one a while ago. Hope it comes through for you. No, didn't you say you did $1?
Is that the positive moment?
And that was, I shouted it out, right?
Alright, the joke's over, but you get what I'm trying to do here.
That's
List
what
of
I thought
every
you were saying.
film funny moment. Let me think. I will be actually completely serious here. What are his funniest moments? He was really funny
I'm gonna check in a bit.
during pretty much every time
Play
that
a little
he
more,
hates
I'll
that you
check
laugh
manually, 'cause I guess
at.
the
Like his
other
ack
thing is
is actually pretty infectious. I think it's pretty funny. I usually find myself laughing whenever I hear it.
Which is weird because they were working again for several days there.
He was funny that one time he said, I plan to drink a bunch of gin and pass out on my kitchen floor. That was really funny.
Whatchamacallit, the crackling energy that I got 15 minutes ago. Why is this cave caving in?
Remember,
By complete chance, we're going the
no, I think
correct
that's
way,
it.
right?
That's all I got.
Brandon says, good luck with everything you do tonight. Well, thank you. Let's check quick here.
I'm always
Just
pressing
search
this
the heck out
minus
see if
sign.
anything
I
else came
love
in.
it.
If it didn't, it's
I
fine.
love it.
No complaints. I'm just saying. Let's
No,
actually
you're cool,
check.
like Rick. Don't worry about
Since,
it. He was
since
funny when he
PayPal's
brought
having
out the
issues
bubble
tonight.
blocks. I had so much fun. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
DSP's
$2
had
tip.
enough. This time he's
From,
dual
I guess it's from
wielding.
Dex. He says Sony allows them to do
Coming this
that
fall,
work, but you can't have 100
Angry
people who are
Pig.
passionate to a story and estimate 4 years have EA one day just tell
Watch
you
your
6 months you're
ack,
fired.
ack, ack.
Devs carry the sleepless weeks crying to their wives.
Shit,
misery
man,
of
that
us
sounds
all
like
knowing the
must-see
5-year
movie.
team is
I'm
sailing
going.
early. You're under an NDA that you can't even defend yourself. The publishers are scummy. So basically what you're saying is, this was about our
What?
discussion earlier. You feel that Sony, as a publisher, allows game devs to do their job with the right amount of time, and that's why you get amazing
I don't know about all that.
experiences like Forbidden West or God of War Ragnarok, while Bethesda is out here pumping out a game that can't even run at 30 frames.
That's-
That's what you're saying.
That's still just not really even fair, because Bethesda games are huge, man.
An opening.
It's for Bethesda games. I know we make a lot of memes about
Yeah,
them
we go.
running buggy as shit, but it's honestly a miracle any of
opening.
those games ever work.
We have found the opening.
Because you saw it with Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was a shit show because that was an example of it not working.
Gem crafting.
But it's
speaking of
amazing that
Fox,
not
yeah.
every game's
Oh,
like
we
that.
hit level 20, so now we can craft gems.
DSP would
that's
say,
just
"Oh,
a
you're
fancy
just
new
kissing their
ability."
butt. You're just making
Yeah.
excuses for them." I'm not making
Look at that
excuses
one,
for
so
them.
that's cool.
They definitely have a lot of things they could do
What's my
better.
favorite
but
Diablo,
it's
says
important to
Arkham?
have
I
fair
would say,
criticisms.
when I was
You know,
playing
this
back
thing
in the
that
day,
DSP
Diablo
demands
2,
that you have
but
about
let's
him.
see if how well
No,
I like
he
Diablo
doesn't
4
extend
as
that
a
to anyone else,
different
though.
game.
Everyone else
Diablo
is
2
shitty
my
and
favorite
stupid.
Back in the day, for sure.
Todd Howard
that's
should
where
be
I'm dead.
beaten
You're
publicly in the
talking to them?
street. That was my opinion,
Excuse
by the
me.
way, not DSP's.
Good, everyone made it.
The tunnel's closed.
Stars in Ram Gap.
We're trapped without the hoist.
That's good. I'd watch it. Craft gems that are enchanted with bonus gem damage. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's going
Like,
on,
Breakfast sounds like
Felix?
some
How you
sort
doing?
of that's that mining
Journal,
game
we've
you're
already
always
talked
playing,
about
right?
Starfield
That's what you're talking
30
about.
FPS and what's going
Ah,
on
Jay's here.
JDCU and what sorceress?
Look at his
enchantments
pimp
are you using?
crown.
Sorceress?
Jade's got some cool ass swag there.
You mean sorcerer? What do you mean by enchantment?
What else could it
exactly?
mean?
I
It's
don't know what
those
enchantments
spells
are.
that come onto the field and they're
I
permanent.
don't. I have all these pieces of equipment, and I'm using these abilities down there. I don't even know how to look at them though.
What's an enchantment?
There's a button to hold. It opens your wheel, right? Is it down? Oh, that's not it. That gets me out of here.
DSP, why don't you play with viewers?
I don't know. Anyway.
Is there a game chat on this game? I would imagine there'd have to be. Can they say cat is fat?
What
They
is it?
join up. Still not blocked by Phil yet. Either I'm not annoying him enough.
Her. The way I saw her.
Which thing are you not blocked on, DS Parody? Because I'm not blocked on
I
his
need to find my mother.
his stream. My main account isn't blocked. I'm saving that for the divorce arc. But I am
How are we
blocked
gonna
on
do that
Twitter.
exactly?
And I never even said anything to him on Twitter.
Oh,
It pisses
now
me
we can
off
do
just
this?
to think
Why
about
can we
it.
do This wasn't even here
What a
before.
bitch, man.
That ladder was not there 2 seconds ago.
And I was being ironic. I'm not actually a troll. What I am is I'm deep in cover making fun of trolls by acting like one. I would think someone as smart as DSP would understand that, but I guess, I must have fooled him too much, I'm too good at my craft, apparently. His Twitter.
Oh,
nah. Yeah, well, lucky you.
A demon was stuck.
Because he hates the viewers. Yeah, besides that reason, DSP. Oh shit, Corone's here.
Oh, they're just stupid.
PC Starfield is 60 frames per second. Yeah, well, Corona, you
Alright.
idiot. PC gaming's going
Here we
down.
go.
No one even does PC gaming anymore.
We need reinforcements.
Corona confirmed stupid.
No, we can.
Get her out of here.
What was that?
It came from beyond the gate.
DSP, I was being ironic. You took me out of context, DSP, and then you banned me. That's bullshit.
Gate of Kasama.
This game's RuneScape for children. RuneScape's already for children, right? At least that was the target demographic anyway.
Everyone's slaughtered down here.
Just mop up these bodies. This dude seems okay.
Damn. Poor guys.
That deserves a thoughtful response.
Whatever, dinner leftovers. Last night my wife had made homemade chicken Alfredo. First time she ever made chicken Alfredo
That's
at
true.
home like
He does
this.
have that.
Pretty good. Had shallots, broccoli, chicken pieces in it. Pretty delicious.
LTG's already toxified of the game. He hates it so much.
John Smith, I'm
He
glad
said it
you're
was
still
going to be
enjoying
such a
the
great
vids, even though you
game.
can't hear it
He
as
was
much
sucking his
live.
dick.
Sounds good that you're still enjoying them, though. Who did this?
A woman.
I don't know if he's going to drop it, because he can't afford to drop Street Fighter games.
It was one of the women you said.
He has nothing else to fall back on except, what, Smash?
She wasn't human. She was.
But he's already said that when Tekken and Mortal Kombat drop, he's not going to be playing Street Fighter anymore.
Claims she mothered sanctuary.
It's going to be really funny if they're worse than
It was
Street
a
Fighter.
bloodbath.
He's going to go
The
nuclear.
other woman, Vinod.
We might finally get the LTG shooting spree.
She begged for her life. Well, I spared her. Let her deeper in. Give up, girl. She's lost.
Yep. You got anything intelligent to say about all this, DSP?
You must listen.
I don't care about Starfield being 30 frames per second. I know I'm going to enjoy the crap out of the game, like any Bethesda game. See, this El Grey Zoro is kissing the butt of Bethesda.
Tell Bro. Raise the
Also,
arm.
if DSP is trying to say that we should not accept this from Bethesda, I assume that means he's not going to buy the game and he's going to lead some sort of boycott, right? Right?
Do this
Right.
for
And he died.
He is dead.
I'm done for.
He had gout of the
My
heart.
mother told
There's nothing he
me
could do,
this
dude.
trinket would bring good fortune.
I want
I think I trusted her.
coroner reports from DSP's perspective. Dude had brain cancer. Nothing he could do, dude. He was blocking.
But it's not too late. She can still be saved.
Not by
I'm
me.
thinking about getting Street Fighter
Not
6 later
anymore.
because they finally put... Hey, that's what's up.
We'll know what to do.
Yeah, I need to play some more Street Fighter 6.
John leaving us? Abandoning her?
I don't think I'm ever going to catch up to DSP, which is a wild thing to say, but it's also, there's other games I want to play.
She's good as dead.
But I still want
I'm
to play.
sorry, kid.
And he runs like a coward.
He really just left us.
See, I work at an office job. I don't get to play games all day, DSP.
Well, if you didn't understand, I think what you're saying is that was her mother, right?
What?
Her mother, I guess, was being escorted by Vigo's
Obviously.
men. But he was fooled. Like
He was
thought
fooled
she was
by
like, good, and
detractors.
Apparently, she's being controlled by Lilith, and she ended up killing all the men. So she's like superpowered. The mother's possessed or something.
I'm
That's what
still
it
blown
sounds
away
like,
by
right?
whenever I see that Blanca thing in the
Shin
background.
Ells, will I ever try more
I
classes?
remember him
mean,
saying
we're
that's
6
not
to 8 hours
artwork.
into this. We're barely into the first run. The last thing I'm thinking about is more classes.
How is that not artwork,
Right,
DSP?
so-
Anything is technically artwork.
I don't think it's really appropriate to be thinking a little far ahead here. Lilith showed me the ugly truth of the cosmos, the eternal conflict, angels and demons battle over control of all creation for all time. To what end?
Also, there was something else that he overlooked when he was talking about the TikTok thing, was that there were a lot of comments of people on TikTok thinking it was an act, thinking that he was a character actor, and were saying he's really, really funny if he's a character actor. DSP, of course, did not see these people because they were all stupid and idiots and were not enforcing his narrative enough.
How your mind races.
Is
He
that the
sure
mother
did prove
there?
them wrong.
I am
No, I'm not a
think
character.
so.
Look, I'm really this stupid.
Supposed to be like a memory or something.
Oh, sweet. It's like a hologram. R2D2's off to the side playing this, I guess.
What you seek. You hunger for knowledge. You
DSP, what's that behind you? Is that artwork? No, that's a t-shirt with artwork on it. Duh.
No.
I will say that's kind of a good
I taught
idea
her how to survive.
to reuse your t-shirts like that. It's just too bad that DSP sucks.
What you want to believe. Drop the
Who got
act.
banned? I didn't see anyone get banned.
You have questions.
How's the shoulder? Ban this guy. He's talking all kinds of dumb.
I know the fabric of the cosmos.
Everything I've read has warned me against
Well,
you.
you heard negative things from detractor idiots. They're taking Lilith out of context.
Yet know so little.
She never did all those things. She did those things, but there was a reason.
I don't know.
I feel like DSP should be the devil's
Let me
lawyer.
try.
Yeah, at the end of the
I want to
world,
try.
when God and the devil have their little battle, they should instead do a legal battle, and DSP should be the devil's lawyer. You all took Satan out of context. I feel like you were giving him a fair shake.
Sometimes
What about all the good things Satan did?
So he was the one seeing that.
Where are all the montages of Satan being a good
Phil,
person?
seeing those visions of the past.
I mean, besides that time he gave Constantine his lungs back, I can't really think of anything.
Oh, at the very beginning of the game. Okay. Nothing over here? Nope.
We've decided to quit the devil on all charges. That's an amazing lawyer you've got there. I feel like DSP lost his calling there. He should have been a lawyer. He's a great lawyer.
Lilith saw a way to escape
I think he
internal
would
conflict.
drive
She
the
tells me
jurors
started
to
with
kill
the seduction of
themselves.
the angel
So
Inarius. All the
eventually
time
you'll
she
just
was
get a
as
mistrial.
fallible as any
Eventually.
man.
I think Phil's the Antichrist and Satan had a kick in
Inarius.
that hills.
Inarius.
Probably.
I'm not ready yet.
He is very Antichrist-like. He's extremely Antichrist.
Excuse me.
Because all an Antichrist is someone who's the opposite of Christ's teachings. So there could be theoretically multiple Antichrists, is what I'm trying to say. So what is DSP the opposite of Christ about?
Lilith, the sanctuary's mother.
For
Somehow I
one,
felt
he's
the
all
truth
about
at the
that
moment
wrath.
She said it to the knights. Now
Jesus
I know
was
how.
all about turning the other
She
cheek.
used Inarius to
DSP's
craft the world
never
reference
turning
for
a
the
cheek,
eternal
ever.
conflict. So this world, Earth,
He
is
will
supposed
shit
to
on
be
you the
refuge
second
from
he
the
gets the
conflict with
opportunity to.
Angels versus the demons. Supposedly.
He's slovenly, he's greedy, he makes the exchange of money more important than anything else.
I'll be playing Street Fighter 6 tomorrow. Yes, I will. Is it raining where I live? Not today. No,
He
today's
shits
very
on
warm,
people a
very
lot
sunny
who are in
here
lower
today.
standings in life, and that's not what Jesus did. Jesus hung out with hookers, dude. And not because he was a pimp, but because they were treated like shit. Like, hang out with me. DSP? Nah, he hates Walmart, man. Can't hang out with those druggies. What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay. Don't want Strider shoes. Like I said, I'm only going to pick up yellows
So
and
lawyer
whites.
in the minor request, yeah. They can be really frustrating. Lawyers that keep on going on. They try and make a production of themselves. It's cool and all. I admire what you do, but are you trying to get
It's
an
fine.
acting
I'm
game?
actually downstairs with Cat.
Because you should try to do that, really. Phil is about turning the other cheek. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Someone clapping my cheeks. Let's see, what else is like DSP? There are a few moments where Jesus weirdly synced up with DSP about some things. I remember the tree story where he flipped out at that tree for not having food. That seems like a DSP moment. Fuck this tree, dude. Anyone who planted this tree should die.
I need time to prepare.
Yep, the sloth nature, definitely.
This does not open.
The extreme avarice that DSP
If
has.
you go this way, there's another way down. We could have went. I don't know.
Though Jesus never technically said this, it's in Dante's Inferno, that it is apparently sinful to be disloyal.
Down here.
And DSP has no loyalty to anybody. He'll turn on you in a second. He doesn't give a shit.
Down here.
John Howard, fuck you. I feel nothing for you. But you need to be loyal to me.
She was proud of telling up this part. Lilith and Inarius bore a son together, Rathma. He's wise beyond his years. First to entangle the power of necromancy, she says The lair lies deeper in.
Also, DSP isn't
Oh.
into self-mutilation.
So wait, this is
Jesus
optional? I didn't
technically
do
was,
it.
but he was being
Optional
kind of
room I didn't
sarcastic
check out.
because someone was asking. They were like, "Hey, Jesus, I can't stop looking at women. What should I do?" And he's like, "Cut your eyes out."
No, are
DSP
you kidding
can't
me?
stop begging. What should I
pressed
do?
B
You
to
should
dash.
probably
Oh,
cut your
it's the
tongue
same
out,
button
dude.
as climb. Climb instead.
I'm not ready yet.
I can't stop lying. All right, sew your mouth shut. Been taking a 3-day break from DSP. Hey, it's cool, man. You got to come up for air every once in a while here. I get it. He's also the very wrong, and you guys should tip me. Yeah, he said that on the on the cross, I believe.
Look.
It's one of those more obscure
Oh,
lines.
viewpoint. Look at this. The black label.
This is a situation where I did nothing wrong. Dude, they're stabbing me with a spear. What?
Top 3
I'm already about to die, you idiots.
American there. Kid, I said, I hope you'll play the Persona 3 remake someday. Maybe I will. I mean, it seems like they tried to make it more modern with quality of life improvements. But
there
I
you
kind of
go.
already know the whole story.
But
I already
shitting
done all
on
the
it.
gameplay, so it's not like it's going to be that dramatically different from my first run.
And
Besides
the Son of Man
looking better.
said,
So,
I
don't
did
know.
nothing wrong. And then he died.
It's not
He
like
has
they're
a
adding
tip
any new
school
content,
for
like they said.
Resurrection.
None of the content from the mobile version.
Guys,
of
it's
the
been
base
3
of the game.
days.
It's
I
just the
still
base
haven't
game,
reached the tip
so-
school. It just seems like my apostles are really fucking lazy. God, Jesus DSP is really funny.
So,
There's a lot of potential there for memes.
you are eager to know why you were spared.
He's got wrath, greed,
Yes.
sloth, envy, deceit, he gorges himself, lacks anything resembling
Do you
normal
have
empathy, only
faith
cares
in
about
me?
money, is a bigot, do checks all about. Yeah, exactly. Aside from murdering people.
Want to.
He's even fantasized about hurting people, which according to Jesus is still just as bad.
Need know.
Again, Jesus was kind of a hard ass about certain things. He said that basically thinking about doing the thing is almost as bad or just as bad as doing it. Which I'm like, I don't know, Jesus. I think about choking people out all the time when I'm driving in traffic. Does it really make me a sinner?
He is that, and more. He is the key to my plan.
I guess he was trying to make a point.
It sounds like they're searching for Lilith's son, Rathma. Together.
Goldfish, you're correct. He says, couldn't copyright be a big issue if I played?
There you go.
Persona
There's
3?
a reason why I can't play it.
Remember
Thank
Persona
you.
5, that was the big debacle, getting false copyright strikes from those dummies over at Atlas Japan. I abided by all of their rules to stream the game and still got false copyright strikes. That was a bull.
Oh, speak of the devil, we got some wrath.
And then it took weeks to clean it up. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Could have issues. I don't know. Legion Killer. Kill 666 demons, fallen. Or what did it say? Gremlins
Also,
or something?
DSP has
Gremlins?
bared false witness with God a
Alright.
couple times. Particularly when it
Tough,
came
what's
to
the next
the
viewer's choice. Viewer's choice only happens when we have downtime
bankruptcy.
to fill time. Right now, we
the
don't
bankruptcy,
have any downtime whatsoever.
he
We are
bared
so
false
busy with
witness,
that
not in terms of
we're not gonna
perjury,
even
but
think
he
about
used
viewer's choice.
God's
Time,
name
no
to excuse his
reason.
actions. He said something like, finally the truth prevailed. Thank God the truth prevailed. Which is technically a sin because you can't use God's name to bolster something false.
So, every time you stun an enemy, deal
Or at least,
bonus
you know,
lightning damage.
Unless you're really high up in the
Do that.
religious
Let's keep this-
circles,
have
then
that
you
go all the
can.
way up.
But according to Jesus, that was a sin as well.
Oh shit!
I'm not ready yet.
He also has no love for his mother and father. And sure as shit doesn't treat anybody like he wants to be treated. That's definitely not true.
These gloves suck.
Which Jesus said was the most important commandment of all. Just treat people like you want to be treated. Jesus is quite wrong. DSP has never done that.
Well, let's see. Strength,
People
rank of iron
take me
strike,
out
rank
of
of chain
context.
lightning,
They only
speed,
have
rank of
negative things to
fireball.
say.
And
Fuck
fire damage,
everyone.
I'm not using fireball nor fire damage, so absolutely
Charity
not.
is
I don't
something
want
you
those
do in
gloves.
private.
There you go.
Bankruptcy from show. Yeah, about that bankruptcy thing. Still sorry. Biggest trend? Oh, the Atlas? He kind of reminds me of one of those mega church pastors without the money. He really does. Because he does kind of the same thing where he sells his problem as everyone else's problem. I was listening to some clips of mega church owners, and they were talking about how I need help paying for my third home. I need this. And the people paid for it. Oh, no, that's your problem, dude. There's homeless people out there. I assume you're going to buy this third home to turn it into some sort of a group home or something, right? No. I didn't think so. Look, I understand that a lot of people are going to operate by a lot of religious teachings, but just don't act like you are. That's all.
Nothing over
That's
here.
all it really boils down to.
So we got 2 ways to go. Dan, if I know which way to go, I guess we'll go left.
That's kind of why I'd
But
appreciate it
the
if a
offensive-
pastor just came
offensive
up on
lack of
stage one
sunlight.
time
Well, I
and
take a
said,
vitamin D
"Fork over your money.
supplement, so
I want it
not like
now. You piece of shit, rubes, hand it over." I'd scratch my chin and said, "Well, he got to the point." Speaking of sinning, I'm gonna sin and self-promote a bit. Thinking about doing my eventual Monster DSP video entirely. Do it. Yes, please.
Whoa,
People
Peter.
can only add more
away.
to the DSP nature. I always encourage people to make something about DSP. Because you don't know. You might make the next big hilarious meme.
Back. Flesh Thresher.
Or not. Whichever. Some hero one day uploaded a video of him getting double perfected, and that's been one of my favorite videos ever. I tried doing nothing, he did stuff. That's going to be a clip on that game as well.
Would I like to see Street Fighter 6 DLC? Oh, Hakan. Seriously. It's time for Hakan to come back, and they better make him play like he did in the original Street Fighter 4, not when they remade him for Ultra Street Fighter 4. He played different and sucked. I liked his original form. I thought he was quite good.
That's a cute thing that people who are manipulative also do, is they'll say that they'll like something that is inaccessible.
Going this way.
I like the old version of this, which if you go back and watch it, he hated that too. But because now it's inaccessible, oh, I really miss that thing I can't do anymore. Because no one can say, hey, well,
Stupid thing
load up your
almost fell
game and
into
play
golden
him.
item and it was
I
wrong.
can't,
So
dude.
that's
He's not
correct.
available anymore, buddy.
Gotta keep
So
going.
sorry.
I guess the way I didn't go. Okay.
Manipulation. My favorite was the one who said God needed his congregation about. Yeah.
Could be lack of calcium. What could be a lack of calcium? What are you even talking
On
about?
some level, I really have to
What
admire
exactly
these
are we
dudes because they just
diagnosing
don't give a
here tonight?
fuck. Come
is
up there
a
in their
problem?
$4,000
What are we
suit
talking
asking
about
for
here?
money.
It could be a lack of calcium. What could be a lack of calcium? What problem is happening that
That's a
could
new
possibly
clone.
be a lack of calcium?
He forgot about his
What are you
own
speaking?
injury that he was hyping up. What are you guys talking about?
The pain in my bones. I don't have
His
bone
shoulder
pain.
is not a bone, confirmed.
Some people, dude, are you on someone else's stream? I don't have.
Phil
bone
has no
pain.
bones.
I never said I had any bone
I had
pain.
all my bones surgically removed, idiot. I'm just an amorphous
Some
mass of
people are weird,
flesh.
man. I don't know where they get this stuff from. I
You
really
were there,
don't.
TSP. I remember you being there.
When did I complain of
complained about
bone
your
pain
shoulders.
Ever? Oh, my femur. Oh.
Okay, really fun DSP, honey. Really good. Back and neck pain debunked. See, this is what you get, man. This is honestly what you get for even trying to help these dudes. Hey, DSP, I know.
Like, even with all the problems I think I've mentioned over the years, I've never mentioned bone pain. I've had joint pain. That's different. That's the
It can be joint. It can be bone related, DSP. There can be inflammation of the bones that
I've had
inflames the muscle.
nerve pain. That's from, pinched discs and the like. I don't think I've ever once in my life said bone pain. Some people, I wonder, are there people out there who self-diagnose for stuff and constantly get it wrong?
You just did.
Like, this person's like, oh, I got pain. I gotta take some vitamin C and I gotta take some calcium.
Well, it's not like the vitamin C or calcium is going to
They go
kill
doing
you,
this,
so it's
like,
okay.
What are you doing? Right?
Oh, I got to take, hemlock for my joints. I can understand that being stupid.
But it says right here for bone pain. You don't have bone pain. What
He was
are you
offering a
talking about?
suggestion because he thought it might be related to ESP. God damn. Sorry, I'm sorry I gave a crap. I won't let it happen again. Why don't people ever take the positive moments,
the door.
the good moments in my streams? Like when I yelled at people for being
Another
concerned
locked
about
door,
my
we're gonna see another
well-being.
memory. We're probably forced to see another. Oh.
What about Bowden? Something? Is this what you're looking at right now, man? That's Bowden. You don't know this, but they based the master from Fallout 1
Damn, that
on
thing dies
DSP.
fast. What the hell is this? I got chains on me. Look.
It suffers from both.
Chained me down.
Well, they regret is not getting enough tips to deal with my bonitis.
There you go.
It's not going to be about him, but it's going to be a playthrough of Pokemon
But
by
I
Pilot DSP
still
style. Oh, those are the best DS parody. I love those. I did a couple games of a long time ago. I did a all in DSP stream where I portrayed DSP playing. I think it was War Thunder.
She must be.
It's a lot of fun role playing as DSP. You got to be careful though, because sometimes it feels like a curse. Like it seeps into you. You're becoming the next Phil.
They were talking about her.
His back, his shoulders, his foot,
She
his
abandoned
brain
the daughter to
swells,
be
his
with Lily.
flesh. Oh yeah, his brain swells. I can see his DSP's brain swelling. There's a lot of blood flowing up in there. From his daydream, he complained about his finger. From oh yeah, well there's no bones in fingers. It's like chicken fingers. Hate armor.
To reach
You wanna see
Rath,
anything? Okay, sure, no
we
problem.
will need to cross a lake at the bottom of these ruins. It requires a ritual.
I don't have bones in my fingers. That's why I'm so good at Street Fighter, man.
We're gonna have to learn a complex ritual.
As you wish,
No.
Mother.
Good. You're ready for lesson 1. Blood is the key.
Blood
Time
is
for
the
clown
key.
mode. I've been so boring
What did you see?
that you
this
guys get
time?
clown mode.
I don't need spells.
This is the ritual from the beginning of the game, isn't it? Where we saw the 3 guys
Plans to teach
get
your mother
sacrificed.
a ritual, one that needs blood.
Alright,
Your
cool.
mother's
I'm gonna add it to my list.
Receptive.
We have to reach them.
Yeah, let's watch it right now. Why not?
All right, guys, we're about a little over halfway into our stream tonight. If you are a little over halfway, a little over half an hour is what I meant to say. We're not halfway into the stream tonight yet. If you are enjoying the chill vibe and having a good time, if you support the stream in some way, I'd appreciate it. All right, as simple as giving
Wait
the stream
for
a
After's
like would be
plug here,
amazing.
'cause
Would
he
help
puts
for
a lot of time into
engagement.
this.
We
I
get
need
a
to be
bubble blow at
respectful.
100 likes. We're at 40 something right now, but anything else? Super chats.
We're at
memberships,
42
get the
likes. I
membership
bet you
tips,
feel bad
all
about making
appreciated.
fun of the person who was
It'd be
working.
Great to get some momentum going.
No,
tonight.
of course not. It doesn't feel bad
Thank
ever.
you to those who are
Why
here
not? I made some
enjoying and
logistical
watching,
mistakes
and
that I could
for
see
those who have
people
already
making. I
supported
stopped
in
right at
some way.
script 2.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I understand that. The asperity. It is an actual thing. You can feel the curse of Phil. Holy
big
shit!
Look at this guy.
That dude's awesome.
A crusher.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, he
he's
was
dead now.
cool.
That wasn't a big deal.
Like a Guar album come to life there. All right, let's see this critical injury.
Got a good build. Right now, I got a really good build, I feel. All right, guys. Yes, let's take a break. Thank you for chilling here. Let's do about a 10 to 15 minute break. When we come back, there'll be about another hour left of World Tour mode in Street Fighter 6. And again, I'm very curious what you guys think about the mode. Man, something happened. I really tweaked something in my neck. I got pain from
There's
the
no
back of
bones
my
back
neck,
there.
all the way through my shoulder, all the way down the back of my arm, into my pinky. And my pinky feels numb. So I definitely tweaked something in my neck here.
God damn, this poor dude's dying.
I don't know how I managed it. Oh, but it hurts. I'm hoping that, I'm glad I'm not playing online today. If I were, it'd probably be incredibly uncomfortable trying to play online. It sucks. This happened before, like a decade ago.
You should get your
Same
pinky
thing
removed.
happened.
You don't even
I
really
couldn't
need
feel
it.
my thumb for 2 months. I'm serious. So, hope it's not serious. I hope that it feels better. Anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back soon with more. All right.
Okay, so we need to pay some money to get DSP a new pinky. That's the long and the short of it. Hand gout?
Yeah, it's all junk.
I don't have gout in my pinky.
It's junk.
Now, if he has this clip of him yelling at his viewers for giving a crap about his physical well-being, what context could exist to make that worthwhile? Acceptable. How's he going to debunk that? No, you guys don't understand. Everyone in the chat was harassing me and saying stupid shit about my physical health, and this guy was just adding to it, so I had to yell at him.
Depression is evil. How long is this game, kid? I don't know, kid. I don't know. How silly my idle fancies of yesterday seem.
Are you
now
going to
while
play
living
Star
in
Wars
the dark.
Outlaws, Persona 5 Tag, Dissinuous, Sega, Hellblade 2, Like a Dragon?
Time.
That sounds like a pretty hype
Wait,
game.
what?
It's got everything I need. Star Wars and Tactica? Plus some Hellblade.
Probably a crafting.
Need some Sinner and Cogger and Gundam in there, and I'm solid. Getting banned for being... Yeah, that's weird. Usually he keeps an eye on these people more. And Kitty says a lot of slick shit.
I think the question is how long the game is depends on how long you're going to play. If you're just doing the main story, I heard you could actually beat the main story of this game
Kitty
in
has
30 to 40 hours.
been on record saying
If you're
some
going
detractor
for
shit to him a
everything,
couple
like
times.
Steam and everything,
But
it's
she, apparently, whatever, apparently does a pretty good job of hiding it. Because DSP does not notice it.
I did not mean to do that. That's in my ice match.
It's acceptable trolling. They weren't being Yeah, that's it. They were making fun of him because they thought he was fat and he had fat bones. They were trying to say that he had bone gout.
You got to love the blub blub. That's just gonna loop back, so we'll go this way. Good evening, Gabriel.
I
How
want
are
to
you?
ask a doctor and have him react to that clip and say, is it possible that bones could be the source of his pain? He'll look at me briefly and say, yeah, that could be a thing. His bones could cause his pain. And then I'm going to have to yell at him and say he's an idiot. Because, oh, Cat's questionable parking. DSP Gaming, what level is Cat in... oh, ban this jerk. Sassmouth Cat. He's got a negative username. Do I have this going? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I think I've got this messed up.
Trying to freeze them all. Nice, look at that. Damn, they all died instantly. Did you see that? They all got frozen, and I chain lightning them, and they all hit by the lightning and died right away.
No.
That was sick.
I'm not ready yet.
She did it. She dispelled the barrier. That's very exciting.
I'm pretty stoked.
Will I return to Sonic Frontiers? No, I beat it.
There you
I'm not
go.
returning to that. Matthew did a super chat. Says, are you going to play Star Wars Outlaws? Maybe. I got to see what it's like. I didn't see the gameplay of it yet. Apparently that was at Ubisoft Forward today, which I'm going to watch tonight. Persona 5 Tactics, probably
Goodbye, Persona 5.
Senua's Saga, probably
He
yes.
still never
I like
fixed
the
his
first
audio
one.
for
Like a Dragon
Diablo?
Infinite,
Yeah.
well, that's a definite
No
yes,
one told
because
him
I
to.
love Like a Dragon series, and Like a Dragon 7 was super duper good.
You the one having fun with his
Thank
game.
you,
Exactly.
Matthew,
This is
For
really
the super
boring.
chat. I appreciate that.
Again, I can't even tell you what's happened.
All right.
Did Cat get banned? Shit, Cat's still here. Ban him.
Yes, I did play Deadpool, PS3 version of Deadpool back in the day. Yes, I did.
I wonder if that's good. I wonder if that's good
You
Samaritan
want DSP
behavior.
game right now.
Because a lot of DSP's chatters are trolls. And I wonder if they intentionally kind of fill up the chat so the negative comments disappear from the chat feed, but they're still there.
Morning shoe? What the hell
I wonder
did
if
it
that's
say?
a thing.
A sneaky morning shoe? 3 of 4.
You would think that's a
We're
negative
almost
thing
at
because
the
it
end.
pushes it off the chat, but it's kind of a good thing to have it still be around at least.
Storming the gates.
I think it's a good thing anyway. It's much better than saying,
Well,
"Oh,
really
this
high up
guy's
here.
being mean. You should ban him, Phil." Who's being mean? Okay, he's banned. You don't think so, Falcon? Yeah. Maybe that's me trying to be positive. DS positive, you know?
Gone down.
Like cats bearing tears? Yeah.
Are you
That's
serious?
true,
I went
too.
the wrong way. I did.
Yeah,
God
because she's
damn it,
still
we went
here.
completely the wrong
Cat's
direction.
questionable parking.
Ah.
Still there. And there's nothing really negative about that, but DSP would be bothered by that. Cat's questionable parking. It could be any cat. And maybe the parking is a
Star Wars
reference
Outlaws is an
to
open world RPG.
free
What
parking
kind?
in
Is it
Monopoly. It could be
turn-based? Is it
anything.
action-based? Is it with guns?
not
Is it with
ready yet.
melee weapons? Is it, what
Microsoft
is it?
actually did something right by getting... Hell yeah. Microsoft sure seems to be trying its best out there. It's the nicest way I can put it.
Not enough blood.
Can you play Diablo 4
Never
offline or is it
enough
offline?
blood.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
I will
Oh,
follow you to
boy.
There's a reason I don't know anything about this game.
This is going to be a boss fight.
Sweet,
isn't it?
something's
Gonna be
going
over
to
here?
happen?
No, I guess we're doing a
About damn
boss fight.
time.
Oh, boy.
Shit. Real DS positives berating the chat and calling them tards.
I'm
Yeah,
down a potion. This sucks.
for
I didn't
daring to
realize
care
we
about
needed
my
a
physical
potion, but
well-being.
We do.
I don't have bones, dummy. See, it's a detractive
Take
meme.
three
Oh,
gash.
Phil has some sort of skeletal system.
Oh, boy.
No, I don't.
All right, let's see how this goes. Did I hear Shadows of the Dam is getting a remaster? Yes, but I don't really care.
There you
I
go.
remember the game from back in the day, and I don't think I'm playing it again today. Go ahead, I have your back. Oh, boy.
Mother,
Oh, she's gonna go beast mode here, huh? It's like in Bloodborne. Her head's
You're
gonna
just
pop
in
off and a
time.
bunch of spikes are gonna shoot out.
beyond this lake lies the necropolis of the firstborn. A trove of
Do you
magic
think you'll
and
enjoy
knowledge.
Starfield? Balls Dawn.
I
You're
opened the way
trying to
for
fish
this,
for something here, and I admire that.
but I could not pass through with her.
DSP and authentic
I-
slime master.
I lack divine
Isn't it
evidence
attractive
in
me that I have
stuff.
bones?
I can find it.
These
so
idiots
close.
just make shit up,
Simply
dude. They
need
make
to
shit
stop.
up.
Look at what Lilith has done to you.
That's another
You're
great
writing
line I
in your
love.
own
Oh,
blood.
that's what that is? It's a bunch of her
Little
blood?
magpie.
Ugh.
She awakened
How do I
me.
get this little heart thing out of here?
She showed me
I
things
don't want that.
can't
I
even put
don't
into
really ever
words.
want it. Okay, shut up.
Once I
Because I'm never in a
finished,
position where I want to
you will
heart anything
understand.
in this stupid
I
ass
don't
chat.
care what she
Get
showed
that out of
you.
my face.
Please, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm moving that. That's
yes.
stupid.
Clever man.
All right, cut the daughter. Why not?
Trying to lead me away so you can take all
All
this
of
for
my
yourself.
bloody mess. Oh shit.
Wow.
This is my discovery, not yours.
Fuck you.
I will finish these runes.
I guess we gotta kill her.
You must stop this.
Oh, immune.
Why am I immune? Why am I unaffected?
Okay. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
That's better. I don't like seeing that. There's no hearts to be found here.
Oh, God. Things coming at me?
The mental image
can I
of
hit her
Cole
now?
scrambling after semi-squatting Jasper as Cat furiously cleans Wooly.
Oh,
It's a
I
pretty
shot.
funny image. I hope Pixar animates
Going on
that.
here? Interesting.
That's cool. I still need to play my copy Persona that I own. I got pretty far, I think. I don't really know with this kind of game.
All kinds of shit going on. It's like things everywhere. Look, dodging some stuff. I really don't know what's happening right now.
Diablo For You.
I need time to prepare that.
Okay, we got more little
Well,
enemies.
DS parody, I don't understand then. Why can't he play with people?
Whoa. Oh, spawn. I'm frozen. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Out of mana.
A mana.
What is this? A lot of,
I'm not ready yet.
what are we doing here?
DSP sure can make a game come to life, huh?
Look at her, I'm not hurting her. Well, I'm not hurting her. She's hurting herself over time by using the blood to summon all these demons. So she's gonna effectively end up killing herself. It looks like, right?
Now, you're not allowed to be funny or make criticisms about the game, but you are allowed to make inane comments that go nowhere.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, he's about to die.
Oh
huh?
no! Can't see.
Why am I blind?
Good Lord's fast.
I finally understand the plight of super blind
Hold on
man.
now. Armor, please. Kill the
Nice.
Good Lord, that's good.
Very cool.
Okay, then we gotta kill these ones on the edge.
Kill that detractor. Take him out.
I need time.
Use that one, perfect.
What are
Got
LTG's
that
up
one.
to?
How many more? Two more?
I don't go to his streams. Weirdly enough, LTG streams are more boring than DSP's. You wouldn't think it's possible, but it is. There's vast stretches where he doesn't even say anything.
Got it. Is that it? Yes, that's it. She died. She used all her blood. Damn.
What happened to Super Blind Man? Dude, he became
That's
successful.
sad.
He's doing consultation for video games and stuff. Well, see, DSP's not that lucky. He was born with sight, so he never had those opportunities.
Sounded like she enjoyed a delicious beverage or something. That last sound effect there. All right.
I'm
sorry.
but you're dead. You could always just not be dead, idiot. You can't be dead without your consent. It's illegal.
I'm trying.
Having fun digging at your head there, DSP? What do you smell? Mm.
We're going to make Lilith pay for what she's done.
So he made her mom
So we
crazy.
need
Yeah.
Huh? You feel a sort of kinship there, DSP? You've made your mom crazy.
Blessing.
And she
Beg
returned the
if
favor.
you need
It's
to.
like a cross
Whatever it
crazification.
takes. My
I wonder if he'll
mother's
try to
dance
get
of
it.
this damn ritual.
Yeah.
I'm
Big
going
man,
to
he's
finish
done with
it.
DSP. Everyone just outgrows DSP. And he never seems to pick up on that.
The horizon
Panda outgrew
like a
him.
vault
John and Howard outgrew him.
Finding
Super
it
Blind Man
is
outgrew
life's
him. What was it?
work.
Papa Varus extremely
So much
outgrew
for
him.
that.
Kekken and Brian
Maybe it
outgrew
will help
him.
with the ritual.
No one wants to hang out with you, DSP. No one wants to stay on level 1.
At least I can.
Sometimes they just want to leave the game.
I need time.
My sister
I'm
wants me to
sorry.
get into Diablo,
Just
and I just
leave
found
me.
out the Diablo Prime Evil Collection is on sale for about. You should play it then. It's a
Lights
good bonding
guide.
experience to play with people, right?
The cost of knowledge. quest progress saved.
Got a new
New
wand.
The wand is worth
Sweet. Sell it.
8,830. So let's take a look here. This would give me 15
No, you need
intelligence
every bit of
buff,
that you can. You
4
better
skill
grab it.
damage to stunned enemies. It's
Yeah.
way better, I think.
It's pretty cool,
Kind of
huh?
is better. Let's equip it. But now, of course, I need something in my
Shotgun.
offhand to go with it. Right?
Flamethrower.
What can I put in my offhand to
I don't
go
know.
with
Can
it?
opener. Something. Blowtorch.
Either this, which is 118, or this, which I already
Ooh,
had,
an axe.
which
a
is
hand
crazy
axe. There you
good,
go.
241.
Trying
So
to
we'll go
bone
back to
sticking her head
this.
into it.
Okay.
Wow.
And then can't I put this into there?
I guess there's some sort of
Overpower
familial
damage,
issues,
do basic
maybe?
skill damage,
It's none of
which
my
will do
business, though, dude.
Ultimate skill damage. I don't even have an ultimate skill. Might as well do base skill damage. No, can't put that in there? There are no empty sockets.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid. There is no empty socket. I
Indeed.
was looking at something else. I'm dumb. Okay, so we got a new wand.
Oh, I can still see the damn heart. Damn it.
Whoa. Why do I have this shitty ring on? I don't remember swapping to a shitty ring, but
shitty
apparently I have a
ring,
shitty
huh?
ring on. This one is crazy good. Look. This one gives me, it's a miner's litany. Cold resistance, lightning resistance, overpower damage, fire damage, and an empty socket to put more stuff on. So, yeah, I'll put that ring on. It's like ridiculously good compared to my other one.
It just looks so out of place
for
when
battle,
something's
for
down there in
higher
the bottom
quality
corner
items.
like that.
See
At least
that?
something so bright, anyway. I got nothing against
that
hearts,
ring.
dude. I've got
Fire
5 of them.
resistance, lightning resistance, or resistance to all. Let's do
There's
resistance
the
to all
main
elements.
allure of
There
Diablo,
you
getting
go.
a group of friends
Says I have
together
a
to make a
challenge
badass.
that I earned.
Well, it
Where do
can't be
I
done
collect
because
that?
Brian isn't returning his calls,
Where do I collect challenges?
and Jade is uniquely privileged. Yeah,
I have no idea.
DSP wishes he could sit around and wait for
I
disability
have no
checks.
idea. I don't
Instead,
see
he has to
anywhere
wait
in
around
any
for
menu
your
telling
disability
me to
check.
collect challenges. Jade says this looks like Hades to me. It's similar, except it's a little different. Hades was a roguelike. This is not a roguelike. It's called an ARPG. It's a little different, but it is the same kind of top-down
It's
premise
completely
combat.
different, but it's more or
You
less
have
the
to be
same.
ground level, map, then Y.
Nice.
Oh, see, I can't do it from here. Gotcha. All right,
Shoot,
we're good here.
get
We can
that.
leave.
I'm a fire my laser.
Get out of here.
Prime collection it is, dude. What are we looking at? Who's getting banned?
Okay, we're back.
Who
Now
the
I
hell
can
are
do it.
these jerks?
Here it is. So, what challenge did I complete? Not this one. It wasn't Y. I pressed Y, but that's not it.
Oh
That goes
shit,
to
the
this
game's
challenge.
bugged.
This is not the challenge I
Uninstall.
completed. So I did a
Surprised
different
he didn't
one.
try to member skim.
What did I complete, right?
Maybe the
I
heat's
don't even
too
know how
high.
to
He's got to
find
wait for the
it,
meter
but-
to cool down. He already has TikTok breathing down his neck. Can't be doing that kind of thing.
No idea. It says view
Will you make carne
rewards.
asada for
You
the
press it, there's
event?
nothing there.
Event.
It says like
No, man, but Cat might,
go to view
and then
rewards,
ruin
there's
it.
no reward. Oh,
You guys won't believe it. The
Okay.
cat was trying to cook
Whatever,
the
I'm
carne
just gonna ignore it.
asada
This doesn't really
on the
matter.
car's radiator, dude. She's such a
Well, a lot of
moron.
stuff we can break down here. Right?
Everyone knows
And
you have to
then
cook it on the exhaust
continue on with the
manifold.
Story. You take a look right here. Light's guidance speak with Reverend Mother Prava at the Cathedral of Light. That's the next story mission there. We have one down here. Search for Nayrel in the Mistral Woods.
What next will breathe down
We
his
have
neck?
others way out here, but these seem to be
I don't
way
know.
farther into
Hopefully
the game.
something
so I'm
that's
not
not
gonna bother
hungered
with
by
them. We'll
bones.
Continue with the ones that we're doing, I guess. Okay. So, okay.
It is kind of something to wonder.
to the
What will
blacksmith
be the
and break
next
some
outlet
down.
with which he's embarrassed?
We also have a quest here.
You
to
know, we
unlock
already
the
have
Julep
Twitter,
map,
YouTube, TikTok.
right?
What other medias could
Yeah, the
exist? We
Julep.
need some international web pages to follow DSP,
Tell me about
like
gem
VK or
crafting.
something. VK is the Russian Facebook. It's a wild place to be. They just share copyrighted stuff for free. They don't care. It's amazing. Or I don't know. What's some Punjabi social media? We need DSP to become Mr. Worldwide. So you guys won't believe this, but apparently the Brazil version of
Do I
Facebook
have anything?
is making
It says
fun of
Ruby
me.
Topaz. That's it. So what if I click on Ruby? Chipped
No,
Ruby?
local news is toxified.
You make a chipped
That's
ruby
true.
out of crude rubies. And I can make chipped topaz. That's all I could do, those two. So I have better.
DSP
better
does need
ruby
to become
items
some
now,
sort
right?
of tool for
Unsake.
foreigners to understand what a loser looks like in
Add
America.
sake.
Because, you know, you don't
Okay.
always know. I'm trying to get my Japanese friend to watch this dude.
What would I want
I
to
changed
put
my
aside?
mind. I initially told him not to, but now I want DSP to be Mr.
Critical strike
Worldwide.
damage to vulnerable enemies. Instead, I could give
But he doesn't get it.
power damage, ultimate
He
skill
just
damage,
thinks the
or
guy's
basic
kind of weird.
bonus.
It's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
kind of funny and weird. It's like, no. It's he's something else, man. He's an
This one
eldritch
have?
horror.
Damage taken over time reduction. Yeah, let's remove all of these
Weibo?
and let's put better
Is that what
stuff
it's
in,
called?
right?
It's called Weibo? I guess it's
Yeah.
named after people who like anime? Whatever, dude. We need Amish people to make fun of Phil. Hell yeah!
Put
Now
Masaki
we're
on
talking.
an
We got to
item.
get this
Yeah,
guy
we
on the
don't have
newspaper
it.
and
No, we
the
don't.
Amish circles.
Would you upgrade an item? How would you upgrade?
You guys won't
Upgrade the
believe it.
ring,
I
how
got
does this
freaking
work?
Amish people making fun of me
See, I
now.
wanted
I
to
thought they
upgrade
weren't allowed to have the internet.
Okay.
You're right. I wrote them a book about you.
So what would actually upgrade?
And it's
You
all of
get
your quotes.
More resistances. Oh, cool.
That's not entirely true. Amish people use internet because even they
All right.
realize it's
I'm
too
definitely gonna
it's
keep
too
that one for
important
a
at
while,
this
which is
point.
why I upgraded it twice. See that? Oh, I just got a achievement for that too. Okay.
Never trust a word he
So
says.
now let's put
So
more stuff
this
in here.
guy,
So into this
like
amulet,
Jedediah, he's
right?
talking all kinds
I
of
wanna
shit.
put
So I'm gonna have to ban you.
shadow resistance, poison resistance, fire resistance.
Yeah, I had
resist to
heard
all
about the
elements,
Amish getting
lightning
online,
resistance,
which is pretty
or
cool.
fire resistance.
Oh shit! I just got your joke. Okay, yeah,
We'll
that's
do
pretty
fire
funny.
resistance.
It took me a
We'll do
second.
lightning.
I'm faster than I usually am with that one.
Greetings.
Who's this Viking
guess we'll
dude?
do
You want to give me some
poison.
space there?
Oh
shit, these are actual players.
Time.
Oh, this is bad.
Skill
Look, there's
or-
lethal
or
louds.
Let's do damage over time.
No. Yeah,
Okay,
louds.
there
That's
we
pretty
go.
close to gout.
Now
You
we
should
can
ban that
toss all
guy.
the other stuff, right? All the junk. Cool. We have a
Ban
jeweler
him,
now. That's
DSP.
excellent.
Ban these assholes.
Let's find the blacksmith.
Remember a story about the Amish who held the
Go
dude?
down here. We'll break down our stuff and then on to the next.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah, I'll
hadn't
see you
heard about that
tomorrow.
roach bait. It's a pretty wild story.
Hope you guys are enjoying. Not a lot of people really talking with me tonight. I think it's the whole purpose of me playing games like this. Is
People
interaction.
try to
But
interact
people
with
are
you and
very
you yelled at
talkative
them.
tonight for some reason. I don't know why.
Need something forged?
I used to live next door to some Amish. They do know how to use modern tech, but most don't unless... Yeah, exactly.
Repair. All
I knew a
items,
couple,
you know?
well, I didn't know. My grandpa knew them. And they had cell phones.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Just didn't
Can I
use them.
just select things to break down? All items. Oops. Did it take my gems? Please tell me. It
I
did
swear,
not take
sometimes I
my
thought my
gems.
grandpa was some sort of mob dude.
It
He
did.
knew
Oh,
so
good.
many
So you say
people
all items
across
take
so many
everything but
different
the gem.
spectrums.
That's good. I almost
I
said,
don't know,
oh,
man.
shit.
You don't know that many people unless you're doing something shady. He was running
Favorite
guns to
candies,
the
anything with
Amish.
chocolate.
That's awesome.
I'm in love with chocolate, as you guys know. I'm a chocoholic, so any
He
candy bar with
used
chocolate,
muskets.
truffles with chocolate, dude. Chocolate time. Do I think a Souls game with the isometry feel like this would be interesting? I mean, maybe, but I guarantee you.
Yeah, it's
they
called
made it.
Hades.
They have so many Souls game knockoffs, spin-offs, and you know things like
It's
that.
called
I guarantee
Hades.
you there's
We were
one
just
like that.
discussing
Here's
this.
a side quest.
Is that a new clone?
What's going on here?
Ah, good.
Yeah, I think that's a
You
new
look
clone
capable.
because
I
Hades
could
is
use an
basically a
extra set of
Souls
hands
game.
exorcising the demon that has seized this man's son. Meet me in the cellar there, and prepare yourself.
At least I think it is. I think it's in the spectrum of
Exorcise the
Hades.
demons,
Or
she
in
said.
the spectrum
Hear
of Souls. Did your grandpa go to
Alright.
auctions? That's how my grandpa
Here.
went. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
he
going
goes to.
down
He
here.
used to go to a ton of auctions.
Bookworm says, how's Cat's progress in this game?
He's
To
also
my
always
knowledge,
really, really
she's like
quiet.
more
So
than
that
double my
leaves
level,
more idea,
and she's
or
in
more
the
credence
desert.
to the idea
like, there's
that
a
he was some
desert
sort
area
of
in the game, and that's
undercover
where she
mafia
is.
dude.
But I haven't really been paying attention to her playing that much. So,
No.
what's my biggest focus on the Magic class is a good balance of keeping enemies
So
away, but
nothing.
also kind of being able
Nothing.
to survive and not
Generic
get
answer.
killed when I'm overwhelmed.
Why aren't
That's what
people
the
interacting
ice
with me?
spells for it freezes them all, and then it lets me get away from them. And also
Real
Ice Shield
fast
lets me
is
take out
a
some
man
damage.
made to
So,
shave, so
you know, and
shave
eventually I
was.
want to get
I
better
agree.
abilities and everything. But
Look
right
at
now, I'm trying to
LTG.
find
He's
the
shamed
mix.
as hell. He doesn't even have a beard.
You can't push through main story stuff till the
Maybe
end of
that's what
chapter
happened to
3. That's
LTG.
how
A
much
bunch of
we moved
Amish
up
people
that
crashed in
process.
his door and
Let's
ripped
do
out
that.
his
Why
beard.
not? Let's do this cellar, and then let's do more story tonight, okay? But in the meantime, we got to split the
We'll
part.
see any,
So let's split, and I'll be right back.
Jedediah motherfuckers in my chat. How about I
Okay, thank
Amish
you guys.
this dick down
First
your
half of
throat?
the stream
Get that
done.
ass
We'll be going for
banned.
about another hour, roughly, give or take. I can go, you know. go
I
a little
admire
longer if I
his
need to.
dedication to turn
We'll
everything
see where
into
the
a
logical
verb that
stopping
involves
point is for
dicks.
tonight. Again, if you guys are enjoying this game and you want to see the playthrough
Yeah,
continue,
too bad
please
indeed,
consider
Roach Bait.
supporting it in any way. As simple as giving it a like is supporting
What?
it. Talking with me is
I don't know what
supporting
you're
it.
talking about.
Super chat, super sticker, membership, gifted membership tip, all appreciated. As you guys can see, yeah, tonight is very, very slow. I'm not surprised. This is exactly what I told you guys I thought might happen with Diablo, is that at first it's hot because it's a new game.
Then drop
and
it.
after like a week of playing it, people realize it's just the same monotonous grind. That's
Then stop
literally
playing
what the game is. So if people are coming by
You
for
don't
chill
have to play every
streams,
game to
you want to
completion,
come talk to
DSP.
me and have a hangout
And it doesn't
session
always have
while
to be
I'm
rage
playing
quits. You can just be
Diablo,
like, all right, well, I
that
think
should
we
be the
kind of had
mindset
fun
you're
with this
here for,
game. I
you know
think
what
we
I
had
mean?
fun. Let's move on to the
But if
next
you're looking
one.
for something riveting, this
But
Diablo's
DSP
never
has
been
to shit
riveting.
on the game.
It's
He
been
can't just
a
leave.
grind of a game that's
I wonder if
addictive for the
DSP's like
gameplay,
that with
not for the
businesses.
story. There's nothing really that
Whenever
hooks
he
you in
leaves a
Diablo
business and doesn't
besides
buy
the
anything,
gameplay.
does he shit on the business
So,
as he's
you
leaving?
know, all year people ask me would I play this. I said if you
Sometimes
guys
I go
show
into the
up, you
hardware
have chill
store or
streams,
whatever
so,
store and I don't end up
let's
getting
see what
anything.
happens. The first week is over.
That's
We're
not
in
actually a good
week 2
example.
now.
Every time I go to the
You know,
hardware
heading
store,
into
I
hour
guess. I'm
7,
like, you know,
8
some
now.
sort of shop or whatever. I
And,
just come in to
I'm curious
browse
if
around
it's
and I don't
gonna
get anything.
Hold out or
I
what's
wonder
going
if
to
DSP is
happen.
capable of doing
We're going
that.
to get bored with it because right now, as you can see, attendance is down, support is down.
Everything's down.
Everything's down.
Shield's down. Whole breach
I
imminent.
guess we'll see what happens.
Apparently my thetan levels are down. That's
No,
good.
I'm not doing a clanning game because it's just going to make trouble.
Okay.
I'm not wasting my time. Okay. Okay, are we ready to
So
continue?
where's the support? Eddie
All
needs to be banned. That's a
Dinner
new
was
clone,
good.
by the
He
way,
might
because
go
he said
left.
that he doesn't like people asking for
All
support
right, let's
on
do
his
this
behalf.
seller side
Whatever.
quest, and after that, I think we will continue
He
on with
predicted-
story
He's
elements.
actually really wise.
I was told by Dex earlier, if you get to like the end of
There's
chapter
a
3, the game
proverb or
really
something
opens
I
up.
heard about it. It
These
said, the
earlier
bear that
parts are
sees a
kinda
trap
linear
can't be
when you
caught.
walk, so.
DSP somehow
Okay, what are we
mutates
doing
this.
here?
DSP is the bear that sees the trap and puts his foot directly into
Yeah.
it. And then
What do you
said,
need me to
dude,
do?
I told you that was a
Chelsea,
trap.
Place it in front of the boy. I need to read through my prayer
I
book
also
for
think
the
Phil
right
dyes his hair.
passages.
You don't get that much white in your beard and none on
Howard
your
Cat
head.
and Jasper has to say they're
Yeah.
fine. They're relaxing in the house.
It's
I'm not
it's
sure
pretty
what to do
rare.
right now because I'm in here. But am I still interested in the Atari
I wouldn't put
collections
it past
and
this
upgrades,
dude.
Rory?
This
Yes,
dude's
I am. I would
insecure
love
as
to play
shit.
that collection.
And the only
Probably
reason he
my
wouldn't dye his
childhood in
beard
there,
is because he
but,
picks at his beard all day.
Right
Even
now,
he
you know,
knows
I
that's a
don't
dumb
have any
idea.
time for anything like that. Too many releases I'm juggling as it is.
I know the cathedral's
He has to make such a scene of dropping games. And that's why people make fun of him when he rage quits, because he can't drop a game and leave it at that. He has to shit on the game. You say, oh, this game wasn't getting support. I was telling everyone and people weren't paying up, blah, blah, blah. You could say, hey, I had fun with
Okay.
this game. You guys want to move on to a
Begin the
different game?
exorcism.
That's it. Uh-oh, Cat's Questionable Parking's back.
Never
Ban
played
him.
Ghost Trick. Nope.
Padrinaios.
Canadian Kirk says, did my tip go through?
Read
I'll
the
have to
question
check. I
under
did
that,
not
or
do
the
a
statement
chat
under
line.
it.
I'll have to check. Thank you.
Let the
Sadly, it looks like
Ban 'em.
all the notifications are massively delayed. I'm not getting any tonight.
And
So I don't know what the hell is going on with that.
where is it? Come
I'm
on,
getting
ban him,
no
DSP. Get him
notifications
out of
at
here.
all.
It's distracting me.
Let the light
Wow, not banned.
hiding within this child.
All right.
Force this demon out.
Muling.
Oh shit, they're getting jumped. Getting slapped, DSP. Watch out.
Father, protect this child with your grace. I command you to flee this body.
Cat, does this look familiar? Hey, bring Cat in here, DSP. She might remember this moment. Let's see if she has any thoughts about this. I think that might be one of my favorite pieces of DSP side lore that's not about him, is Cat's exorcism. That's wild to me.
Alrighty then.
Please say something.
Yeah, I don't think anything else is as funny as that when it comes to DSP side lore. Nothing with Panda was really that funny. She tried a couple times to try and interject her own lore into things, but it was never really that interesting. This is my brother, he's adopted. Well, does he have 6 heads? Otherwise, I'm not really interested.
Sure, I will see you at the next service, yes, Peter? Right in the front pew?
Nah.
Nice. That shows DSP's engaged when he goat laughs.
To me outside.
Let's see here.
Ban him.
Haseo? Who said that? I
Ban
don't know.
Haseo.
Let's see. Haseo says, do you believe this playthrough would be better if you were doing
Bro.
co-op with other people? No. I've played Diablo co-op with people before. All that happens is the dungeons fill up with more enemies that are more tankish. Everyone's just
Yeah.
spamming things like crazy.
So it looks
You
more
can't really
fun.
tell what's going on. And then a bunch of loot drops and everyone just goes,
Yeah.
ah! And runs for it. It's fun if you're with a group and it's your friends.
None of you are my
but
friends,
as to- for
jackasses. There you
improving
go.
the quality of a playthrough on like YouTube, no, not at all. It wouldn't make it any better. In fact, it would make it even more chaotic and less able to tell what's going on. In reality, there's not much
Wow.
you can do to make a playthrough like this
Wow.
more entertaining to a viewing audience. this what we're doing right now, talking, is actually probably more entertaining than the gameplay for a lot of people.
Excuse me?
A lot of people have suggested, oh, up the difficulty, up the world tier. It does nothing. All it does is makes the enemies more tankish,
What you
and
just
or a
said
few more enemies. It's the same game.
is one of the most
it doesn't
insanely
change the
idiotic
game
things
to
I've
make it
ever
more difficult.
heard.
In fact, if anything, it'll make it more grindy and take even longer to make any progress. So it's completely worthless. The suggestions like
Wow,
that. People
rude.
don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just love saying, "Oh, just play it harder to torture the fucking streamer instead of using their
Oh,
brain."
I'm torturing the streamer. That's
in
right.
reality,
I'm beating
no,
you about
there's
the head
nothing
with a
that's going
pipe
to make
wrench,
Diablo
DSP.
a better game for a viewable audience.
Can you
It's
do
just-
something
it
fun
is
to
what it is.
entertain me?
Diablo
No,
is Diablo.
you're trying to torture me,
It has
dickhead.
been since the beginning. It's not going to improve dramatically because it's co-op or a harder difficulty. If you're here to relax and chill and
I'll wait
interact
till
with
he's
me
done.
and enjoy that, great, let's do it. But if you're here to complain about the game, leave. The game's not going to get
Wow,
any
not
better.
something you
no
wanna
matter
tell
how many
people.
demands you place on the playthrough, it will not get better. None of that will improve the playthrough whatsoever. In fact, it will make it worse. So,
This shit ain't
that's
gonna
why I'm not
improve.
listening to
You might as well
nonsense
leave.
outside people.
I kind of admire him for saying that in a way.
Matthew did another super chat. He said, you're going to play Microsoft Flight Simulator
This shit is
2024?
what you're
Probably
getting.
yes.
Like it or leave.
Persona 3
I'll
Reloaded,
choose leave.
I don't know. Like a Dragon Gaiden, Clock... Oh, Gaiden,
You got
I'm
the
interested
devil
in
in
now.
there,
'Cause
blood,
now that I know that it's the
demons and all of
game
them.
that basically bridges the path between Yakuza 7 and 8, I am interested in it.
Yeah, he's
and,
entertaining.
Or actually,
Also,
6 and 7, I believe.
No one said
And
he
then
had to have a million
Clockwork
people in this
Revolution,
game.
I have no
Just
idea.
have
We
one
didn't see
dude
enough
and
of it
talk to the
really
dude.
judge yet, okay?
Bring Brian or Kekken in here.
All right,
It
I'm gonna
blows me
check.
away that was some
This
of DSP's
Captain,
most enjoyable
or
streams to ever
Canadian
watch
Kirk
was
is
when
saying
he
I don't
was
know
playing
what
with
is
Brian
going
and
on. I've
Kekken.
gotten not a single notification.
And I'm
for
not
the
saying
tips.
that they were
The
a
tips
blast and I
did
was
come
looking forward to
through.
them, but it was
So it
technically
sounds to
better
me
than
like
him
the whole
playing by
thing's
himself.
screwed.
Because at least
let's
they
take a look
talked.
here.
And they talked about things.
Yeah, are you kidding me? A ton came
I don't know.
through. So let's
He
look.
just doesn't
The
want
last
to
one
risk
that
it.
I
He's too
shouted out
paranoid. Just say that,
was the
DSP.
$2 tip earlier. So we have had a $10 tip from an anonymous
It makes the
tipper. I
game
know it's
more
still 10
entertaining
days
to watch.
off.
Yeah, and also
but
we'll feel more
here's
invested
some
in
buy-in for Final
DSP's
Fantasy
success.
16. I'll
Like
try
right
and
now, I
support
don't give
every
two
once in a
damns about
while
DSP's
when you
success.
stream.
But if I
But there's no
did, if I had
names
that
to not.
capacity,
$10 anonymous
I would
tip
be
came
more
in. Thanks
invested
for
if he
that.
was playing something hard. But that's torture, you see.
A bunch of tips came in and I'm
Torture.
getting no notifications.
You're
so I guess the whole
torturing
thing's
me
effed up.
by not letting
And
me
I
just
apologize for
succeed.
that, guys.
You got me.
I'll check later, but I'm almost positive.
DSP of the
It's
game
not
is
like
no
I put
support.
the
I know
emails into
there's
spam
also
or
DSP,
anything.
you know?
They're just not coming through for some reason.
Is that
I'll
part
double
of
check
the
that right now,
business
but-
degree that he got? So, class, when the business isn't going to be doing
No,
something
they're just-
well,
they're literally
or if
just
you're
not
not
coming
going to
through.
be doing something
So
well,
for some reason,
you should
PayPal
tell
is not
people
sending
that they
me,
should flee.
Notifications of tips, which sucks. They're
I imagine
supposed to be
DSP
in and
missed
out,
a
so
class
something
where
went
that was a
wrong
bad
with PayPal
idea.
Today. There's a big
Or that
disconnect.
was told that it was a
okay?
bad idea.
So thank you for that, anonymous tipper. Then
Hey, that's
it
nice
appears
of you,
there was
DS Parody.
is this
You
an
boost his
$11
viewer
tip from
count by
Canadian Kirk.
100%.
Congrats
That's
on
nice.
the Denver Nuggets, your 2022-2023
And I'm not
NBA
even being
champions. Right here, you
sarcastic.
can
That is
start
good.
off Final Fantasy 16 where the demo ends if you play it. Thoughts on playing the demo?
GGIX.
I don't have time to play the
20%
demo.
of tips
I
go
keep
for
telling
hair
people,
dye and
no, I
bead.
can't play the demo of
Confirmed.
Lies of P. No, I can't play the demo of Final Fantasy. No, I just can't. I'm playing other games.
Stop
I can't
playing
drop
right
everything
now.
and play
Stop
demos,
playing this
Then
and
I'll never finish
play the
games
demo.
I'm playing. I'll make no
I can't do it, man. It's too
advancement, you
impossible.
understand?
I might die.
And I get it that this is the busiest time of year right now for game announcements and demos and stuff. The problem is there's too many games out at the same time. Like this, literally, this is the only year ever where June's been this busy. I've never had a June ever where we have this many.
The
big
solution
releases
is
all next to
slapping
each
him in the
other.
face, and he's
You
not
gotta try to
getting
juggle
it.
them all. It's just ridiculous they did it that way. So no demo for me.
The solution
But
is
thank you,
right in his face, and
Canadian
he's not
Kirk,
getting it.
biggest tip of the night so far.
Turn the
Then,
game off,
I got a
Raiden.
$5 tip.
Turn the game off.
From an anonymous tipper saying, I tried Diablo 2
Go
remake,
play some demos.
but I dropped
That
it
way you don't
because
have
it
to
was too
commit to
shallow
them.
and repetitive.
Once they're
Does
done,
Diablo
they're
4
done.
change
People can
anything?
get drawn
The
in, see
quests
if they're
have
interested
depth.
in the game,
You're
test
seeing
it
the
out,
depth of the
see if I
quest.
want to
Like,
buy this
literally
game
what
full
we're doing
game.
right now.
Nope.
You
Can't
get
do
a
any of
little
that. It's
story,
too crazy.
You kill a demon,
I have
you
to
go
play
into
this.
a dungeon, you do something, and then that's the end of the quest, and you get an item. And that's
It's
it.
like you
That's
have to be
Diablo in a
committed to
nutshell.
be this
That's
stupid,
That's
man.
supposed to be the hook, the loop. Is that you're liking the
The
gameplay
solution
enough,
can't be
and
more
you're always
obvious
looking
and
for
more
that
in your
next piece of
face,
equipment
and
that's gonna make
still
your build
no.
better or whatever. That's the hook of the game. Okay.
You will
I
watch this
received
and you
a
will
$10
like this.
tip
That's the
from
end of the
Hiseo.
story.
Says I'm enjoying your Diablo chill stream. Thank you, Hiseo. I
I can't play
appreciate
a
it.
demo because I'm too busy playing. Yeah, exactly.
So in
DS
reality,
Parody, I'm
actually,
busy.
there has been good support tonight. I just couldn't see it because the dang
Yeah,
message.
or turn off this game right now and play the demo. What's going to happen? What will happen if you stop the game right now
so
and
I
play
can
the
check
demo?
manually, okay? And then
Who
it
will
looks
get
like I
hurt?
received
Name me 6 people who will
a
get
dollar
hurt.
tip.
Maybe
if you're holding
2.
a dagger, not a wand. Is that what you meant to
Jade?
do?
Well, Jade flipped the hell out. Ban him. Or time him out. Let him get some time
it's the
out.
same as,
and
this is
recover.
a magical item. Yes, you can use this as a magical item.
Lean in
this is
manual
meant
tip.
for my class. Yep.
Kitty's playing around with fire
And
again.
it's good. Look at that, 15 intelligence and everything. Yes, that's fine.
He's got some weird spectrum thing because
Right?
he's so obsessed with his
See?
schedule.
We're
Oh,
fine.
I can't deviate from my schedule.
Okay,
You know,
thank
what
you
if
for the
people
tip.
are mad or upset? That's
So
why
if
you
anyone
have the
tips and you're
on-demand
noticing
viewing.
I'm not shouting
Idiot.
it out, please let me know.
Well, they wanted to be
Uh,
live and support. They can donate next time.
I don't know what's going on.
They can donate tomorrow. Hey, this was for your thing you did last stream.
Awry here, obviously. I didn't tell PayPal to stop sending me notifications.
Well, this frustrates the shit out of
They
me.
just have for some reason. It was working earlier today, and now it's not. Stupid. Anyway, thank you. Thank you guys for the support tonight. I appreciate
So
it.
frustrating.
Okay.
No demo. You get to watch this. You don't want to play.
That was
Diablo,
interesting.
keep dropping, dude.
You
Exactly.
did well.
Who's gonna make fun of you? The
So
same people
do
that
what
always
you
make fun of you.
think.
Ignore them, DSP. That's the
There are
thing. You
many
can't
more
ignore them.
people in
That's why I have to
Georgia
keep playing
who
it.
are in need of
I work in a
me.
cabinet shop,
If
putting
you have
edges
the
on
time,
cabinet parts.
I would
And
welcome
I'm
your
not whipping out
assistance.
clones. I'm whipping out these clones.
Side quest
Still
completed.
whining
Looks
about.
like there'll be
You
more
can't
of
whine
those
about
coming
anything else,
up
man.
if I keep my eyes peeled.
At least not right now. He's got a queuing system with his whining.
Crafting items. Okay, I think now let's head up here to the story quest, see what they want us to do here. There's 2 on our map, so.
For a variety streamer, he really doesn't do much variety.
Dex
He
has
really
just sent another
doesn't.
tip. I will give it a look in a
Because if
second.
you're a
Let's
variety
get to the
streamer, you
story
would play
quest.
anything,
Thank you.
whatever, any given stream. Hey, we're gonna
Arkham
play.
Lovely
I don't
Stream. Thank
know,
you, Arkham. Thank you for
Yu-Gi-Oh.
telling me.
We're gonna play a stream of Yu-Gi-Oh. Tell me if you guys like it.
Jade says, I don't know if I love this. It's, again, it's a game that has a chill vibe to it.
Make people
have to kinda
excited
go
to see
roll
what
with
you're
it.
playing next. Can't
As
do
long
it.
as you're okay with
I
what it
need
is,
this routine.
You know, it's a perfectly fine, addictive
Boy, I wonder
game.
what
It
DSP
really
is playing
But
next. It
a
doesn't
lot
matter.
of people these
I'm
days are
playing this.
expecting something more because games have advanced. This is basically this plays like a game from the 90s, honestly. But it's fine. I think it's perfectly good. It's similar to Diablo 2.
This
in my
dude
opinion,
has been on
from what I've
record
seen.
within the month
Okay, let's talk
complaining
to
about
Eve.
games not innovating enough.
I need
and
a
he's
holy
fine with
blessing
this
to continue
one.
chasing Lilith.
The Reverend Mother will want to hear of this. But she's away at Corvalar. Seek your blessing there. Everything is unfolding as Inarius foretold. Soon, he
DSP
will
reminds
be
me
free
of
to
every
escape
bad boss I've had
sanctuary
where the
and
solution is
return to
punching him in the
heavens
jaw
where he
and they
belongs.
can't do it. And DSP has also said that about his former bosses.
Okay.
They were so dumb. They didn't know the correct answer right there in
Did
front
it?
of their
That was easy
face.
enough,
And I
right?
told them like it was, and they got mad at me.
So now we go meet
That's
what's her
DSP.
name? In
The answer's
forest.
right in front of his
Okay.
face. You tell him, he
We'll do
gets
that
mad at
next.
you.
What's this? To do Reverend Mother Prava in Corvalar. So we'll do this next. And
Maybe
then
it's
we'll do
because
this.
I'm too old, but modern
That's a
Yu-Gi-Oh
whole
is a
new
lot
area
more
to travel
compli-
to.
Yeah, same here,
Alright,
DSP.
fast travel
I
over
stopped
here.
playing when exceeds were maybe
Let's see. So
6
Arkham
months in.
says, I want to make more shorts for you, but I'm not a member, so I can't see the streams. Well, keep in mind, the streams over on DSP Reacts are visible just over time. For example, every day there's a new part of DSP versus the Internet going
That's
live.
kind of what I like about
So, yeah,
every
you
once in a
can't
while
see it
watching one of
immediately when
Corona
I
streams.
stream
I
on
never know
Saturday,
what she's
but
going
you
to play at
still
any
see it
given
over the
time.
course of
She
the week,
played completely out of nowhere
So,
games.
yeah, in that regard, you know, yeah, you can't see it
I guess that makes her a bad
that very
streamer. She
moment,
should
but you can
just
still
play
see it.
predictable games.
unless you
Idiot.
can't see it for some reason, which would be very weird if you can't see the on-demand videos. Let me know about that.
1 minute she's playing
okay,
Mario,
so
next
before
she's
we
playing
go,
Check Papers,
Apparently
Please.
another tip came through, and again,
Next
no
moment she's playing
notifications
Star Wars.
whatsoever on my end.
Whatever.
So it seems like PayPal is really messed up. You know what's going to happen tonight? I'm going to get like 20 emails from
All
PayPal,
banned.
all at once. And I'm going to
I'm
be like, oh, did I get
octuple banned.
contributions? No. These are all from earlier. Okay, let's take a look.
DSP is the GOAT. $20. Very cool.
Hey, Michael's enjoying the chill stream. I'm glad.
$20.
DSP is the GOAT with a $20 super chat.
So
Thank
that's
you to DSP is the GOAT with
66.
the super chat.
So that's $14
Okay.
away from getting some
So
glasses.
$4 tip from Dex. He
Never
says,
mind.
glasses time. Much love,
Can't
Phil.
happen.
Thank you very
Can't buy
much,
new glasses.
Dex, for that. And yes, indeed, with that, it is Gunner glasses time. Thank you for that. And thank you, DSP is the GOAT. I'll get you up on the leaderboard with a very generous $20 super chat. Thank you for that. Okay.
He's lower. He's hung up on the PayPal. Yeah, he is. He probably should be, though, because if PayPal goes down, he's going to have to go into hyperbank mode. Just send me money
Production appears
orders.
shortly.
No, wait, just send me
That's,
envelopes full of
Stream
cash.
software has to catch up here. and for some reason that also didn't get the information.
So all the Exceed link.
Jason, I think it looks like Hades. Yeah, is it called isometric
I liked Exceeds.
view? Is
I
that
liked what they were going for. I thought it was kind of a cool idea. And then Pendulum started showing up, and I checked out.
Yes, I agree. You're fighting.
But the main reason why I stopped, even after
really
between Exceeds and Pendulums, was I just didn't feel the draw as much anymore. I wasn't having fun playing it. And then they came out with the Pendulums when I was starting to soft drop it, and then I fully dropped it.
Look at this guy. Oh my god, like a tree.
It's weird that backstory of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was designed to be a more simplified Magic the Gathering.
Oh, shit.
And in that time has become more convoluted and obnoxious than Magic the Gathering ever is. Certainly ironic.
Beastbot says, any thoughts on Persona 3 Remake? Will I possibly play it when it comes out? I already talked about this. If there is quality of life improvements that make it play like a more modern game, yeah, but I don't want to do that crazy ass grinding, especially the final boss is one of the most bosses of all time. You could play that final boss for 30 to 40 minutes, then it just casts random elements on you.
How wild would it be if Cat was just a sex god?
Statuses on you, and you can't avoid it. So it's like, oh, one person could one-shot the final boss. No problem.
Blows my mind
wow,
every
what a
day.
great ending to the game. Another person could spend 27 attempts trying to beat it with RNG elements. So the ending of the game is cool. And you know, there's other parts of the game that are very tedious and grindy. I went through it once.
Like you'd be kind of surprised.
Honestly, not really. So unless they really did completely redo
they do have a couple scandals of complete weirdos.
I probably don't want to go through these. What I don't understand. There
I think they banned a Japanese player for being
those
too
are not
creepy,
in it. Like people asked, oh, is the DLC
must have really crossed some lines there.
Or the improvements that they added later, and they answered, no, this is just a base game.
One off of the
ban.
Yeah,
like, what? Well,
exactly.
we want that.
He was ready for it to be done,
but apparently they're not putting out the better version. Behold the truths that lie within. Three-faced.
I love the Yu-Gi-Oh series. The games, though, you can't play those anymore.
Oh boy.
I bought one of the most recent ones for Xbox One.
All right.
And I started playing it, and the AI comboed off for 40 minutes on me. And I'm glad I wasn't experiencing that in real life. I would have thrown the table.
Arkham, I can't. You understand? I can.
You want to sit there and play solitaire by yourself, dude? Go ahead and do that.
You know that, right? Like, I can't even buy you a membership if I wanted. It's not possible.
Who's
going to do that on YouTube? You would have to buy it yourself, or be there when someone's gifting them and randomly get it. You can't even just pick someone on YouTube to gift a membership to.
How many times have we had this goddamn conversation?
There's nothing I can do for you. I wish there was. There's no way to fit. I'm sure what you're saying, someone might have actually said, hey, I'll gift you one. But they can't. No one could even select and gift you a membership there. There's no way to do it. That's just the nature of the way you can gift on YouTube. I know it kind of sucks. Okay, so I don't want to replace this one. What about the other one?
Kaiba's my boy, though. I love Kaiba so much.
No, the other one's way
better.
better.
Such a shitlord.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Way better. See that? It's 8,000 ring.
And Kaiba has every reason to be LTG level salty. Because this dude dumps so much money playing this goddamn card game. He's got actual scientists in laboratories developing the perfect deck for him. He's got robots that he trains against that have borderline sentient AI. And he still loses to this Joker who's very clearly cheating with magic. He should be allowed to throw his dual disc across the room and start screaming about these fucking scrubs and all that.
Armor rack. Oh, I want some shoes.
People cry about Joey getting cheated.
Why would there be shoes on an armor rack that's only a
everyone
torso and a
cheats
helmet?
against Joey. He kind of gets cheated against every time he plays against Yugi. Yugi's clearly cheating. I switched to the Pharaoh. Well, tell me how the Pharaoh changes your card deck. That card on the very top, what is it?
Argon, we can always
it's going
talk
to be
about
the
this
same
later.
card it's going to be when you switch to your Pharaoh.
I don't know if that's viable or not what you're suggesting. Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Unless he has some sort of quantum deck that changes every second. In that case, that's also cheating. But Kaiba keeps a good spirit about it, though. I would think you would eventually lose interest in trying to beat someone who's very clearly cheating all the time. I would think you'd get over it. I had a dude who I played Magic against who always cheated. Always.
There's a lot of arms.
And I let it go for a long time before I was like, man, come on, man. If you need to cheat to win, that's just lame. You need to be able to experience defeat.
Thank you so much. DSP is the go for all these super chats tonight. That is very generous of you.
It was when I was first starting, so I didn't have the confidence to call him out on it, but I knew what he was doing.
Again, if anyone tips tonight, let me know.
He was always straightening his deck.
I have to check it manually. I don't know know what happened is it was working earlier today. I guess PayPal crapped out yet again.
I must think I'm real stupid.
Ah, we made it.
You're stuck in an illusion
Got me that gotcha.
The portal
Gotcha. The newest one, Dual Mesh, is good
Who
for
in the
learning the
holy
game.
hell is this person?
Yeah.
Okay. A fiery portal.
I do like still playing it. There's still a lot of fun factor to it, but as soon as I start getting to
What is going on
Zexal,
here? Follow the bloodied wolf.
or above Zexal, I start immediately checking out. Does Yugi cheat, but he
No,
lost
that's
for
not me
Rebecca.
from another
Sure, he's
universe
weird, but
contributing
wins
to
the league.
myself,
He
I
lost
don't
his
think.
King of Games to have 4 battles. Yeah,
Who are
trash.
you? Yeah, who is this?
Holy shit, he's blind. But edgy.
I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled.
Yu-Gi-Oh had some of the best video games though. Those DS games.
To death, if not
DS games or something else. I've been on this rant a million times. If you've been to any of my streams, I usually rants about it every 5th stream. But those damn DS games, man.
And I want you to
God
succeed.
tier.
But you'll never do that by following the Horadrim.
I would find myself
Sounds like
more
he's a different
excited for
demon
those
that doesn't
games
like
than
Lilith,
actual
right?
console games sometimes.
A demon possibly in competition with Lilith.
Always ends
Me and my buddy would play on the bus all the time. I'd kick his ass all the time because I would actually put in the time to build decks, whereas he would get annoyed and use action replay and then just assume he was building a good deck.
A living
No, man, it doesn't really
gate
work that
view.
way.
Like a membrane tearing open. Well, this is an interesting place. This is
You
like
do all
hell,
kinds
right?
of shit about it.
This is like the part,
Like,
like,
well, how
in
did you
Diablo
just
1
build a
and 2
good
with the
deck?
hell.
Because you eventually
This is
figure out the
like-
cards as you're unlocking them.
Why are you telling me all this?
Dude, come
Why
on.
tell
If you
me?
just have them all
I
at
just
once,
said-
you don't really know what each one does as you have it. He didn't never understood what I was trying to say.
when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be
He was a good sport about it, though, for the most part. Just got cranky every once in a while.
The portal will lead you
I
to
beat him
that
with an infinite draw Manticore of Darkness deck one time. He nearly tossed his DS.
Okay.
That's bullshit! You can do an infinite loop? Yep.
The Winding Way.
Rodrim's illusion.
Yeah. It's a good thing we got the glasses now. See, now DSP can focus on the gameplay better. With the
Okay.
yellow
think I've
filter.
lost my way.
Look at banning
Same
people
thing
more.
happened to my mother and me earlier on.
And you have the GX series where
trail
not
to the
only other
vault
schools,
ends
but teach you
here.
how to do a brief to also get a
Should
high
be
paying
somewhere
job.
around
Yeah,
this
that's the coolest thing ever. When I was a
Stars
kid
will
watching
be
GX, I thought that was the
Cyberpunk
dopest
when the
shit ever.
changes
You could
come.
go
No.
live on an
As
island
I
and
said
play
during my
card
original
games
playthrough of
forever. And it's
Cyberpunk,
part of
I
your
disliked the
schooling.
game not for the fact that it was buggy, glitchy, unfinished, and unpolished. I don't like the game world. I don't like the gameplay. I like some of the story elements, but just a few good story elements in a
Now
like I
DSP
said, when I
comes
was playing
alive, he
that
can bitch
game,
about stuff. Nice.
you know, taking a look at it, you know, now.
Arclight Phoenix. Are we talking about
Quite
Magic?
frankly, I think I liked it. Maybe 20% of the time
I
played
think
it.
I
That's
stopped
not
really
good.
getting
You
serious
shouldn't
about
be enjoying a game only 20%
Magic.
of the time. Whenever we were doing
Like
like
doing
a major
Friday
story
night
mission
tournaments
for
and
one of
stuff.
the main contact characters,
When did I stop
that
that
was fun.
aggro
But
mode?
the main story was just okay, not great, not bad. The side quests were the
I
best
wanna
part.
say
Some of
after
the side quests were
Tarkir
terrible,
is when I
some
stopped
were good,
playing
but
tournaments.
The gameplay wasn't
And
good.
then started
and the
doing more
world
just,
is
you know, kitchen
obnoxiously
table
annoying.
or play
I
people to
didn't
the
like
card
it at
shop
all.
kind of thing. I
Why
felt
would
like that
go
was a lot
spend
less
more money and
stressful.
more time in a world I know I don't like, right? I'm not saying that CD Projekt Red makes bad games. I'm saying the game world they made is not appealing to me. So I have no desire to go back and spend
How
more
come
money and more
DSP
time in
can
that
spend
world.
all this energy bitching about stuff, but he can't actually talk about anything positive?
Okay. Anyway.
At least not with this kind of energy.
All right, let's do it. Let's
I
again
can just
say
see
when
it.
you get an enemy gets stunned, they get massive electricity damage.
No, but I
right?
graduated top of
Next, we'll
Optimus Blue
probably
with my
go
winged
back and
monsters
see
and
if we can
flying
level up some
deck.
more of these
You're
skills
hired,
here, like
dude.
Ice Blades
You
and
clearly know
Blades
something
or
about flying.
or do something like this. Ice Blades again, attack speed for Ice Blade.
I remember the dual lawyer. I thought that was the
Probably do
funniest
something
thing
up
ever.
here.
There's a lawyer that
Maybe we'll upgrade the
sues
Hydra,
people or
right?
engages in lawsuits by dueling.
Hydra increase.
That's heroic, man.
Maybe
Imagine if
Frostdome
every
has been pretty
single
good. Maybe
social
I'll
problem
upgrade
could be
Frostdome.
solved
or
by
Ice
dueling.
Shield if it makes it much
Yeah,
better.
officer,
I'll have to
I
look.
know I was
I get another
speeding and I've got a dead hooker in my trunk, but I'll duel you.
Well, let's continue.
And the officer has to accept it.
Oh, I
Kick
finished
his
my coffee
ass.
a while ago, Arco.
And after I kick his ass, I'm gonna open the trunk and pull out the hooker
Find a way to
and
the
have her
erratic
wave her
pulse.
hand with her arm,
Oh, hi.
which she did.
Someone playing with us.
He can't do shit because I beat him. Bye, officer. Sorry you couldn't stop me. Yeah, I wonder if there's serial killers in Yu-Gi-Oh! They keep getting away because they keep beating the officers in card games.
Greetings.
I tell you, a lot of border conflicts would become a lot more interesting to watch. We wouldn't have necessarily war crimes, but we could have weird dueling crimes. That'd be kind of weird.
Statue, which we saw
So this
earlier.
guy came into this village, whipped out his dual disc, and dueled everyone into submission. It was a massacre.
How big
What
is a
color
cup of
deck do I
coffee?
use?
8
I
ounces,
tend to
12
go
ounces?
towards
So
blue and
whatever
black.
the standard cup of coffee is, the standard mug, that's what I drink. I don't go.
Blue and black always feels low tier to me, but a fun low tier. And I've heard people say, it's not low tier, it's actually really high tier. Not the way I play it.
What happened?
Not the way I use
What the hell
black and
happened to
blue.
her? She got stunned.
I use all those junk-ass cards that everyone puts in the dollar bin. Those are mine. I had a brief stop of playing Magic the Gathering for 3 years.
I believe.
Yeah, that's also another thing. There is no Friday night Magic anymore. That's half the appeal of why I went there. I didn't care about competing. I always wanted those little promo cards.
Layers of Fear, I think I missed it. Okay, I did miss
When
it.
they had the Demir Charm
I played
promo
Layers of
card,
Fear. No, the
I
one
was
that's
there
coming out
every
is not
Friday
new.
night
It's just a
until I
collection
got my
of 1
full
and 2.
play
Is it
set.
not? I played Layers of Fear 2.
I always counted on the lottery because how it worked is if you got first, second, or third, you were guaranteed to get one, and then there were 2 that were given away random to participants. And so what I would do was to speed shit up. My friend worked there, and I would just drop out of the game as soon as we started the tournament and ask him to do the lottery. And if I didn't win, I would leave. Because some of those Fridays I just didn't feel like playing. Just give me the damn promo or not.
Oh, and I don't have a key to open this because I used my key.
There's a YouTube
on the
video
other
that
one,
kind of
was
says I do.
absolutely
Yeah,
terrible.
exactly.
So now I can't
That's
open
what I was
it.
talking about, DSP. Or that was a reference in some Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series. He says, I dueled your grandfather into submission, Yugi.
Horadric Vault. Here we are.
What deck would Trump and Biden use? Trump would use some sort of weird
This is the place?
money manipulation one, and Biden would play some sort of hand destruction memory lapse deck. Might as well meme him up. I will say I'm pre-released in Lord of the Rings.
Arkham says, I don't drink coffee. I heard it stunts your growth. Is that
That's
true?
cool,
If
Armor.
it's true,
I'm not
you're the
getting it
first
because
person
I'm
that
doing
ever
some sort of
happened
dumb little Spartacus protest.
No, coffee does not stunt your growth.
I'm not buying this one. I hope that
no Super Revive says
they
it's
learn
like
their
the
lesson
World
because I
Torch
plan to buy the
from
next one.
earlier. That's good to hear.
I'm also not a big fan of Lord of the Rings.
Dex says you can work the town, get one, and come right
No
back
matter
to
how many
Memorial.
times
Maybe
I
we'll do
try
it
and get
later.
into it, I just can't.
More interested in just getting the story going. The door is sealed.
Something about the names,
no
too.
studying for us.
Which isn't fair for me, because I like Xeon names, but I don't like Gondor and stuff like that. It just sounds silly to me, I don't know. It's not fair, I admit that.
Bill Rapp.
Trump would play Wall Tribal. Oh god, Wall Tribal is... it's either the greatest or the worst experience you have. Usually it's both
Open the
at
door.
the same time.
How
Is
tall
Magic
am
Workshop
I?
Yes.
5'11". El Grey Zora says, do you
Trump
think
would
there's
play
too many
Workshop.
remakes this gen? See, there's a difference between a remake and a remaster. The remakes that are really making these games from the ground up again, I think are fine. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake, but then there's ones that are just remastered, and those aren't too special.
But they are
so.
special because people put time into them.
I think
Whatever.
it's written in
Books are the best part of Lord of the Rings.
And here, the same symbol on the door.
It's just a lot of stuff. And I've never really been big into fantasy to begin with.
Yes.
When I was watching The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I saw all those
master
knights
magician
fighting,
here
I
to
thought I
blow
was
the door
scratching
off
my head
the
saying,
right?
this is
Shout
World
out
War
to
One. Where are the guns at?
QA.
It's a fantasy
Did a
world. Yeah, do you realize that
$50
guns could exist in a fantasy
I don't know
setting?
what that equates to in American
Gunpowder
dollars, but
still
I'm assuming it's
works.
around $50. Thank you so much.
Make
QA
magical
for another
cannons.
grand
Come on,
super
you can
chat.
do
That's
it.
a lot of super chats tonight. Thank you guys. And by the way, we also just hit our likes goal.
Oh, you just want
So
to
tonight,
modernize.
out of
No,
nowhere,
make,
a
do
rallying
like
of
Guilty
support
Gear
here
where
on
you
the
have
stream.
magic
Let's go ahead
guns.
and do a celebratory bubble blow for all of you as well. Thank you guys. Here we go. Ready?
Go, Pikachu. Stop reading it, Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil seems like a pretty funny dude
Very
from what I
nice.
have heard
Full
about
screen
him.
bubble blow for you. Some people have said, what happened to the bubble guns? Well, I stopped using them because they were going everywhere and literally covering everything with bubbles, and it was becoming a disgusting mess within 1 week of using them. I have them, and I'm going to save them for special occasions. So, it's like, you know, maybe we double the likes goal, or something special.
Is
then
that
I'll
on
do it,
my
but I'm
end?
not gonna do it all the time. It makes too much of a mess. Also, thank you. QA just became a channel supporter
Okay,
tonight
fixed it,
as
alright.
well. By becoming a
LL Star had
member.
the best. LL Star
Thank you
was
so
cool
much,
as
QA,
hell.
for the
Damn, I
generous
wish they would have
super chat
finished
and
that
the
series.
membership. Really appreciate that.
My favorite episode was the girl who had the 2 cats, and she and the cats piloted the ship.
What?
That's
No,
pretty
I'm
cool
going
to
without
me.
you.
I'd like to plug my dog into a
Slowpoke.
ship and have it attack.
We got stuff to do. We got demons to slay. What the hell is this? What the frick are we looking at?
Yeah, Wand of Magic
Open this
Missile.
door.
There you go.
It's the same seal as
I got my
before.
Bunker Buster wand.
Should be easy enough to break it again.
Furthermore, I always wondered about really dumb things when it comes to magical worlds. And people get annoyed when I ask these questions because they're like, oh, you're just nitpicking, oh, you're just saying dumb stuff. But I had a thought about Harry Potter or stories that involve magic wands. What if you had a really big-ass wand, like a pool cue? Would it function as a magic claymore?
Fine.
I mean, you could use shoulder-fired magic spells with that bad
Don't you
boy.
know? A book, a scroll.
Well, you're just being a little ridiculous. Why is that ridiculous? Just as you can have a knife and a big-ass sword, you should be able to have a
Scroll
wand
or
and a pool
anything that
cue.
would help. Sounds amazing. QA just gifted 10 memberships to the channel. QA, thank you for all the support tonight.
Yeah, better yet,
Some
why
gets
don't you
those in a minute,
have
but in the meantime,
big-ass
I gotta pay
wands,
attention
intercontinental
here in the
ballistic
game.
wands?
To study. We all know how dangerous
I mean,
studies
it's made
can
out of
be.
like phoenix
Get a
wood and
paper
shit like
cut,
that. Why
man.
can't you make a
Those things are deadly.
giant-ass wand?
Oh crap, that's a lot of energy.
Or, you know, some sort of Gatling wand. Why am I doing all the creativity? Yeah, like a staff, but a giant-ass pool cue. Shit, never mind, you just called it out. It's just a staff. Never mind. It's not as funny
I don't
now.
know what
when
a
I think
druidic
about it.
signet is. It's an interesting looking
Technically, I
area.
have 3 copies of it. My first video was just
I love it. It's like a freaking machine to drop all those ice shards.
Oh, you're talking about Outlaw Star? Damn, I wish I could get the DVDs.
Very cool.
But I just watch everything on
Who the heck got get the
WCOstream.net.
membership? Okay, like I said, I'll check that in a little bit here.
The best weapon is the spirit. Magical spears rule, dude. It bothers me that they don't have ballpoint pens at Hogwarts.
he died
Yeah,
fast.
like how is a ballpoint pen so goddamn advanced that it's Muggle only? It's not that advanced, really. You got a well of ink and you got a metal ball that rolls around on the track there. At what point does
The Hydra is
technology
super
become
good.
too
I wanna upgrade it
Muggle-fied?
even further. It seems to
It's
do
kind of like
lots
with
of damage.
Amish. At least Amish make it
Aggro
pretty
and
clear,
do.
and they say anything after this time period, no. I can see a PlayStation 2 being Muggle tech, because circuit
Anything in
boards and
here?
shit.
No.
But a pen?
Waste of time.
Come on.
How nice.
Just to
DSP is the
mention
GOAT.
Saw Rise
Did
of
another
the
super
Beast,
chat.
it's actually pretty sick.
$10 super chat.
Well,
for
that's
the number
awesome.
one
DSP said it
fan
sucked.
Super sticker.
But he didn't
Thank
see
you
it.
very
He just
much,
heard about
DSP
it on
is the GOAT.
Twitter.
You guys are really
I'm glad you
awesome
enjoyed it.
tonight. I really appreciate
Is
this.
is my boy Quick Draw on there?
I'm glad you guys are liking the chill vibes of
support.
Diablo 4. If indeed that's what you're contributing for, if not, hey. It's all appreciated. Okay, 3.
I think that was probably my favorite thing when I was reading the Harry Potter books. I read the first 3 and I read a little bit of the 4th one, then I gave up. I rage quit it.
Well,
If you have a book that big, you better
boy.
make some goddamn points real quick, buddy. But I'm pretty toxic about that. But I remember in one of the first 3 books, Harry is trying to explain to what's his name, big dude, Hagrid, what a PlayStation is, and he doesn't really do a good job of explaining it.
big guys come out
And I
and
felt
say,
like that
"Oh,
was
you know, they're
really
gonna kick my
funny.
ass." No, they
So,
get wild
Hagrid, you
stuff
got like
on
this
it,
box, right? And it's got lightning
This is like
inside
the
it,
Netherrealm.
essentially, right?
Yes, we're in
And
Outworld right
you
now.
plug it up to another box that has
Shao
lightning
Kahn
inside
will
it,
be coming around the corner
but it has a
any moment here.
screen, right?
Oh, look what we found.
And
The
you
hell
play
is this?
games on it. Hagrid's scratching his head. Oh, this has nothing to do with any sort of dragon owls. I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
A boss.
All that magic in Harry never bothered to fix his eyes up. Yeah, exactly. Or fix this weird blinking problem. You ever notice that about Daniel Radcliffe? He has a weird problem with blinking. It looks like he manually blinks. Oh, that would make sense, get dirty.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh.
Shit, he got thrown across the map
Whoa.
there. They also need a Steam engine. Yeah, about that. Magic Steam. What the hell? I think I'd get really annoyed by being in a setting like Harry Potter after a while. Because what do they do for fun exactly? They make animals or make things float and shit. Oh, this person has a pig nose for a couple seconds. Look at how funny this is. Okay, dude. Well, that's gonna get old pretty quick. Especially when I'm just trying to eat my damn Lucky Charms. I got shit floating around next to me. Can I just have my breakfast?
I need time to prepare that.
She's teleporting near me.
Do we really need to make everything so damn mythical all the time?
Right? Trying to make stuff now.
This is a remember all. It tells me that I forgot something. Well, if it doesn't tell you what you forgot, it's pretty worthless, isn't it? And it was the furtive pig thing, by the way. That's what he forgot.
I need time to prepare that.
Almost dead.
But that's pretty easy to do with Harry Potter. You can find a lot of weird, why would it be like this and not like this things with Harry Potter. It's kind of low-hanging fruit, really. Haggard, what are you, Harry? Some kind of wizard or something? Lightning in boxes? Sure, Harry. And 2 boxes with lightning? I can understand that being a one-of-a-kind thing, maybe. No, Haggard's even better than that. There's hundreds of these things. Also, I want to know what Hitler did. He tried to tap into some magic. He tried to hijack it. That would be kind of wild if he tried to hack into Jewish magic, kind of like in, what was it, Indiana Jones?
I need time to prepare that.
Almost dead. Got it.
See, DSP could have conversations with people like this if he actually bothered to listen to what anybody said, or if his chatters had any sort of damn sense to them.
Got a book.
I should take this back to Nehra.
We'll probably use this to open the other door, right? Cool. I should change from
I do like some
Hydra. I like
dark,
that it's pulling
gritty
the aggro
fantasy
away from
because I feel like a lot of the things that I would be
So,
curious
thank you
about
to
are
QA
pretty
for the
well
ginormous super
circumvented.
chat. Now,
Like you
also
got
QA
characters
did a
like
10-member
Garuk
bomb,
in Magic
and
the
it went to the
Gathering,
following people.
who
Hybrid, Mint, J
who is
Beth,
magic, but
Hail
uses
Mary,
his magic as a
Rick
means to
88,
get in
Vader
and
Z,
beat you to
Gaming
death.
X, Eric, Lugo, a non-moderator, and Mango Soda.
I've got all these
Congrats
spells
to
at my
all of
command.
you.
Yeah, that's
And if
cool.
you
I'm
just
still
gotta
gonna
get the
beat you
membership,
until I'm
be sure
tired.
to thank QA for that gifted membership bomb on the
Because that's
chat
something I
there.
always wonder is what's stopping Harry from dropping
very
his
much
wand and
appreciated.
charging,
And then,
you know,
DSP is the GOAT had done that next super chat, that $10 super chat, so thank you for that.
charge him
QA
down
and
Malfoy
DSP
and start
GOAT
punching
for
him.
those. Cyrax the Rapper.
Start going off on
popping
him.
their membership
You think John Rambo's playing Street Fighter 6?
symbol
You
here,
two
or,
co-op?
notification here says, do you think John Rambo was playing Street Fighter 6? To my knowledge, John completely retired from Street
How do you
Fighter.
know this?
He didn't care about it. Like when I moved.
Well, maybe he
was
got
already
back
not
into it.
really
You don't
caring that
know.
much about Street Fighter. He every once in a while would play Super Turbo casually by going over like Howard's house.
Funny is,
but
from what I
he
gather,
didn't
the
really
wizards are
focus
so
too much on
oblivious
it,
to
or care that
technology guns
much.
are literally... That's hilarious
I
to
cared
me.
a lot more than
You
him,
would think
well,
that
don't forget. He kinda had
Voldemort
moved
would
on
be
from
willing
that,
to
felt
deal
like
with
that was
certain
in his
things
past,
if
so
it helped him
my
get
guess would
on
be
track.
no, but I don't know.
Okay, I don't really much care for the Muggle world, but
way
we
for
should
me to
probably
really know.
get some guns.
I hope you had more luck than
You know, we can get rid of these guns after we're done killing all the Muggles.
Interesting.
Who's John Rambo?
This
Uh-oh.
ledger was written by the Herodrim. This is chronicling spells and
Phil
theories
needs a new
created
road
by
dog, so
Rathmar,
people stop asking
the
about John.
first
I agree.
necromancer.
DSP does need some new friends. You got any volunteers?
No.
There's no raffle today, little shadow. Oh shit, I did leave that up. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. That's embarrassing. You guys saw that the whole time? Raffle was on the whole time, huh? Final battle between Harry and Voldemort. Harry just pulls out. Blam! Da-da-da!
So that's done, and it's weird because there's definitely more to do here, and we can't do it yet. So I get the feeling we're gonna be coming back here later, for another quest, right?
Let me
So
get that out here just so I
second
don't
half of this will
accidentally
be
leave it on again.
resumed at a later date for the story. Okay.
I like the idea that you can physically parry magic.
All right. So where do they want me to go?
That's a cool idea.
I guess we're going out
Behold
here
my
now.
spell,
So
slap.
Mother Prava and Corvalar, because
You got characters like Guts, who is utterly disinterested in
go
magic.
here,
Yeah,
right?
you're shooting
And
all
we
this
just head
magic?
to
That's
north.
stupid.
This is where we are.
How about I
guess
just
we could
beat you to
do it
death?
now. We could just manually start heading that way. I don't think we're even going to make it up there tonight.
How about I just cudgel you until you're dead?
Distance to cover to get over there. Oh, shitty amulet? No, according to this, it's good. It's got resistance to elements, and bonus damage. Wait, there's absolutely no reason for this to be valued that much. There's no reason it should be valued at 7,000.
It might be something pretty important, DSP. You should probably be careful with that.
Carl,
There's a very thin
CJ,
line in Harry
it's
Potter
relaxing
between
to watch.
having
I'm glad you
fun
like
and
it for
being
that.
serious
You know,
and
for a chill
that's
stream
my
game, I think
biggest
it's pretty good.
That's true as well, and they seem to blur this line and
Ambulatory
dance
says, why did
around
I
it a
not like
lot.
DJ enough to keep him in
They
your
talk about
rotation?
stuff like,
DJ
oh,
seems
this
to be like a
character
very high
looked in the
practice
general
required,
direction of a
high execution
basilisk.
character.
It's a wonder he's not
His
dead.
basic moves
And I
are
think,
just
holy
okay,
shit, shouldn't you
but the
take
really
this
way he
super
excels
seriously
is
that a
by
basilisk is
mastering
running around that
his
they can
dash
kill
dance
people
combos,
instantly,
which
right?
takes a lot of time
Shouldn't you
to
close the entire
get
school
down.
and send in
I don't
magic
have that kind of
SWAT
time
teams
right
to take this thing
Like, if I
out?
was focusing only on one or two
Nah,
characters
it's
and
cool.
playing
Just don't look
everybody
directly
else,
at it, you know?
then maybe DJ would be viable for me. But the fact that I'm trying to basically get a world tour of characters and absorb them as quickly as I can,
I mean,
you know, the
a
knowledge.
basilisk is basically a
I
nuclear
don't see how I
weapon.
could
It's super
possibly do that with a
dangerous.
character like that. That character is
Yeah, that's
going to take
fine.
a lot of practice and execution. to
We
kind
have
of
magical healers.
So that's why.
Is he still dead?
High execution required, too much skill required to really use that character at a high level. Now, maybe later I could decide to do that, but right now I have no desire to only be playing one character.
Yeah, that is something that Harry Potter would do, is they would tell you something super, super serious, but then not take it seriously.
And I'll be honest, he just doesn't.
Yeah, we've got this
play
monster
like
running
anything
around
like
that
the DJ
can
of old. They
eradicate
really dramatically
entire swaths of
changed
people just by looking
And
at him. But
irks me a little.
everything should be
I
under control.
like thinking that, okay, it's a return to the old character, and now I can just get any stuff.
What, does the basilisk have to charge up its spare? Why do you feel so confident that it's not going to be a
Use
problem?
the character that you used to play with because he's completely different, right? Yeah, I kind of said that. I said, why bring back a character and call them that character if they don't play anything like the old one? This new DJ literally plays nothing like the classic DJ.
Maybe because it's a fun way to evolve someone. They did that with this dude named Ian.
All the combos are different. Everything's different.
They're alive.
So it's kind of like, oh, DJ's in it, but not really. It's not
Why
the
would they
same
put
guy.
Hayate in the game if it's not Hayate? That's
All right,
when
new
he's
area
mad.
coming up. What happened? The
Who the hell is interrupting
That's perfect. I like that.
I guess we're in an ice area now. I mean, we already were kind of in a cold wintry forest, but I guess this literally.
Yeah, you got found. You got jumped.
Spirit animal can be
I always back remember that I played the Diablo and is he playing it easy? I think he is. Easy or normal. He's definitely not playing the hard difficulty because he complained about that.
surrounded by 5 zillion enemies.
Second one on my screen. Why is it vibrating here? Oh, that's some of that electricity stuff again. There's lightning in that there, Dick.
God, there's so many
That's
enemies.
true. Because what if you killed the sun? Oh, it's like Dark Souls. Yeah, Nasty, he said that he doesn't want to have any real difficulties on this game whatsoever. If you suggest that he have any sort of difficulty while playing this game, you want to torture him.
So I need to head east.
His words, not
I need
mine.
to head this way. I do play Tekken, CJ, but I'm not really competitively good at it. I still play because I enjoy variety of the games I play. And so it's kind of fun to play Tekken, even though I'm not good at it. I will play it when it comes out. I'll get it and play it, but I'm not going to, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to be very good. I'll probably play for a week or two and then probably drop it. When I played Tekken 7, I liked it, but I hit a wall after like 2 weeks where I would have to invest so much time to get good at it. And hang that I was like, I just don't have that time. I don't
Game
really
should
want
just
to
be
invest
easy.
that time.
Remember one guy got
I
his
much rather
character level
try
100
games
hard
that I kind of dropped it at.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Game volume is loud. I was told earlier it was low.
He would win one basilisk or 1 million lines. I guess I'm gonna have to put him on
Alright.
lines because unless he can start spinning around staring at all the lines at once.
I hope you guys could hear me
Which
tonight.
why doesn't a
Please tell me I
basilisk
didn't
just
do
do
the
that?
whole
Why isn't a
stream and no one heard me.
basilisk spinning
That really
around like
sucks.
crazy, killing everything? If you had a basilisk doing a psycho crusher, it's game over.
These are different. Ice marauders. They're like goat people. See them? Goat people. Goat people. Goat
Oh,
people.
is this the positive moment I need to clip and share on TikTok? That's the funny moments.
Peaks of renown.
You can finish it when it
Ignored. I
blinks.
wanna
That's
answer the
true.
story.
Kill it instantly. Ryu Hayabusa
Can I
would
play
kick the
Cammy or
crap
Ken?
out
I
of
will
the
eventually.
basilisk.
See,
What
Cammy
is
I
that
haven't
quote
tried
from
yet.
Larry the
Ken,
Cable
I kind
Guy?
of know
Put
about.
his ass in a
Beta,
parking
but Cammy I
lot, I'll
didn't try
kick his
at all,
ass all
so
day.
I will be using them eventually. Tomorrow's Marisa, though, for sure.
They're the Cable Guy is something I feel, in retrospect, we kind of owe a bit of an apology to, because his older stuff was actually really funny. But people kind of took it too seriously. Everyone wanted to have their own turn to be DSP with that guy. Say, oh, he's really not that funny. That's really annoying around. Yeah, it is, but sometimes it's okay.
Wow, do you think there's enough enemies right now? I might be in
I was
trouble.
trying to take a dump. My sister just comes crashing right in. Don't you hear me saying, what do you think I'm doing in here? Lifting weights?
This is insane.
Harry Potter is a mess. How did you do that, Magic Wolf? Yeah. Well, how the magic?
I got
yeah, you got jumped.
So it happened, right? I got
you
stunned.
got jumped.
As I was gonna drink a potion, they happened to stun me and then kill me.
Yeah, you did. I'm glad that you appreciate that.
That
cockatrice is farmer damage. Anybody named Hordes ever played hack and slash? I don't know what a hack and slash is. Awesome.
Altar of Martyrdom?
More Logic makes more sense than Harry Potter Logic. It kind of does. At least with Narnia, everything's included. You make a lot of issues when you include your magical world on top of a real-life world.
Use this, I guess.
Because then you got these questions of, why didn't Voldemort just use a missile?
Into your bones.
Why wasn't Voldemort strapped?
For the agony of the flesh is the first cleansing.
Manticores are cool.
Make your faith.
My favorite mythical creature would probably have to be a Tengu, though, because they're bird ninja dudes, and that's cool as hell. That's metal. And they're not even super violent a lot of times. They just pick days where, like, okay, it's Thursday the 14th, I'm going ape shit today. Everyone's getting some today. And they're intelligent. You can talk to them and, you know, hey, why are you killing us? And so
like,
it's the 14th.
Out here, huh?
Kind of had this on my calendar.
I'm not ready yet.
Harry needs a drone strike Harry.
It's tough stuff. This is actually getting much tougher now.
Voldemort just needs to get to the United States government and tell them that Hogwarts has oil. And they'll take care of the rest. Wipe that damn whole piece of shit off the face of the earth.
I forgot all about them.
Electricity doesn't
like I
work
said, I think what I want to do
except
is
for some reason every time magic
update
interacts
some of
with
my
a
other
non.
stuff.
Yeah. The electricity doesn't
How about
work except for
we'll
when it
do
does.
Ice Armor rank 2, because Ice Armor's been pretty good. I want to make it better.
Voldemort's got caught.
Let's just keep going because I want to try to get to this mission.
You got characters like Voldemort, and I get that he's supposed to be really sinister and horrible, but I never really got that impression when I was reading or watching it. It felt a lot like Dragon Ball Z in that I had to be told that he was powerful. I never really saw it. Whereas Nicol Bolas shows up, and you know this dude's powerful.
Broke that shit.
You got people disintegrating right in front of them. Hey, who the hell are you? You're not allowed to be here. Instant death.
The College of Light. Wait, what is this? Hold your ground, talk to the Wanderer. What the hell is this?
What is this?
This isn't what I wanted to do. This is a special event.
This.
I wanted to get to the story.
Why not?
I want to do a special event.
What about your viewers? Maybe they want to see it.
Here.
Holy shit, this looks
Oh,
awesome.
look at this thing, a brazier.
Coolest setting so far.
Yeah, I don't really want to do
Have you ever
this.
seen the Final Fit?
This looks like a completely
No, I
optional
haven't seen
thing
it.
I could do later. I thought this was the story. I stumbled upon the wrong thing.
I was thinking about buying the Final Fantasy VII
this way.
remake once all of them are done and it comes in one big ass bundle. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'll probably get them on PC though, because I'm going to need some Tifa mods, obviously.
Okay, this way.
I think DSP would have some stupid shit to say about me bringing that kind of stuff up all the time. See, he must not have a good relationship. He talks about video game characters like Cammy and Tifa.
Well, I like drinking potions.
Maybe I like to look at stuff
can't I
while
still
I'm
drink?
playing games.
For you to tell me
Maybe
what
I
I can
want to
and
see
can't
2B as I'm running around. I guess DSP is content to look at
maybe.
dudes. That's cool, man. That's cool. But maybe I want a different view. That's all.
Travel to
Shit.
Corvalar.
Reverend Mother Prava expects me.
Open the gates.
Not everyone's so repressed, DSP.
Prava, we
Is this the
hate
funny?
her.
No,
Get
this is the
out
funny
here.
part. Hold on, I gotta clip this. Post
That
this
was
shit
a
on
lot of
TikTok.
money.
Okay, everyone in the chat was busting up.
Vigo.
That's kind of a toxic statement there. This chill stream will help you sleep.
Fought hard.
I've never played a single Final Fantasy, but yeah, it does look cool. It does look really cool.
Brothers. Sisters.
They were telling me that it was only part 1, that first Final Fantasy VII reboot, and that's when I got in my head, I'll just wait till it's all done. Because I'm going to want to play through it till the end, and I don't want to stop.
So you lived. I came
In Cammy's case, you got 2 views to look at. Hell yeah.
Taking that woman's bribe.
I'd love to see a WW or World War I Mark tank versus tank.
My ass is on the line. Might not have a job when she's done with me.
Yeah, how would they deal with a tank? I guess there's ways that you could use magic to destroy tanks really quickly.
Maybe she'll go easy on me.
Like if you used a magical spell to return materials back to their previous state, like Crazy Diamond or something, you could basically take a tank apart instantly.
We got like 15. We could do like 15 more minutes. Try to finish this quest, hopefully.
I remember only a couple episodes of the old G.I. Joe show, but I remember one where what was it? Storm Shadow was getting kind of cranky at people using guns too much, and he said, "Hey, you need to use martial arts sometimes too." And everyone's saying, "Yeah, whatever, stupid. That's dumb." And so he ran up to a tank and punched it 6 times, and the damn thing fell apart. So I guess if you used magic the same way, you could do it.
The war table.
That's when I had mad respect for Storm Shadow when I watched that. Dude took a tank apart with his bare hands. That thing's he's a menace.
Okay. I need a divine blessing to chase Lilith.
Yeah, Avatar was cool as hell. Avatar was a show I was really glad someone managed to convince me to watch it. It was the same friend who I mentioned earlier who played games with me on the bus. He begged me for months to watch it, and I said, I'm just not really that interested. I don't really want to watch it. And I really didn't have any reason, I just didn't want to. Kind of like DSP. And then I finally sat down and watched it, and I burned through that whole damn series in maybe a weekend and a half. That thing was amazing. The show was great as hell. And I really liked it how it was willing to even discuss killing characters. There at the very end, they're saying, hey, you have to kill the Fire Emperor, dude. You have to kill him. Put him down, Aang. Shoot him.
YouTube ages ago, but
and I was blown away that the conversation was even happening.
I don't think I really liked it.
Yeah, this is a Nickelodeon show. They're talking about killing a guy?
So where am I going?
Oh, that's pretty wild.
Now I have, look, Exorcist Cache, the sealed door. Where the hell? Okay, here it is. We're going this way. Complete the pilgrimage to the Shrine of the Penitent.
And then they had Luke Skywalker playing the Fire Emperor, dude. That was cool as hell.
Weren't we just over there? I feel like we were. Like we walked right by it.
I tell you what, though, the Fire Princess, though, she was the coolest character. Little young Lenny felt a stirring. I was like, I gotta find one of these girls that's gonna yell at me and threaten me all day. This sounds pretty cool.
I'm not playing Arkham Knight right now, Arkham. I'm sorry. There's no way we can do. Perhaps when there's downtime, there is no downtime anytime soon.
There you go. That discussion is over. Right. Yeah, Uncle Iroh was the truest G ever, man. That shit made me cry.
Oops.
That shit was sad as hell, man.
For this pilgrimage?
I was not ready for that episode. That damn episode pissed whipped the hell out of me, man.
We found it. I walked right by it.
Takes on your sin, weighs you down, body and
I was tuning into Nickelodeon to have fun, not for soul-crushing depression.
Prepare you to stand before the Father. I hope you don't have many regrets, friend. This kind of thing is a lot deadlier.
The coolest thing about that whole Iroh and
Watch out, all right?
Suko, no, that's not the right guy. The fire dude. What I really liked about that dynamic is after that episode, I was huge Team Iroh, and I would always be mad at the firebender kid.
Probably we'll get there.
But then Iroh anticipated this as well and loved him. And I learned the lesson twice.
Seems like the story elements are important right now.
Iroh taught me how to be a better person twice, and look at the fire dude's better side.
Perhaps we'll go back to side content later.
That's an amazing character that can make you evolve with the show. That's beautiful.
Rather than get stuck endlessly in these side areas.
Oh man, that show was God tier. When people say stuff like, "Oh, they'll never make shows this good again," I was like, I don't even know if they can make a show that good at the same time again.
Yeah, but We're already going. There's no way I can do a whole dungeon now.
I don't think it's possible.
Seems like that's what they're about to want me to do, right?
Yeah, Zuko, that's it.
Creature of darkness, for you have wandered.
Yeah, I never watched the spin-off.
Oh my god.
No real protest
Okay.
against it. I never got around to watching it. And then that same friend told me it wasn't as good, so I skipped it. The character development throughout that series, it really is. I really love it.
What do I do now? Oh, I'm bringing to the altar that I found already. Oh man, I can't see
Did
shit.
you not hear? She said, "Get up and open the gate, so she'll kill you." I'll stand up and open the gate. I just need to sit down. How close? Okay, how much time before this threat to kill me actually becomes super dire?
DSP is the goat that
hold off a little bit to see how angry you can get.
I'm excited because 15 was ridiculously good. It exceeded my expectations. Oh no!
I'm not ready yet.
Absolutely.
I'm in trouble, man. I'm in a lot of trouble here. I don't know what that force thing is.
I wonder if Derek has those kind of...
Fuck this, just do this now.
Those kind of interactions or kind of mindsets that got missed. Because I was thinking about all the fictional women characters that little Lenny was drawn to. And when I think back to it, I think it's a good thing that that happens because it teaches you what your type is. And that's a good thing. And I wonder if Derek ever had any sort of mentality about that that wasn't, oh, that's a cool character, I'd like to have sex with her. Like, it's not always about that, man. It's just the cool people that you like.
Okay, here it
like,
is.
Agent Scully, coolest.
Got it. Now we're going somewhere else. Oh, God. We're going somewhere else. Thought we were done. No, there's more of these.
And that kind of makes me mad, just thinking that if Derek watched X-Files, his first thought is, Scully looks pretty fuckable. No, that's not... Maybe.
Sure
that's not the point.
For a bit, they stopped following you.
She's doing an autopsy while eating a pizza. What a hero. Scully, I think what we're dealing with is mind goblins. Mulder, mind gobbling these nuts?
Yeah.
Mulder has to stop for a second and really appreciate that.
Look around.
Okay. My sorcerer looks badass. It's some weird armor we got on him. Legendary stuff.
DSP never did that either. He didn't feel anything for any fictional characters. And he didn't... If you told him that now, he'd probably be annoyed and say, oh, you feeling things for fictional characters? You know they're not real. It's like, yeah, but they're portrayed by people. They're written by people. They teach you things that you appreciate about people.
That's going to take a long time.
But, you know me, I'm just stupid.
As you go through and do all of our, like, our laundry list work for us.
No, not that goblin. Man, Mulder would probably think Cyrex is some sort of, like, leprechaun or something. An actual one. Well, there's nothing in the records that leprechauns were, you know, human looking, so Cyrex could be a leprechaun. Scully's driving and she's contemplating crashing the car.
Can I get up the hill? Asshole stun me. Okay, fuck off.
The end's near.
Holy shit, we are going overtime. What the hell?
We're done.
See, DSP made this game go by so
Shrine
quickly.
of the Penitent.
It's because he's a good streamer, dude.
No, we haven't been to the Shrine of the Penitent yet. It's over here.
I always got annoyed about that in general, though. I always got annoyed when people say, oh, well, it's fictional, dude.
Yeah, they
And I think, well, it didn't come from nowhere. It's not like fictional things spawn out of the ground and we dig it up. People have to make it up. People were involved in the equation in some capacity. DSP's one of those dudes. He's one of those fake logical people.
The Alabaster Monastery. Okay.
You want to play, what was it, Red Orchestra? I remember a lot of times of me accidentally mowing down my teammates in Red Orchestra. Well, it's not my fault. They jumped out of nowhere and surprised me, so I held down the trigger for 40 minutes. Well, this is the answer to our budget issue. I don't want to hear about your crazy one. It shouldn't be the other way around. I imagine Scully before every shift would sit in her car in the parking garage and rub her face and say, "Oh God, what kind of mad ass crazy crap is he up to today? Do I have any sick leave? Can I just go home?"
Enough about that.
She walks in. Okay, maybe he's under control today.
Not everyone.
Hello, Scully. We're dealing with time-traveling werewolves from the future.
I owe you a stiff
No one comes back. Not everyone comes back from meeting the father of their order.
This
Why would
one's
you not
Mulder.
come back? What's gonna happen? Is he gonna kill you? That's a little weird. No.
Scully was feeling this a lot.
Why would you not come back from this? Right?
I can't do it. I can't take this shit.
The sides here. Am I sad when I play this game too?
The
Why
tip
would I
total?
be sad? It's got a gothic vibe to it, but it doesn't make me
I
sad.
need time to prepare that.
Rough-hewn wand. Junk. I gotta drop my stuff. So no, I'm only half inventory. Alright, I'm not that bad off then.
Are you sad, DSP?
But it is a bunch of junk. Okay. What's over here?
You sure are making this game come to life, dude.
Nothing? Like literally nothing there? That's weird. I thought maybe it'd be like a teleport spot or something. No, just nothing there.
I'm looking at DSP's chat. There's nothing intelligent being said anywhere. What the
So
hell?
Go in for some story, I hope, right?
But how is that possible? How can you accumulate a chat of complete lobotomites?
Wait, this is a dungeon?
You would think at least one interesting person would be in this
I had no
chat
idea
at
this
any
was a
given time,
dungeon.
but
I
it's
guess this is
never
where we're
working
gonna
out
leave
that
it
way.
tonight.
It's
I had
always
no
some
idea this was a dungeon.
shitheads.
Yeah, it is a dungeon. Look.
If you told DSP to
Well,
light
no
suppressing
wonder
fire,
some
he'd
people
think
don't
you meant
come
chewing
back,
up.
huh? All right.
That's pretty funny.
Well, guys, that's gonna be it for. Wait,
What?
it's not. Howard says it's not.
Yeah, they're afraid to get banned. Exactly.
Okay.
Is it DSP? I imagine that's what what's his name, Laz, says to anybody who comes into LTG's chat. Bow
This world
before
is a
him.
temporary one. We were born into sin and corruption on Sanctuary. It's
DSP just finished this dungeon. It will take literally 10 seconds. Howard, are you familiar with this dude? Phil Burnell? This dude takes 40 minutes to make minute rice.
Inarius was supposed to be the son of who? Lilith and someone else or something like that? They're saying they think Inarius created this world, this planet.
I like that
or
symbol
whatever.
on the ground. It looks like the Xeon
Dimension.
symbol.
Okay.
I want to get a big ass
Here we
Xeon
go.
back tattoo. Like Yakuza. Any thoughts, DSP? Anything? It's a cinematic, dude.
Tell me,
Come on,
God.
man. Who the hell are you?
This is how you choose to approach
That
me.
deserved a goat laugh.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me
I need
what you
donations, dude.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
This guy sounds like Unicron.
If I've
The
learned
original
anything
Unicron.
during my time here, it is that what we're looking for,
Who was it?
what we need, are
Don't tell me,
rarely
don't
the
tell me.
same thing.
Orson
I
Welles.
once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Everything I've done has pulled me further from home, from the place I need to be. This world we made was born from the impossible, and yet, like its creators,
Oh, that's heavy,
it
dude.
rots from the inside.
I don't... Lilith has entered the ancient city. With your
I like the
blessing,
Orson Welles
I
cheese
can
commercial
pursue
thing.
her.
He was having such fun. Except he really wasn't. He was really annoyed.
Kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on.
Or was it
those
butter? It doesn't matter. You get.
I can stop
He
her.
was tasked to do this advertisement. And he was not a fan. He kept asking questions and getting annoyed by it. They did a big ass segment about it in
This audience is
Animaniacs,
concluded.
parodying it. Because you know the brain is supposed to be Orson Welles.
Yeah, because you're busy staring at a fucking wall. You're not doing anything of any
dude.
use to anybody.
Lame.
Asshole.
He's like
Looking
some sort
around
of
in here.
eldritch super entity.
Well, that was a waste of
He
time.
sees beyond time, idiot. You don't need to be looking at a wall or not. No, you're a fool.
Right?
Is that the part we need to clip for the positive content? Nice.
What a complete waste of time.
Nice.
Didn't even do anything.
That's what I was
use.
thinking about this whole stream, really.
I'm not ready yet.
Did I like Final Fantasy 13? I liked the original of the trilogy. I liked the gameplay and the music of it and the graphics. The story was kind of all over the place and confusing.
Buff status expired. Now, guys, yeah, that guy needs to be banned.
Come on, I gotta walk back? Why the fuck do I gotta walk all the way back? Pain in my ass. Alright, this is it.
Why are
We're
we
gonna
still
go over
playing?
there and this better be it.
Just
After
stop
this, I'm
right
done for
now.
the night.
Save your game and leave. Yeah, wine commercial. I think I remember that
We're
one.
gonna end whatever's going on here, and that's that.
Yeah, I'm remembering like a screenshot from it. Is he kind of slouched over on the table drinking it?
Atone thy darkest sins.
Clock out. My clock out's out. I don't know what
sorry.
you're talking about. Oh, clock out.
apologize.
Okay, yeah, really fun. You're banned.
A boon of potions was bestowed. I don't need that. I don't need any of those. That was completely worthless. What do I need all those potions for?
He's just being honest about the game, guys. He's not angry about this game. He loves it.
Cloven's gloves.
Chapter 3, you get the mount, I believe. Cat shows up?
They could
Awesome.
be good.
Cameos.
Charged bolts and intelligence. I don't use charged bolts though. I use chain lightning and ice shard. So sadly, the ones I use are better right now.
You get a motorcycle.
Charged
A magic
bolts.
motorcycle. How is that so impossible to have? A magic motorcycle? You make a seat, you put 2 wheels in that bad boy, and use magic to make the wheels spin.
What a pain.
That's why I like Guilty Gear.
my
Guilty
God,
Gear
this
managed
is
to do something
fucking
I always really
stupid.
wished it would do.
Now
And
walk
just
away.
have
I've
magic
been over there.
fuel
Why is there no
machinery.
fast travel over there? Right? Why are
How do
they
you have
forcing
this
me to walk
motorcycle
back
work?
over
Is
there
this, was this
again?
gas powered? Is it electric powered? Dude, it's magic powered.
God
For
damn
real?
it.
That's hype.
I want to finish this tonight. I think this is still Act
Wow.
1, yeah. I'm pretty sure we're still in Act 1. Are we not?
Oh, crap, a bunch of DSP fans are attacking booze. DSP's gonna die here, and it's gonna be really funny. Because he got impatient and stupid, and now he's getting jumped by 500 guys. Oh,
I'm going the
yeah.
wrong fucking way.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm farting ice. I farted a bunch of ice into them. There's an optional dungeon over there.
Hey, someone in the chat found that funny. That validates everything.
Nice minty farts right into the face. That's a good way to defeat your
Any
enemies.
funny joke is funny a second, third, fourth, or fifth time. Do you have to be somewhere
Now
to
the
save the
side
game
quest.
on this game?
Oh, look who
Save
it
it
is.
and
The
leave.
sister. How fares the ministry?
An outsider. I could use your help. A dying
And he's
knight
dead.
mistook me for his confessor. He spoke of sacrilegious things.
Yeah, don't talk about sacrilegious
He
things.
said his
DSP
party
hates
of
that.
knights found a secret
Like saying
to
Street
life
Fighter 2
eternal.
for
A
PlayStation
red
wasn't a great
chalice.
game.
Said the bishop leading them ordered them to drink of it deep. He confessed they shelter now in a place he called the Sanguine Chapel. The chalice must be
Someone needs to be banned?
retrieved, and I must leave. Find me at the Bear Tribe camp when you have it.
Amazing.
Oh,
Looks
other
like another
direction.
tip came
Money.
through that I never shouted out because again, I'm not getting any notifications from
We've
PayPal
been over
tonight
this,
for some weird
DSP.
reason. How much you want to bet? I'm gonna get like.
I don't have
20
that bad of a
altogether
memory.
overnight.
God damn.
So I got a $1 tip from an anonymous tipper saying, "Good evening. How's Diablo 4 been going? How do you like this style of game? Would you be up for playing something
No.
like Knights of the Old Republic 2 or a game like this in the future?"
And I thought, speaking of that, that reminds me. I
think
remember
eventually I will play Knights
Sniper,
of
the
the
ladies'
Republic
man,
2. I
was
played
asking
one and I
what
liked
games
it.
to
As
buy on
outdated as it
Steam
was
that
fascinating to see
aren't on consoles.
that game
I completely
had
blanked. I
bled
should have told
into
him that he should have got
the
Knights of the
modern
Republic
games
2.
that BioWare had
Because
made.
Knights of the Republic 2, you can get the expanded
So
version
for me,
with the mods and whatnot.
I actually really liked
Only on
Knights of the Old
PC.
Republic 1, even as outdated as it was. All right, so.
It's
But
effectively
yeah,
a
would I ever
PC
play? Yes, I would.
exclusive,
Thank you for
dude.
the $1 tip.
Blessed are
You can go to a whole factory full of HK-47s. Think about how much fun that is.
I talked to her.
Hey, VSP of door.
Okay, here we go.
Another Orson Welles? Maybe. He still could be.
So I think we're at $53 in tips. I could be off by like $1. I'm not sure. All right.
Can you save the game right now and leave?
Right.
I don't understand. Hey, get the hell out of here, CJ.
See you tomorrow, CJ. All right. So
Dude, I'm about to clock out. Come on, man. Jesus. Am I being punished for something? What'd I do?
That is approval enough for me.
Actually, I should have counted that towards the next clone, that he reminded us about the damn PayPal thing. Because this clone didn't remember telling us about that. What are you guys talking about? I just addressed PayPal for the first time. See what I mean? They just make shit up.
All right. So
save the game and leave.
Crossing over. We're still not done.
That's what I was saying.
This. We're done for the night. This is ridiculous. It just keeps going on and on. Look. And they want me to go back down here again. Return to the Black Lake with Nayrel. All right. Here's what we'll do. So by the way, is this one for us? It is. Each time Chain Lightning bounces off of you, gain 4 mana. That's really good. Dude, we really need that. That's like superbly good. This one is rogue only. That one I don't care about. See? But this one, dude, that's really, really good. So, let's save here for now. When we resume.
Ooh. Oh, I needed to tell everyone,
we'll
I will not be
that
streaming
side
tomorrow.
dungeon
I
first,
have a
that's
hot
really
date,
good
dude.
And then we will go.
We're going
and,
to a wine dinner. Sounds pretty cool.
Continue on with the game.
But I'll be back Wednesday.
All right, but good progress tonight. I mean, we did a ton of story missions, which was the goal. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks to everyone who chilled. Thanks to anyone who supported. I mean, it was a really awesome night in that regard. And I appreciate everyone being here. Until next time in a couple of nights. See you then. Peace out.
Anything else to say?
Okay. Yeah, and I apologize to anyone who did support the stream tonight. If I didn't give you a shout out right away, sadly, I'm just not getting emails.
He said retard
at all from PayPal. Right now. I don't know why they stopped sending.
Dude.
They were sending them all day earlier today on the Street Fighter stream, and I don't think I got a single email tonight for a tip.
Sorry about that.
So you guys told me that you manually tip me. Thank you. It sucks.
Get your head in the game, Davis.
Shout outs, and I couldn't do it tonight. I was like late on them, and I apologize for that. Thanks to those who did contribute, though, in any way. And I hope this is fixed by tomorrow. If not, it's going to be a lot of manually checking all day, which is really going to suck to have to manually check all day long for tips. So I hope it's not a
huge thing,
a big thing, but you know, it very well could be. I'm not
PayPal
sure. I don't
exploded.
know what's going on. So anyway, guys, thank you. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I got to get out of here. I stayed
check
late
on
now
that horse upstairs. She
as
might
I
have
could
crashed
there. I
up
hope
the
you
place.
enjoyed. Tomorrow, what are we doing? Well, the first stream tomorrow, as long as my
Whoa,
shoulder and
what?
arm hold out. And what I mean by that is my neck, I must have hurt it today because I have shooting and soreness and pain.
Shoulder
down my back,
blade.
shoulder
Is there a
blade here,
bone
down my
there?
arm to my pinky. It feels a little better than it did earlier today. Today was really bad, but I'm hoping that it gets better overnight. Okay, so tomorrow it's going to be a new character in Street Fighter 6. I'm going to try to play with Risa on the first stream, and then on the late stream,
that's a fatty
it's going to
mass,
be more
isn't it?
Zelda
There's no
Tears of the
bones
Kingdom,
there.
where we are approaching the Goron
Holy
dungeon.
shit,
In fact, I think we will
$100.
probably
Oh my
make it to
God.
the Goron dungeon tomorrow, and maybe even
Well, you
begin
gotta
it.
use some
I don't know
sound
if we'll
clips,
be able
spam.
to finish
Let me power it up.
but I think that
I'm
we
glad
will
I
begin
stuck
it
around.
tomorrow. Okay. By the way, oh my God, DSP is the GOAT just did a $100 super chat.
I think
Are
you
kidding
gave me cancer.
$100 super chat from DSP is the GOAT. That's insane. So thank you very much, DSP is the GOAT, for all of your support tonight. That is very, very much appreciated.
That's a power thought
holy
right
shit.
there.
This will definitely help out long term. Thank you so much for that. And again, thank you all. You were a great audience all day today.
Motherfucker is
If you see the World Tour stuff in Street Fighter, definitely check that out. Okay, that was good stuff earlier. And we resume our multiplayer Street Fighter 6 tomorrow. Zelda tomorrow night. If you're wondering when is there more Diablo,
Do you feel special
Wednesday
for
night.
that? DSP
Same
is
time,
the
same
GOAT. You
place
got nothing
as
from
tonight,
that.
only it'll be
Nothing.
on Wednesday night. Okay?
You didn't even get happiness from him.
Cool.
Look at how terrible this dude
guys
looks. Holy shit.
so much. Everyone, please have a good evening.
God
I'll see you
damn.
all in the morning. Peace out. Good night, my friends. See you later. Bye-bye.
Well, $100 gone. Well spent, huh? Should do a chargeback. I would. But thank you everyone for joining me. That was fun. There was some good talk to be had, and that's what I enjoyed more than anything. He thinks that stupid hair hanging is Superman. Yeah, he always tries to describe it as that. But you just look like a weird drunk dude. But anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm out of here. I've been here too late as it is. I will see you Wednesday at the soonest.